Exactly. I've played these guys 1,000 times. I know exactly how you play. You're not going to be necessarily nervous. You're not going to be necessarily surprised by anything that is going on.
Welcome.
Showed up late.
Oh, okay, there we go.
We're here. We're here.
There we go.
Exactly. They're on a tear in the lower bracket, Kobe.
Yeah, oh, they're heating up right now. They are heating up. Sentinels heating up as well. Let's see. There we go. we got it. That's my spot.
He's like, oh, my bad.
Top laner's at the top.
Thanatos locked in. There's no comedy in this.
Yeah.
Oh, false start.
Oh man, we are killing it. Let's
Sentinel
go.
synergy. Oh, worrying trend.
Yeah.
Get back trying to walk past the team. Who he leaving too early?
You know what? This could be a sign for their team fighting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Are they going to be coordinated in their team fights now?
Yeah. Were they coordinating the stage intro in Korean or English?
True.
Team fight comms, you know.
That's actually been one of the really cool things that's been different
cool
this time around, and the comms listeners we've gotten here has been almost all English compared to what they were doing up here in North America. So, wondering if they're just going to stick with that, because it didn't sound like they were having too much trouble in English either. The comms sounded pretty clean.
Yeah, they have
what up?
Clean. As far as the comms are concerned, definitely. Well, you know.
Yeah.
I would say it's the funny thing about yesterday's series is they got 3-0'd, but I feel like
it wasn't bad.
Exactly. And especially for game 1 and game 2, they actually looked good for like 90% of the game.
They did.
It's just that the 10% was the 10% that matters most. That's the hard thing about League, is that you can play really, really well for 25 minutes straight, build slow incremental advantages, and then completely choke it in a big team fight, and whoop, there goes your 25 minutes.
That's going to be the way to do it.
So much of it revolves around these big moments of these big end game objectives.
Live on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, the game really is just about stacking dragons now, and so it comes down to these key fights, especially if you're going to be on the side where, all right, we're going to give early dragons and stack gold. You have to execute when you show up to prevent that soul. So we'll see what they're going to be looking for today. If anyone's going to get a little bit
folks,
spicy
I'll be ready to go here in a second.
More standard stuff that we've been seeing.
Just making sure we
it's
can get
interesting
live
too.
on
You know, even Vulcan was like, "Yeah, Sentinels are a lot better than when we played them last."
And we're officially live on TikTok now as well.
America, so
YouTube is up.
This match should
Twitch
be
is up.
exciting.
That feels so long ago, but it was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Here we go, folks.
It's a different
game time.
Year. I mean, life comes at you fast. You know, I was kind of talking.
Game time. There's no way NA loses this one. Well, like, technically, what if I told you that NA could lose on every single day?
Going into finals, you know, morning of this last Sunday, so it is now Saturday, so less than a week ago, they were 12-1. They were feeling like overwhelming favorites to win finals, and they were feeling so confident, so on top of the world. You lose finals, you come here, you lose another series, you struggle in your next, and the turnaround there, it's like whiplash.
So apparently, though, because I did hear that even during that time where we were all like, "Oh my God, Cloud9's undoubtedly the best," yeah, they were still losing a lot of scrims and getting clapped, especially by Lion specifically. So
there we go.
The internal, you know, scrims were already kind of starting to show there, so they weren't as confident.
We're good. We're good.
Ended up losing as well on stage.
Scrims are always so funny though, because TL had been owning in scrims the whole time, right?
Yeah,
and
you never know
what it means, right?
Trust.
You know, if you're just having a bad
there we go,
is that
folks.
Gonna show on stage or
not?
Not?
Let me make sure all the feeds are good.
Totally, exactly. Are you trying new picks, and that's why you're losing? Varus coming out here as that first pick. A couple target bans being thrown over, so the Bard from Vulcan, the APA Ziggs as well as Talia. I do think those are.
Gotta turn this down a little bit.
Gonna be throwing those bans towards
just so it's not as loud in my ear.
Sivir Jarvan.
I think it's good. Yeah, every time you see.
Okay.
Thinking,
well,
now how do we start?
I don't know about y'all. Ooh, I need to lower the camera. That's why.
Jarvan is perfect into that, regardless if you know what mid lane carry they go for. Plus, Darkwing's usually.
That's what we were doing.
Low mobility mid lane champion.
How are we doing, Kaylee? Let me see how we doing. Oh God, that's really far up. I don't need y'all seeing that far below my legs. There we go. That's better. There we go. Okay, so let me put up the poll in Twitch. YouTube, I wish I had something for you. I wish I could run some sort of... Oh, I can start a poll. Okay, we can do a poll. There we go. Let's start a poll. Game 1 of C9
So much wave clear, and you can exactly
of today's series. C9 SEN.
A lot of these matchups, unless the support matchup is like really disjointed. Be interested to see if Thanatos is going to go for a top lane match here, or if they're going to.
All right, we have started the poll over on YouTube and on Twitch. Which, Roxanne, thank you for the resub.
Yeah, like
2 months in a row. Thank you. Let's see. Game 1 of today's series, SEN versus C9. Let's kick off the prediction. There we go. All right, in chat, though, let me know your series predictions. I'll reveal mine here in a minute, but I want to get y'all's thoughts. I want to see what you all are thinking, because I feel like it's going to be a little less obvious than some people think.
I do like this Galio.
I got SEN 3-0, Butter says. R2D2 and TikTok said, I need Sentinels to win for the memes. Okay.
You know, if your team is that much engaged, very good, Galio.
3-9 from 3-1 to C9 from Jalissa. Prediction 3-1 C9, Copium 1-3-2. Okay, so that's enough in. I'm fine. When are the Rats playing? They're not playing. So here's my thoughts on this series. C9 has everything to lose. Sentinels has kind of everything to gain. Even though like this tournament doesn't matter, there's a narrative point that is going to be served in this series, which is if C9 can't beat Sentinels here, it's going to plant the idea for many that C9 is just destined to crumble in the big moments. That they might be able to perform domestically, but in the big moments, they're just going to continue to crumble and not be that guy. So there is very much a burden on them to win, and they should. They are the better team versus Sentinels based on what we've seen all split so far. Does that mean that like a roster change would happen for C9? No, I don't think any of these squads make a roster change, but I think the public perception of them is permanently for C9 this year. There will not be a single person that believes in them until they actually qualify later. And to Lunar's point, Brazil cares about this tournament. The fact that people in North America don't care is part of the problem. So I personally, I'm pulling for the upset in set. Do I think it's going to happen? No, I think this will be a series that C9 finally like fixes their shit, is ready for it, and is good to go. They're like jet lag's no longer an excuse. Sickness might be an excuse, but either way, it's not like Brazil hasn't had to travel up to us, so like it's not really a fair argument. So honestly, I'm for once gonna bet with my heart. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a Sentinels 3-1, and that entirely depends on Rahel not getting caught out, because I think Darkwings can get the better of APA. I think Hambach can get the better of Labber, and I do think that top lane can go even if Impact doesn't run it like he did yesterday. But we will see. That's an Annie. So Nico support. Okay, yeah. So Nico and Sivir, Annie mid, and with the Ambessa, Jarvan. I like this comp from C9, if I'm being honest. I really do like this comp from C9.
Series versus Lion.
The Annie's been a bit vegan, though, at points. So, I think once their Wombo combo is down, if you can weather that storm for Sentinels, you're fine. You're entirely fine, and you do outscale. In my opinion, Azir,
APA had a very rough time.
You know what, yeah, it's Azir. Azir is the best scaler in
because the early levels, I mean, APA
in the game.
Was up 10, 12, 15 CS.
Sever scales well, but you can get on, especially with a Vi.
With Brown Boots. So he was on the super homeless buy, but then APA just completely disrespected him. Didn't pop potions, didn't flash, tried to greet the wave, got solo killed, and then they went for this invade, and they fought the 2v2
put it this way, if C9 loses this series, there is irreparable damage that happens to this version of C9.
Yeah, as you say, Hopefully
like
this one will be better than the
undeniable,
previous one. Yeah,
irreparable
the last
damage
one,
if C9 loses
pretty
this
rough.
series.
It was pretty rough.
I don't
They
care
have
if
a
anybody
lot of
says it's
engage
irrelevant.
here, a lot
It
of,
is. It
potential
very much
targets
fucking
as well
is.
over on the other side, when you're thinking about Varus, you're thinking about Azir.
So we will see.
You know, pretty
We will see
vulnerable
right
to
here,
the
right
armors
now.
That is going to be coming out from Cloud9. You have Jarvan engage. You have the public execution follow-up. You have the flash anti-tippers. So a lot of tools there to actually start out these fights, not even mentioning the Pop Blossom.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. We're like, okay, so they're going to need something now to round out the rest of this comp with more engage, and this is it.
I mean, Huhi's very up and down is the thing. Sometimes he can be fantastic.
If you're controlling
Other
vision,
times,
wards
not
here,
so much.
Vision coverage.
If you
leading
get a
up
good
to
Huhi
dragons,
series,
if you can just get there early, take over vision, then you cannot face check.
you get a good
this
Huhi
team,
series, this
or
can
you will
easily
get
go Sen's way.
blasted.
Yep, you can. You'll just die.
Yeah, or whoever does. Yeah, just have one person do it and not everyone group up.
Yeah. Well, this time Huhi is not on the Lulu, so if he's face checking for vision, then might be a little bit.
All right,
more
here we go.
All-Star definitely a little bit tankier.
How's the game volume for you guys?
Yeah, a little bit
Up a little
tankier
bit
for
higher,
sure.
I'm
So we'll
assuming?
see how this is going to go. Annie,
I think that's a good
traditionally is
level.
used as counterpicks
I think the balance should be good
to
between the
assassins
two.
and
If I
short-range
need to adjust
champions.
anything, let
It'll
me
be
know.
interesting to see
How
he
this
does
series doesn't
into
even
the
matter.
Azir. In early levels,
The series
a lot
does
of
matter.
Annie
Anybody
players
that
are actually
says that it
just starting
doesn't
E and
is
they just
simply
E and
lying to
trade autos,
themselves.
because if you're hitting back into it, you're going to take that molten shell damage. So kind of expecting that from APA, but I feel like as you get levels, you're just going to get
Finals
outraged
is
and
tomorrow.
pushed
Yep.
in, maybe.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at
And
3
these
o'clock
autos
Eastern
are
Standard Time.
Very smooth, and the range is quite nice, so you can.
All right, notably it is poke
pretty
bars.
nicely there, but it makes it volatile. Lots of Annie lanes are fairly volatile.
Huhi stealing paychecks for almost a decade. Shit's insane. He literally won an LCS title in 2021. Y'all are just straight up haters of Huhi, and I will not take that slander here. I'm not saying he's like, I'm not saying he's Busio, but anybody sitting here saying that he's stealing paychecks for a decade, you have not been watching on the Rift. You simply have not.
Because same thing for Annie. If you can blow Annie's flash and Azir gets the 6 and stuff, you know, then you can always have Azir and Vi combinations. So expect definitely both junglers to play a decent amount of attention to at least warding around mid lane.
Yeah, that was kind of a cute little mind game from Darkwings.
Honestly, like if we don't take this tournament seriously, if I see any more North American fans saying, "Oh, this doesn't matter, like none of this should be relevant, like who cares?" Like I want to see Furia win then if that's the fucking
case. Kind of a fun little mini game there.
Just to piss off the fans and show you that it should matter. You should want to win this, and you should be angry if we lose.
Level 3.
Don't write off the small shit, because all that does is create problems later on.
Thus far, and
all right, with them down there,
I am in different directions.
Up next.
Maybe we'll just see the crab split, but there's a little bit of time always after your first clear and after your crab that you have to mess around. So Hombot could make a pass like through the river after he picks up the crab on top side and see if he can do anything to lighten the lane phase there for impacts going against Thanatos. I mean, Thanatos is very famous for his Ambessa.
Yeah, and for his laning phase, to be honest. I mean, that's always kind of been his greatest strength. He was able to get that wave.
By the way, the poll on YouTube was 63% C9, 37% Sentinels.
And based on the minimap,
looking
it
over
like
on
Impact
Twitch.
The wave. So I kind of want to see the top lane if we can eventually, just to see what's happening up there.
They basically
on Twitch is 52% C9, 48% Sentinels. We got a pretty heavy Sentinels contingent over here.
Top lane. So he's mega warding up there just to make sure.
Oh, they're going to try to threaten a dive here. I don't think you want to go on Huhi, though. Rahel really intelligently just backed off early. And since he wasn't actually at the tower, he does have to give up a lot of minions. That is clearly
who in NA are we cheering for? You cheer for whoever feels best for you. Like, genuinely. Whatever team, whatever org feels like best that you feel you're most connected with, you choose them. I will tell you, I'm picking my team on March 11th. And it should be fun. Okay, Huhi, not great there.
Another flash as well. So scoreboard doesn't look like Huhi is running Hex Slash either for Alistar, just the real
Furia good or Sentinels? Furia is genuinely good.
Very
Furia is genuinely a good team.
For C9 bottom
and anybody sleeping on them is
the mid lane, remember, is very
doing so at their own peril at this point.
We just saw how low they were getting. They wanted to stick around as long as possible to get a better
This Ven Vulcan lane is disgusting.
Can he even get all those minions there?
They're 12 CS ahead already. That's a 500 gold lead entirely in bot lane.
Yeah, it is looking very
not
rough
good
already on the bot side. I mean, that is kind of the problem. Alistar is a good compositional pick and, you know, has good interaction as Sivir, but it's still Alistar versus Nico, and that is a horrendous early laning
both teams have the biggest
support
coin flippers in
matchup.
the
So
league. Either
that is going to be
Smash or
tough.
Grief.
Blabber will
Not
be
wrong.
spotted as he's clearing out the Raptors
Not
here.
wrong, R2.
And 400 early gold lead, and it's a BF buy versus tier longsword. So that is tough.
Oh my god.
Rahel does have his TP, so he's going to be able to TP
BF
back.
first
but
buy
the
on
combat
Sivir
power on the C9 side is
notably
so
means that
much higher.
she's
They wanna
not
fight
going
anything
Essence
right
Reaver.
now.
She is going
Meanwhile, Blabber,
the.
he pulled the Raptors into the Raptor
She is going
bush here
the
and
what's
then
it?
kind
Not
of
Storm
ping
Razor.
pong back up to the other side.
Yuntal's
So
build.
I like the mind game from Blabber here. He doesn't show exiting to either side, and he's actually up here for the counter.
Oh, the equalizer
Is
is going
it
to be
too late,
dropped.
though?
I think so. Thanatos is really low already. They're going to push us in. Going to look.
Oh, Humbug, you fucked that up.
I think that was like a
Oh,
prediction
no.
or something, but now he
Oh, that
wasted
was
it, and
bad.
Jarvan is gonna be able
Humbug,
to
you
get here in
answered that,
time.
brother.
Thanatos is going to be
Oh,
level 6
no.
very shortly. He just needs a minion or two. He's trying to get the experience now. And
Oh, that
he
should have been a
just
kill.
got that cannon first.
That should have
Then
been a
he could have
kill.
followed up. If he just kills 1 or 2 minions, he gets 6. Blabber hits a flag and drag. You go in with the ulti, you probably kill Vi.
Yeah, that.
Maybe he thought the tower was going to be on a melee minion instead
Damn.
of a cannon,
Okay,
so it would kill it
fine.
on its own.
Yeah, that was just such a weird little interaction up there
weird.
too, because Sentinels and Hamak going in, grabbing tower aggro early too.
I didn't see any
tower
comments on
shots.
it before, by the way. Just
So
double checking. The
both
volume
of
is
them-
good for you guys, right? Because I have the
Warming up a
stream
little,
turned
I
down a
think.
little bit on my
We're
side.
still-
Not warm yet.
We're still
Not warm
it's
yet.
first game, you know.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure everything's fine.
It is the 4th day, but it's the first game.
Yeah,
So
It's good.
well,
Okay.
interesting. Going to be a Hex Shrinker rush here for Thanatos, so paying some respect to the matchup. Of course, it is
Glad we're getting
double
first
AP
dragon.
lanes as well.
Good.
But it's going to mean you're not going to have any real defense against the Vi.
We're on patch 26.4. I don't know if that's live patch or what.
They just trying to make the mid play to try and catch APA when he's
think
rotating
so.
over to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're just hoping they would catch
Interesting.
APA in transition.
Get a
and
little
then
freebie.
Exactly. Try to get a freebie, and then maybe you challenge after. But since they did not, Hombach is
The
gonna
reason why
flash
they
in,
can't
but
let a lot
he
of the
flashes
fan noise
forward
in
now.
on
Now you
this
have no flash.
particular
Hombach has
one
no
is
way out.
because you
Volk's
would
just
also be
gonna
able to hear
block
the
the
Brazilian
queue there
casters.
with his face.
But
and
Hombach, what was that?
Off to an awful start in
Jesus,
this game.
okay.
The
That's
attempted
not
tower
good.
dive on top side, then the flash in there. It was always going to be a one-way
That's
trip.
not
Well, it doesn't
good.
even get close to the
And
smite.
it was at the same time. APA just
Thanatos?
top lane now.
Yeah,
He
Thanatos is
dead?
going to be in a lot of trouble here. The Hexdrinker shield has already popped, so I think Thanatos is maybe going to have to flash. We'll see his Impact going to
Oh, no, Impact. Oh, Impact. Oh, no.
With the public execution and Impact.
Oh, you
off
fucked up
of
that ult really
whip
bad.
has to lose his
Oh,
flash.
no.
Didn't even get a single tick of the equalizer.
I told you they're
Oh,
not
no.
warming up,
Okay,
bro.
nope,
It's
never mind.
cold in
Do I
Brazil.
change it to, can I change it to
Also
C930?
still.
Yeah.
Actually,
Impact
maybe
has
the temperature
reverted
is
to
just
last
right.
year's
It's in the
form.
middle.
Brazil is like
that's
the,
not
the
good.
North Pole of that, you know. It's very chilly
That
there.
should have been a kill,
It's
brother.
super cold.
That should have been a kill.
Honestly, I agree. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. Because this was at the same time.
Ooh.
That flashing in to go for the smite steal was
Not
at
good.
the same time as in mid lane. Your mid laner just took a huge APA just got a
Oh
huge trade
my
onto
God.
Darklings and pushed
Okay,
him fully
well.
out. So like, you know that is a one-way ticket. You're like past the Nico, you are fully in. You bought your ticket. And
Yeah.
You're like, let's go to the North Pole.
He's down. Let's go. Maybe he thought it was gonna be somewhere nice, you know. One-way ticket sounds inherently negative.
This is
But
like
what if you're taking,
Oh,
you know, a
man.
one-way trip somewhere really cool?
Yeah, and you're like,
bot
well,
lane
I'm probably
CS is
not
now
gonna wanna
20,
leave there
or,
because
well, I
it's
got only
so-
17
Well,
behind, so that's not
one-way
terrible.
Trip, but it's still
Mid
Hawaii.
lane is
Exactly.
even.
And an
Top
all-inclusive
side is
resort. You're like,
fine.
wow, okay, that sounds pretty nice.
Jungle diff is
Okay,
pretty
yeah.
massive so far.
Unfortunately, he died.
Yeah,
And got nothing.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Can Impact to the plate? Yep, he gets the
Died
plate.
on
Nice.
did he die on the way there? Yeah, he didn't actually even get
No,
to the
he didn't get to the
destination.
destination.
Yeah, didn't
Plane-
even get to Hawaii.
The plane crashed, unfortunately, for Humbug.
Jesus. Well, I mean, game number
All right,
one.
so
is
Humbug
kinda
has just
looking
given up
like
on
a
bot
crash
lane
for Sentinels
entirely.
already, man. 8.5 minutes.
All right, let's see. Can you get anything done up here? Almost have Equalizer back. Does have a bit of a shorter cooldown. Humbug is 6 now, so if Thanatos goes aggressive, you could maybe get
Go
something.
back and get
but
it. I feel like
Thanatos
Humbug's
is
wasting a lot of
chilling.
time
He's
this
just
game on
hanging
some
out by
things.
that tower, so they're going to have to settle for starting the grubs here. But looks like C9 want to go mid.
It's fine. If they can get grubs, it's not bad.
It does
They'll be able
look
to
like
take
that.
plates
Does
later whenever they
APA
scale.
wanna flash or something?
for
I don't
now,
know.
He
fine.
with the Tibbers, unless it was just for wave clear, because I'm not sure if he was just accepting that he couldn't get in range or didn't want to spend the flash. But
Thanatos
drops
knows that
Tibbers,
he's
clears out the wave,
grabbing
just going to base, so I'm just assuming it
grubs.
wasn't even really an attempt to engage, just to push out that wave.
Here we go. All 3. Nice.
Extra
Good for Sentinels.
Communication is all.
Not that Blabber. I mean, Blabber was just clearing bot side.
Out afterwards, regardless, and so you get your consolation prize.
Bonus minion.
Vulcan. Can impact count.
Done.
Let's see.
An
Can
extra
impact
ring.
count.
So the melee. Oh.
Oh, he's going to go in with the pop-loss of public execution.
Did he not see that?
It's looking like he is locked down and dead. Impact going to overheat, just trying to get the wave. We'll be able to do that. And now they're just allowing him to just kind of delay that death timer a little bit more. Getting a little bit funny, but Thanatos will eventually finish him off. I think, unfortunately.
Oh, that's actually bad from C9.
They kind of messed around with it a bit too much. I don't know if Thanatos wanted to try to
that
more,
wasn't great.
But kind of stopped chasing him.
You wanted that on
Vigo
Thanatos
gets the kill.
really
Either way,
badly.
Still a good play, and because
He's buying a lot of time here.
They are going to be able to push in and take plates on top side, but
missed Chains of Corruption. I don't know if they can get this kill now.
On the ulti, though, and
I think it's going to be really bad. Really bad. Oh no.
Who he is incredibly low. He's going to fall next.
Oh, oh god, that didn't work.
Nowhere to go. This game is looking over at 10 minutes. A 3K lead.
Every
for
play
already.
that Sentinels is going for is just turning out bad. All of them.
Holy moly! Like,
is that Pure 9?
Is that Pure 9? Holy moly! Guys,
well,
are looking cooked, bro.
Yeah, they are really looking good.
I think the call for sure, though, is delay impacts death here, you know, because
I don't know quite how
really quickly.
I don't know.
So then
I don't have a good answer for you on this one.
Then you can use the next wave and get more gold that way. And they're like, you know what? It doesn't actually matter. Like, Thanatos is okay getting an assist rather than the actual kill, as long as they are going to get it that way, because yeah, the chase down would take a little bit of extra time, but
I think going into next game, Luna, relax.
About the original play, usually people go as the melee minions.
Going into next game, I feel like
but it went as a range one, and you're not paying
just
as much attention.
slow
to
the pace down a little bit. You'll be fine.
Good start from.
Okay, good scoop, but death.
Darkwings goes in, hits the Emperor's Defy, but APA stuns him right as it happens. Now Hombach gonna look for APA. APA tries to sidestep, can't quite do it. Gonna be hit by a piercing arrow and knocked down there. It's a shutdown for Hombach. They get one back,
Why not?
But it is a trade of mid laners.
1-for-1, APA no flash. Darkwing does still have his. This crab fight, though.
Sentinels looking like they have the extra
feel like they
in
could.
the area.
No,
Sven has just pushed bottom lane, though, so Sven's been stacking his Yuntals, and he got the wave all the way in on bot lane.
Full item on
That
Sivir
like
versus no item on Varus. Yeah, you can't fight
Oh, Flash Force there. Going to be able to hit the root. Flashes away from the Chains of Corruption as Rahel fires
I don't know if
back.
Rahel needed the flash.
Does get the summoners out. No one was really with him, though, so honestly, he's lucky that Rahel flashed.
I think that was amazing value for them, though, because he also delays Rahel getting down to the tower, so he trades flashes and ults with Rahel. Already valuable, and then Sven
Vulcan having a great game this game.
So C9, honestly, this gold lead, this lead in this game is getting astronomical.
Oh, no, and now
he
Rahel might
lived.
just
Okay,
get taken
nice.
down.
Good job.
Does barely survive.
There you go.
Vulcan won this game.
That was a diabolical Nico laugh right there.
And the fist bump at the same time.
Yeah, that was diabolical laugh. Holy moly, Vulcan is kind of styling on Rahel. He is. He's unleashed. He's warming. He's warming up.
Warming. It's looking toasty.
The Cloud9
trying to think what you adapt going into next. I mean, honestly, the draft's not terrible.
To the equator.
I don't think it's a draft issue. I think it's just a matter of like if you're gonna make plays next game, be a little bit smarter with it.
Explain it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Also, don't go down like 20 CS early in bot lane.
We'll see if Sentinels can get some of that heat coming into the next game. Maybe that's what it's always been. It's just been about side selection, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Darkwings.
Side of the stage as Darkwings gonna shift forward, has nowhere to go. Vulcan finds another pick. Yeah, he's not the one that got the kill, but let's be honest, he set it up. Vulcan is out of the map. Has that early rocket bell.
That's twice now that we've died to not
800
counting
individual
minions.
gold lead normally doesn't really matter much for sports, but it's great on champions.
Oh,
like
good
Nico.
flank though.
As Hui gonna look for an engage on Sven.
That's
Flashes
fine.
away from it, but they're gonna turn their eyes onto Vulcan. He's gonna get locked down by the Chains of Corruption. Still alive for now though. Does get knocked down by Rahel, but Rahel has no flash. He'll fall to Sven. Hui will survive, but it's a double there for Sven.
All right, go next.
C9 win out again.
Go next. This is over. This is done.
Sentinels,
Ripperino.
they were able to take down future World Finals MVP Vulcan, but Sven got free money here.
Not
He's
good.
just auto-attacking them while they're all trying to kill this Nico. And Sven had
Not
already gotten
good.
how much free money? I think all of the money that Sven has gotten this game has been free.
And
Like,
the
turret
worst part
waves,
about this is, as of right now, this is not a win that inspires a ton of confidence for me in C9, like to be able to beat Furia, because it feels like this is just a.
Your account. Like, where did that come from?
This game in particular is a comedy of unforced errors
like,
from
hey, you forgot
Sentinels.
to you know, pay me for this trip that
Over
we
and
took
over
to
again
Hawaii,
unforced errors.
You forgot.
My bad.
Yeah,
There we go again.
I'll get right on that. I'll get right on that.
Thank you.
Got you, brother.
Honestly, yeah.
Nope,
I mean,
never mind.
Sven's just cruising towards an Infinity Edge right now. So looks very good for Cloud9.
One-way trip to an Infinity Edge.
One-way trip.
See, sounds good, right?
Once you got your Infinity Edge, you never lose it.
Just keep going forward.
Fine.
Yep, one-way trip. All right, who he's
If
going
Sven
to look for a
hits
potential wrap-up here on
IE
APA, but will be spotted out
before
on that
this next
Baylight's
Dragon
board,
fight,
trying to
like, there's
cover
zero
Dark Wings
chance
as
that
he
you
pushes
win.
in. Sentinel's obviously in a horrible
none.
spot, but for any chance to come back in this game, you're going to have the Azir in a good situation because I mean, Sven is just miles ahead. And
One
Rahel is
item
already on
on
DPS
Azir
channel.
now, finally.
Well, he's got his
Full item on Hambach, full item on Blabber, Thanatos full item. Impact notably still not on a full item.
And turned it into a weapon.
How can you get that before Baron spawns?
Oh my god,
Crazy.
that's not
I feel
good.
like it's always built before Baron spawns.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
Nobody ever really thought about it. Where are they getting these
This is the first time I've ever thought about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm. Maybe
Did you ever hear someone refer to it as Baron
Alright, come
Nashor's
on.
Tooth like I did? Though?
Exactly.
So
That's what I was about to say.
That's kind of good. Like
that's what I was about to say.
1, 2
is
right there.
I just never even put 2 and 2 together that it was Baron's tooth.
Yeah.
I was just Nashor's
Tower
tooth, brother.
plates.
Holy moly, kind of blowing some people's minds right now as Dark Wings is going to make an
Darkwing's
escape.
all forced out, but a good play in mid lane.
And,
Okay.
Sven not gonna make
Sven
a
caught
mistake,
out.
So they are going to be able to take him down.
Worth.
And Hambach
Good
now
trade.
looking for more. Vulcan trying to run out towards that top side. Is going to juke him with the clone. Nicely done by him, but is he too far on the wrong side of the map now? Blast Cone's over the wall. Impact has not yet moved from his lane, so
Impact,
Vulcan
brother?
just going to look for the execute here. Does he have Equalizer to try to get him? Is he going to use it? Ooh, okay.
That's okay. All good, all good.
Okay, that works. Rahel got a kill.
Right, he gives over
Honestly,
the kill.
good play
It is
for
gonna be
Sen.
to Rahel,
There we go.
But at least you made Impact look funny with the Equalizer. That's worth a fist bump.
Impact's equalizers have
What
not
if
been good so
Nashor's
far.
Tooth is not Baron Nashor?
He
It's
needs
like,
to,
you know, Prince
really needs
Nashor's
to
like,
lock
it's his
those
family
down
member.
if they want to
I'm
stand a
gonna be
chance.
so
You
sad.
know?
I thought that was really cool of the.
It
is cool.
So this is the America's
Then
Cup,
it's not-
PM.
Maybe
This
Baron
is
spawns
a
in because
tournament
he's
between the
angry
2
that
and
you,
3
like,
seeds
stole a tooth
from
his
North
family
America
member, you
and
know?
Brazil.
Holy.
That's kind of
This
messed
is the
up.
losers
Nasher?
finals.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Brazil's waiting for us in
That's
the
one
finals
little
already.
baby
Their
Nashor put his
their
tooth under
3
for the
seed in
fairy-
Furia
for fairy
has
godmother
already
to come,
beaten
you know,
both
take your
C9
tooth.
and Sentinel.
And
So
if
we
people
are
just
fighting
come in
for
and
the
steal
right to
another
play them
bacon
again.
jacket
Jacking all the
out of
teeth,
them?
yeah. Just stealing all your teeth. I'm not even getting $1. Did you get $1 when you
I mean,
you
it's
lost
an
a tooth?
that thing is expensive.
Okay.
Actually, it's not that
Okay.
expensive. It's kind of cheap.
Did your
actually.
parents do that when you were a kid?
Yeah.
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 I used to get a loonie. a
Sever
single dollar.
notably has not back.
What the hell is that? Some Canadian stuff?
It's a dollar coin. It's called a loonie.
I'm just gonna trust you on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
You
talking
could easily
Canadian
be
money,
making that shit
Canadian
up.
BS
No,
right now.
that's real.
Excuse me.
That's my Canadian heritage. How dare
A
you?
loony.
Yeah,
Who has the
loony.
best chance of knocking off Furia?
got
Whoever
toonies
wins
now.
this series. Dead ass.
Yeah, now you're definitely trolling me.
We got toonies.
Like
no
dead
way.
ass
Loonies
whoever
are
wins this
real.
series
No way,
has the
it's
best chance.
loonies and toonies.
We
Because they've at least proven themselves on
No
this
way,
stage.
you're-
It's real.
No
I don't care about your
You're-
historical
Google it.
performance. I care about how you're playing right now.
Google
Your economy is a Looney Tunes economy?
Yeah, we got loonies and toonies, brother.
The
land
winner
of
gets it
Canada's
unless they
doing great.
qualify for MSI, and then it'll go to
Actually
like
does sound good.
the
Okay,
the next
Sentinels?
team in
All right,
line in
looking
their
for an
region.
engage here. Teleport going to come in as Vulcan chunked incredibly low. We'll have to back off, but they will
What
grab
does the winner of this
Dragon.
cup get? You
3
get
in row now
a
for
basically like a
Cloud9.
$40,000
Golden has
boot
closed a little
camp
bit.
to
It was up
Korea
to
during
almost 6K, now
MSI.
down to 4 as Sentinel's going to try to push mid lane.
Guaranteed.
Okay. Time to lock back in.
So basically, think $40,000. That's
Yeah,
basically
true.
what you get.
Never unlocked.
No.
Sentinels here. Honestly, pretty decent to them to scrape this back. Because, yeah, I was thinking it was mega cooked here. And, you know, Sven's still heading towards his one-way ticket towards the Infinity Edge.
Respect loonies and toonies, thank you.
Chat, can you verify for me?
Canadian code, yeah, see?
I mean, I'm not gonna Google that right now, but I'll
Yes,
trust
I know
chat.
a loony is a real
Yeah.
thing. I remember that from How I
Chat.
Met Your
Then I'll
Mother.
trust you.
Whoa!
Loonies and toonies ain't no way.
Canadians don't lie.
Well, that actually might be true. They're so nice.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Most of them.
Nice. Unless please bring up
well,
hockey, Kobe. Kobe, you got to bring up hockey, brother.
Impact gonna get the bad news here. Is APA gonna drop a bear on his head? It's kind of messed up.
Oh,
Benito
APA might be dead here.
Yeah, he's gonna
APA's hella dead.
A bear on his friend's head.
Never drop a bear on my friend's head ever again.
Bye-bye.
Oh
See APA, give it to Darkwings. There we go. That's a kill.
Like that.
Holy
kill.
moly. Let that be a lesson to you. Don't throw bears at Impact.
Come on.
Will not
Slowly bringing it back.
No bears of any kind. Cloud9 going to be pushing up.
Blabber.
Trying to get some gold back
Tokyo
in
drifting.
response here. Will be the Herald crashing in. So mid lane tier 2 looking like it's going to go down, but Hombach is behind him and still has his ulti. Sven going to be in trouble.
Oh boy, Sven dead again.
Very early there, and he's going to be
Sven caught out mid lane.
After his one-way ticket to Infinity Edge, he bought another ticket somewhere else. Back to the fountain.
Should have never bought a second ticket.
Oh, you should have stayed there.
Uh-oh, Sven.
The instinct on the first ticket was a good one.
Yeah. He got his Infinity Edge, and we're like,
Decent
oh, man,
damage from Darkwings. He's still on one item. He needs the second item.
Can't crit towers. That's all he's been hitting.
But he did kill the tower. So he stayed around.
Can they get
killed the
Thanatos?
tower.
No,
Sometimes the dying
Vulcan's
tower can be a bait.
Counter our minions, please. You see?
Tournament.
Oh.
Nice. Good job. Darkwings spotting it out this time. Come on.
That one in mid lane.
Yeah, the Calista game. That was a tempting tower.
So,
look, all I'm saying is the Azir is scaling. Slowly but surely, the Azir is scaling.
He's gonna go try and finish that.
Our tower is
You're
low.
typing it all chat to him.
Hey, buddy. No one's bot lane.
What is that bird being in chat? What in the world is that?
Killing off the
is that like
end
a Canadian
of the tower
dodo
is not
or some
all
shit?
the gold anymore because there's so much gold in the turret plates. So the rest of
Is
the
that even
tower,
a thing?
the last of the tower.
Works on cannon minions. It's gonna work on the last tower plate.
Yeah. All right, when's our next Nico trick? How about that?
He almost got Darkwing's topside. He's been going
Darkwings
for it.
needs
What
to get
do you think
second
about this Thanatos build?
Rahel has 2 items. That's good. He went Edge of
No
Night second.
Shoji,
Meh.
no Eclipse.
Fine with that.
So if you have
Honestly,
a
with
big
how much
mod
shielding, I
that's,
wouldn't mind a
you know, like
Serpent's.
a
Well,
mouth,
no, he's
and
got to
then
go Mana
endless
Mune.
hunger, so it's the
I'm just saying a Serpent's Fang would go kind of hard if you're Rahel.
No, there's no Nashor's Tooth in that.
That would be crazy.
You're like, calm down, buddy.
Yeah,
Let's keep it professional here.
Far.
You're being ridiculous.
You're actually being ridiculous right now.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I get a little bit out of control.
It's okay, because you're Canadian. I'll forgive you.
Yeah, appreciate that.
You were brought up on
Low
Looney
key,
Tunes.
maybe even pivot to
Looney's and
Serpent's
Toonies,
Fang
buddy.
now.
Get it right. Also Looney Tunes.
Also, I was going to say, you didn't
Well,
watch
no,
it.
I
Yeah,
guess
of course.
it's not going to go late enough. Yeah.
Okay, so
Unfortunate,
what were we talking
but
about?
it's fine.
You were talking about Nico tricks.
Dragon's up in a minute. Baron is up.
And the maw, the endless hunger of Thanatos' maw.
If you're C9, you
That's
have
where
to fight
where
this
we
dragon.
left off.
Yeah, true.
You cannot give
there,
more
yeah.
time to Sentinels to scale. You were just allowing yourself to lose the game.
Honestly,
Slowly but surely, if that's
I
the case.
still think the same thing I thought like 8 minutes ago,
Okay.
but
What was that?
that Cloud9's just going to steamroll this game.
Okay.
But we are getting the Dragon Soul in 30 seconds, and if they make a play on Thanatos early,
Alright, don't fuck up this
One-way
dive.
ticket. But to where?
who's buying the ticket?
Good flash, good
Awesome
Nico
coming in,
ult.
looking for the counter
Okay,
hit.
not
It's gonna
what.
connect on impact. He is one shot. Vulcan is low. Rahel can't finish him off with the piercing arrow, though. As Vulcan flashes away and Sven goes on the hunt. That is a fast bear chasing after him.
Feels like an
Blabber
oh,
getting caught on the
Blabber.
side, though.
Jeez.
Blabber drops the cataclysm,
Bla-
but he tries to
Blabber,
flash
what are you
out and
doing,
is
brother?
Down. So even though
That was
there's
a free
jungler,
that was free soul.
There's no jungler.
And now it's gone.
Oh my God! He's just walking.
Oh
down from
my
mid
God.
lane and runs into
And
the
they stopped
members of
APA's
Sentinels
back.
that were scrambling to get.
Oh, and they got another kill.
Oh, Sven is warded out. They go in. Rahel was not ready to follow up on that, though. But this should be Sentinel's Dragon.
This is now Sentinel's Dragon.
Yeah, it's
wow.
definitely Sentinel's Dragon. They put
Oh
their
my
flag down
God.
over here. Sentinel's territory. That was
Sentinels
Blabber's
fuck up
flag.
the play and
Blabber,
still
yeah,
win.
They stole Blabber's flag
Yeah.
off his dead
They
corpse.
still get the
Whoa.
better of them.
He's going to come back.
Yeah, true. He'll
His
revive.
corpse will be alive
It's
soon.
still dead right now, though.
Yeah,
Gray,
it
gray
is
screen for a
dead,
little longer.
yeah.
Okay, so Sentinels, they show everybody like diving, making this play. Or
Okay.
his 4 members diving, making this play. Blabber right now on the mini map.
I mean,
is gonna
great
deal
ult
with
by
that
Vulcan.
Middle minion wave
Like,
as they
fantastic
drop
ult by
another
Vulcan.
bear onto Impact's head, by the way. A successfully dropped bear.
This was, but that's.
But then look at this. He goes through the mid lane and then he walked through Darkwings, and Hambach was coming up.
That's just
trying
like,
to get away from the previous failed play on bottom side. He walks right into the.
That's really bad from Blabber. You were feeding Darkwings gold. He's now got Void Staff.
The bear didn't happen as quickly this time, but as soon as they dropped the bear on Impact's head,
there's a lot of standing gold on the map that Sentinels can equalize with. A lot.
Dropping a bear on Impact bot lane. Blabber dies mid lane. Can't get Ocean Soul.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How far does that domino chain go?
Days like today are days like today. I'm glad I'm dyslexic. I read Crabber as Crapper, and I couldn't be more, and it couldn't be more true. Jesus.
Did APA
relax?
Vulcan his World Finals MVP with that Tibbers drop? Is that the final domino?
That's crazy.
Heartbreaking.
Dude.
I mean, look, Darkwings is absolutely in a position to carry these fights. The biggest thing that you just don't want to see from him is you don't want to see a shuffle.
Right, well, let's find
like of going into 4-man shuffle to die. You are the primary source of damage. Sit behind.
Public execution, just trying to kite back to his team.
He's fine.
Vulcan's here to cover.
That last play.
I want to see him sitting behind the Alistar, sit behind the Vi.
Were they weren't tracking
and just deal out damage. If you need to use your ult, like if you're gonna go in and go for the shuffle, it better be like to literally wipe the entire team. You can't be knocking a full health like enemy team into your like you can't be knocking Jarvan and Bessa into your carries.
We've got a date.
Poke from range. If anything, use your ult as a disengage tool.
You and me, or you and the computer?
You and me.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the computer. I don't know if Joanna's
Why Void Staff? Second Azir, is that good? It ignores some magic resistance, which you're seeing like MR boots from J4.
We'll if he's all good. Nice buffer on the flag and drag there.
Buffered out the Vial. Not having Vial is a bit of an issue.
Has TP'd in. Rahel looking on the side will be spotted by the ward.
It's just a good item. It's just genuinely a good item. That like helps you shred through some of the defenses on Jarvan and on Mbessa.
I'm getting a little risky on this Vision setup. I mean, they're still funneling more money into the Azir, so back on game plan here for Sentinels. It keeps looking better and better.
Yep, it did.
For the comeback angle here.
Yeah. I mean, it was 4K at what? 10 or 12 minutes or something
C9
like that.
have not expanded their gold lead
and now
at
26
all.
minutes and still 4K. So they do have a real chance at this point. Of course, they are still behind, and Sven is a real problem. He is on 3 items, 3 big ones
no,
with the LDR now completed, plus
they got out. Oh, they got out. Okay.
Will force the flash from Hambach. Not going to be able to catch him, but that's a flash off.
I mean, Hambach ult down, but that's fine.
Pretty big escape there. Good reactions from Sentinels to be able to escape that, and no flash.
I co-stream firsthand. To my knowledge, I don't think I have rights, but they announced it on March 11th. Oh no, that's not good.
He gets one shot. Darkwings goes into the stasis, but the Emperor's Divide will not.
C9's just staying as a group. Sentinels is like all split out across the map, and they. I mean, that's
on
just.
the Baron here. And no chance of a contest.
All right, back on track for C9. Sentinels, now you go into the
weird play
control scenario where you're like, all
from
right,
Sentinels whenever you know that like they've been grouping as 5 together based on the prior. Like they're clearly signaling that they want to go for Baron. And you kind of just
we'll
like
see what they can get. Hambach maybe going to try to lay a little bit of a trap here. Was waiting around in the Raptors pit. But Thanatos already pushing on top side with that
no
Baron
cannon
buff.
Though, so FF or what?
Exactly. Yep, get out. Go next. Go next.
Yeah, like, this is just weird. Like you know that they're all.
Is this the second play?
Yeah. So we're like, oh man, APA with no flash on Annie. That greatly reduces the engage potential. No, it does not. You just stand on a control ward in the brush.
Yep.
And he drops a bear on him.
They just
32 seconds until this dragon. Everybody's up. You got Baron on C9. Item-wise, definitely an advantage going over towards
either way, Soul
C9.
Is going to be
the Seeker's Arm Guard is already broken for Darkwing.
They have the Baron buff right now, and they have a 3.5 gold lead.
3.5 items for Sever too. She's gonna hurt if you can't find a way to kill her.
Getting a bit of a chunk down onto Thanatos, but Thanatos looking like he just wants to kite back. All of Sentinels though chasing after him. They're gonna continue.
Okay, hold up, hold up. Oh no, Darkwings, don't die here.
He gets hit down incredibly low by Blabber and Sven. Darkwings is gonna fall to
Darkwings,
the
you can't die there, brother.
As Jarvan takes him out, Vulcan down about half HP on the side.
That's tough.
It is a
you had a
trade,
good
but
pick, too.
Darkwing's
If
trying
he
to
just doesn't
reinforce,
die,
just
it's an
gets knocked down.
advantageous position.
Yeah, both junglers with their Guardian Angels, so they just try and full send, chasing down a member each.
No, I'll still co-stream every game, but I'm going to be like very biased towards my team.
Here. Vulcan, though, has ult and flash. Be careful.
Impact trying to set up on the side here, has the equalizer ready. Cloud9 just focusing down the dragon. Huhi moving forward, trying to get some vision here for the team. The
Vulcan went in without his team.
But the root is there to
Not that it matters.
They're trying to zone them off, but it doesn't matter. Rahel is knocked down. Hombok set running. Impact has to get out of there.
I don't think Impact's
do
going to be able to
anything
get
as
out.
Cloud9 now has the Ocean Soul, and they're going to chase for a long time. Impact forced to flash as Cloud9 pushing both bot and mid.
All right, with Baron and Ocean Soul here, definitely should be able to solidify this game. I
I 100% agree. At international events, I like the bias
broadcast. As long as I go ult, I'm going to push them out. We will at least get the Dragon Soul. If not, end up trading, support lives there as well.
Darkwings, we got to lock in, brother. We got to lock in. It's 2 times now. We've died really early on these fights.
Making sure that they get the objective.
You're not even being given a chance to deal damage.
From Ocean Soul, right back out to the push.
The LCS farmer this year. I mean, it's fine.
Now has the quick
single round robin, best of 3 in the playoffs.
He also has an Elixir of Wrath in his inventory, so ready for what he believes
is
probably going to be
the
final fight here, the final push. He's pushing up mid lane, covered right now by Vulcan as Thanatos and APA are trying to get this wave moving in the right direction. Cloud9 definitely feels like they're on the precipice of victory in this one, as Darkwings is just trying to push bot.
The fact that Sentinels even brought this game back to an even state, though, or a slightly even state throughout, is kind of amazing. Was not expecting them to do that. Impact, you're dead, brother.
Impact has no flash, remember. In comes Jarvan, and down goes Impact eventually. He's into the stasis to buy a little bit of time on the other side.
Vulcan's dead.
Is going to get picked
I don't know if that's the trade you want it to be.
The Chains of Corruption does connect onto APA. Rahel has the flash. Blabber
Rahel, why would you not use that on
chasing. Neither will Sven.
Get him out.
The Ocean Soul keeping him topped off. Flag drag goes right back in as Huhi is forced to flash out. Thanatos and APA will knock
Azir just split pushing. Honestly, not a bad idea to give up the inhibitor. Not terrible. Take the gold there. Let them get some super minions. You have an Azir. You can just push that out.
On both sides. Cloud9 should at least finish up this inhibitor before they go. Oh, Darkwings canceled his again. So he says, you stay around for the inhibitor. I'll stay around for some extra turret play money at the very least.
There you go.
Recall, at least for
that's a TP behind. Are they going to see it?
They're going to try to catch him. Darkwings doesn't have the empowered recall. It looked like it wasn't ready, so Hombok going to try to escort him out here. But Thanatos is behind him, and he's the Ocean Soul. This is going to be difficult to knock him down. He also has the TP shield. Now the TP comes in from Rahel to try to reinforce. Public execution in onto Darkwings.
Oh, no. Why would you not send him back to your team?
Just flashes right over the top.
No.
A second TP now going to be coming in. This one's going to be
this is getting messy.
And C9 are going to look to try to
no. Impact.
Are here.
Blabber on the flank.
Straight into the stasis. Sven isn't here just yet. They're trying to
no flash on Rahel. No flash on Alistar.
Gonna get hit there by Hombok, but nice knock-up comes in, and the Chains of Corruption gonna be dodged. The Equalizer does nothing at all. Hombok still trying to run for it here.
Oh, Blabber's about to clean this up so bad.
In goes Blabber onto the back line. Rahel has nowhere to go. Impact tries to turn and fight against APA, but he can't knock him down. The GA's gonna be popped there onto Blabber. Vulcan with a 4-man pop blossom.
Nope, that's game.
Surely that is gonna be the end of game number 1. Sentinels will fall. It's a triple already for Sven. He's chasing in and wants even more.
Yep,
Sven
that's game. All
right,
well.
Cloud9 will grab the game 1 win.
Ooh, yeah. I mean,
look,
they got such
I will say,
Sentinels ended
if
up
you're
making
C9,
more for it, but in the end, C9
you're not feeling good about that. That was not good. That was not good. I mean, I know they win, but like that was ugly all around.
Down Sentinels, starting off the lower bracket finals with a bang.
Cloud9
that was
are on a
not good.
4-game win streak versus Sentinels specifically.
True.
Not versus a lot of other teams.
2-game win streak in this tournament.
Yeah, there you go.
Prediction, choose the outcome. C9 won it.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, we want to see which.
It was was it the 3rd dragon? It was going to be the 4th dragon.
All right.
Cloud9. The one that got stolen
If you're
away,
Sentinels, honestly, I don't think you're feeling bad, obviously, but you're not feeling too bad.
Like, so we're gonna find that, and we will see.
I think that's like if you go out and you're not 3K goal behind at 10 minutes, you're fine. So
really, that was one of the only hiccups in the whole game. It felt like for Cloud9.
Ugly play all around. I absolutely agree. And I think you just wait to see what happens from here.
Investigative journalism over there, as we're gonna find this spot, and
this might be a little too late.
Okay.
I don't know. Still time to come back. Still a ton of time.
All right, here we go. So Kobe's in it.
This is the most recent one. We can watch this one. This one was fun.
Oh, this is the most recent fight.
Well, this is the big Baron.
I want to see what
Vulcan's able to push them out.
Okay.
This is after Thanatos was traded for Darkwings. He's trying to make an in route here.
He goes in, but the Pop Blossom's pretty good, and
steal it, but
Sven's just untouched and able to get out some boomerangs.
This is basically the game ender. You know, even though there's a good another several minutes, that was basically the game ender.
Didn't play in playoffs. I agree.
Like Dragon Icon.
This C9, what you just saw in this game, is beatable.
I found it.
Is absolutely beatable. Like here, like, okay, well, he's skipping ahead a little bit, but like, again, just can't go that far behind. That's it. Can't afford to be doing that. Guys, let's stop throwing out investigation claims just because somebody plays bad. All right, let's not get in that habit. Let's keep it separate, okay? Our skill level's not great. We don't need to be inviting any additional like criticism on ourselves for that. Like, relax, chill. But we're fine. We are fine. I do need a drink though. So everybody, do me a favor. If you don't have water, go get your water. If you have it on you, make sure you take a drink. We're staying hydrated today, folks. We are staying hydrated. Get your water. Take your drinks. Thought it started at 4 p.m. today. Did I miss game one? You did miss game one. The reason why it's starting earlier is because we're in Brazil, and they generally do start earlier than we do in North America. Now, wait, the best part of the America's Cup so far? After they get through that, let me put my blanket on. So somebody eventually wants to lay in my lap, she can. All right. The best part of the America's Cup is coming up. It is my favorite part of this tournament so far. And I hope you all are ready for it because I am stoked.
Wild. He smacked him.
MVP.
Yeah, well.
Yep.
Good news.
Vulcan gets player of the game. That makes sense.
Can't play Nico again. That's gone.
I think
the screen is tiny. It's supposed to be. We're out of game. We're just talking I'm talking to chat.
Vulcan has.
You're back on the desk,
my
friend.
Of good individual games, so he's looking the most.
You're wiping the stink off him.
I'm not cleaning anybody up.
You're not wiping.
I'm not cleaning anybody up.
All right, give me to the mid-game performance.
Keeping my hands.
You're leaving them.
Bring it on. Come on.
What?
It's the best part of this goddamn tournament.
We're going to break. We'll be right back.
Going to the break? Nice. Give it to me. Come on. Come on. Where's it at? No snack review, I guess. There's like nothing here in these rooms. Come on. Oh, never mind. This is a song. Hell yeah. This is the vibe I signed up for with America's Cup. Let me read out some of the notifications, by the way. The Dreamer, thank you for the follow. Antonio V88, thank you for the follow. Roxanne already thanked for the sub. Mint Moment, thank you for the follow. And Bohus Jr. LCS is the top 4 region right now. Thank you for the tier 2 resub.
Enxergo. Não sou cego não, pessoal.
Turn this down a little bit.
Nossa, mas aí vocês estão zaralhando.
Can we make the screen larger? We will in game. I'm not making it bigger right now, PF. We're in between games. When we're in between games, we're just sitting here talking to each other. Chatting, having a good time. It'll be larger when we're in game. If you want to see the full broadcast, go to the main broadcast. This is a co-stream for a reason. Can we get a doggo? They are sleeping right now. I'm just going to let them sleep.
Revela mais pouquinho.
What? All right, I'm curious. Has anybody changed? Has this game changed your mind?
É a Sona?
Do you feel any better or worse about your predictions?
I don't remember. I remember only Sona, I guess.
Holy shit. Yeah. Roxanne gifting out 5 community subs. Thank you, Roxanne.
Mas o nome da skin eu não vou saber, sei que é nova.
Thank you, thank you. This region made me think that this region is for real good. Oh god.
Eu não sei o nome dessa skin, que é nova. Eu não sei nada de nome.
Trying to think about that part. Not trying to think about that part at all.
Continue sorrindo para se livrar deles logo.
I mean, this stuff is fun, but I miss my music. Where's my Brazilian funk? That's part of the fun of this. What's up, Slayer? How we doing? Congrats on the announcement, man.
Que isso? É pé?
Congratulations.
Sei lá, Fiora. Vai pra próxima, tá ruim demais.
I don't even know what skin this is. I couldn't tell you.
Silas?
But...
Não pode ser o Silas isso.
Oh, man.
Quem mais tem corrente? Eu não sei, não. Não jogo LoL.
Morgana? Morgana...
What? It's Morgana?
Sei o nome.
Whatever.
Mas é uma das
I wouldn't have
skins
guessed
novas.
that. Means a lot, thank you. When do you guys kick off? When does the tier 2 split begin?
I don't know, I give up.
Só sei que é uma mulher. Pelo pé. Não. Não.
I'm used to the gameplay. It's all 110%. Oh, you can feel it.
Possível ser a Morgana.
You can absolutely feel it. March 20 something? Okay. So still 2 weeks-ish to go. No, 25th or maybe 3.
Achei ruins as escolhas, mas é o que tem.
Hey!
Errei outro, tá bom. Pra hoje tá bom.
The Catman with the Diamond YouTube Fiesta hype. Hold up. We're back. Oh, they went back to the same songs before. That's fine. I don't care. It's still a vibe. Come on. I can get used to this. So I know you're tapped into EDM. Dave just knows how to move. That's all.
Welcome back to America's Cup Lower Bracket Finals, Cloud9.
One thing you learn in life is that your wife will love you more if you know how to dance.
Just like we're back in North America.
Yeah.
You know, back to business as usual.
There you go.
I'm seeing 2 DJ groups. Have you heard of them? Casablanca. Casablanca I've not heard of, but Cream I do know. I saw Cream at I think it was at Izu 2023. I want to say.
Turn back the dial here. Time machine.
I think that's whenever I last saw Cream.
Yeah, back to when we were first place.
They were like a midday set.
Dominating everybody. Only had dropped 1 game. And they,
surprised Dave has rhythm.
Early lead
I didn't spend 4 years down in North Carolina for nothing.
You know, I was like, well,
Had to learn a little bit.
Are probably like 90, 95, 98% or something to take it here. Sentinels ended
Gonna get a
up
5-game banger to C9 scale. I'm hoping that we get a 5-game banger. I think it'd be fun.
Cloud9 right back on track.
But we will see.
Able to close it there with the,
We will
the
see.
Dragon Soul and the Baron take.
Casablanca, if you like Daft Punk. Speaking of that, did you guys see that one of the members of Daft Punk made a return at a Fred Again concert out in the UK, or a Fred Again event this past weekend? The vibe was incredible. If you haven't seen it, I'm down to show you real quick. You know what? I'm gonna show it anyways because I'm just that. Hold up. Let's. So this guy, obviously Daft Punk wears masks. The DJ is one of the guys behind the mask.
Every single person in this room right now! Welcome to Trump! Let me turn it all the way up!
Like, come on. And the bass hasn't even hit yet. Alright, and the whole crowd's singing. Anyways, I'm already gonna get in trouble with copyright and gonna have to edit this video afterwards. But nevertheless, like, dude, that was so goddamn sick. It was unbelievable. Like, and the fact that he's able to do it like unmasked is like the big thing. Like, he's not in costume, he's just DJing on his own, like one half, like just having a good time, and he feels good enough that he's able to just go out there. Oh, dude. Oh. Peak. Peak.
Because I assume now Cloud9 are going to advance in, because I feel like that's the obvious pairing with
Okay, Sentinel's going with the Exodia draft that we've seen quite a few times so far this weekend. I like it. Die, I forgot to see it. Oh, you and me both. Just one time. It'd be so good. Oh, my God.
Yeah, exactly. It is mid lane. Obviously, could be.
Oh, you're right. Gamba. Okay, let me get the poll going. Manage prediction. Start prediction. Game 2 of today's series. Prediction is live on Twitch, and I'm getting the poll up on YouTube now. Game 2, who you got? C9, SEN. Alright, poll is started on both. We'll read them out for the next game. By the way, Hyperion, thank you for the follow. Daft Punk I do into EDM? Nice. I mean, Daft Punk unironically like kind of did get me into it because I used to play this game that was kind of like Guitar Hero, but you like tapped it on your phone. I can't remember what the name of it was, but like half the Daft Punk songs were in there. Like that, and I also put like the other one that I did a lot was they would remix Daft Punk with a lot of the Killers on DJ Hero, and I love DJ Hero. Covering Sentinels bands? Yeah, I'll move myself up real quick. For draft, I'll move it up. There we go. All right, and then I'll move it back before the or whenever the game starts.
I feel like Skarner really succeeds when it's a very short range comp and a lot of melee champs that just kind of clump up like against divers and stuff.
Okay, Skarner pick. I like.
I think their idea is we're just gonna
make sure we're building armor for obvious reasons. Tap. It was something. It was like one of those. Yeah. DJ Hero. Yeah, DJ Hero is literally Guitar Hero, but DJ. And like that, like I'm telling you, like that whole thing. That plus Skrillex's like the original like first of the year Equinox, And then honestly, what was the album with Kyoto on it? I'm terrible with his album names. Hang on, I'm looking this up.
There's obviously, different options. ASOL would be kind of fun. We haven't seen him playing ASOL.
This is on live patch. It's on 26. Oh, that's the ASOL. Oh.
Because every time you channel your Q.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's a little bit difficult there. The Victor R also cancels your flight, so gank escapes are actually quite difficult if people are coming in. So this is going to be
okay.
a matchup here for APA. Obviously, it scales incredibly well. You can play side lanes.
Okay, now we're talking. So, Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites was the original EP back in 2010, and then 2011 Bangarang EP was what I was trying to what I was trying to find there. Those two like really kind of got me started, and then I'm trying to even remember. Like the thing was, pop music was very like EDM club based at the time. Well, it's more club based than anything else. I preferred like the club bangers, and then like then Avicii happened. Avicii is like the whole like Levels, Waiting for Love, 2013 hit happens, and you have Wake Me Up, Hey Brother. Oh, good times, Jesus Christ. And then immediately after I got into the Chainsmokers, their Collages album, whenever you go like, I mean, the song's probably controversial now, but Kanye, Setting Fires, Don't Let Me Down, like that whole album. Was hip hop not popular back then? It was. I mean, when I was in college from 2013 to 2016, I was down south listening to, Fetty Wap, J Dash, Future, 2 Chainz. Like that was Pluto album, Future. I don't think people like I know Fred again made it popular using Turn on the Lights, but like the original Turn on the Lights, if you ever go listen to it, is a fantastic song. That whole Pluto album, in my opinion, is one of Future's best, and it's just slept on.
We'll see if they're going to be able to extend the lead here.
All right, draft-wise, I'm feeling pretty good about C9 now that they have the Aurelion Soul, personally. But yes, also Migos. I had Prime Migos when I was in college. Like, come on.
He used the old version to climb the ladder really early on in his career. And then he
also Travis Scott's Antidote came out when I was in college. What else? Oh god, there were so many hip hop, like trap hits. Like trap music was more what I was into than necessarily hip hop. But dear God, you got me reminiscing on college. And then 2015 happens, and that's when my love for the Weeknd starts.
Oh my god!
Often, I mean, I got in with Beauty Behind the Madness, so you're looking at like Often, The Hills, Can't Feel My Face. You had Eminem's remix of The Hills, which was great.
He was kind of before his time. He was kind of that Niski archetype almost,
He was his own archetype. Thank you very much.
That's true.
I'm trying to think, what did you have going on in pop music at the time? You had Justin Bieber. You had the Jack U, Skrillex, Diplo collaboration.
Yeah.
But he got effective still.
But his ASOL was nasty. All right, well, I think that's the allowed emote, by the way.
Can't even think of what else. Holy shit. Okay, you guys got me reminiscing. I gotta
Nice.
lock back in.
Shout out to Loud,
Lock back in.
Who is not here because they beat the teams that are here.
Yeah, exactly.
So, they don't have to be here. Much like Lion.
Macklemore, I know
much like
every
Lion, they will still be
lyric.
in Brazil,
Thrift
but
Shop
they will,
and Can't Hold Us.
No. They can send their
Glorious
minions.
was also a great song.
Their minions.
They're representatives.
Exactly.
I mean, that was back also,
Cloud9 and
was it
showing up. They're
Bakar
the hooligans
released
coming
Harlem
to Jack, and
Shake
they're
back
like,
when? Like
"Here
the
we
beginning
go,
of
deal
meme
with it."
songs. You had Gangnam
Exactly.
Style.
You got to go through them.
Call Me
before you get
Maybe.
the right to challenge us.
And unfortunately, in this case, even if we go through them, you don't get the
Oh,
right to
shit.
challenge
Yeah,
them
you
because you already didn't get the first stand buddy.
We're
you'll
good.
get-
We're
maybe
good.
you can
TikTok.
have
We're
opportunity
fine.
to practice
Relax.
against them
I'm
because
still here.
The winner
We
of
haven't
first
gone
stand does
anywhere.
Get the Riot all expense paid boot camp.
The boot camp for MSI, so they'll be going to Korea. That's
That's
really that
$50
should
for
be
a
the motivation
t-shirt.
in KBBQ.
There you
From
go.
the source itself.
Limited
you know?
edition.
There
Let's
you
do some
go.
simple edition.
It is
$50
funny
for a
though. I've
t-shirt
heard from a
extras.
number of Korean pros that they actually like Korean
I call
food
that
more in
getting
LA
swindled
than in
and
Korea,
pimped shit.
which is kind of funny.
Call that getting tricked
as a
by a
really
business.
decent amount too.
It's
It's
That
just
shirt's hella dope.
meat quality, and then
Same one as
also
6
they're
other
just-
people in
they're
this
just more
club that's a
unhealthy.
hella
The food
don't.
is more unhealthy.
Peep
So
game,
apparently
come take a
it's
look
just
at
like,
my
it just
telescope.
tastes better 'cause they're-
Trying to get girls from a
exactly,
brand
'cause
menu
they
hella
just add
won't.
more. Yeah, shove 3 pounds of butter
Okay,
on
I
that
gotta
piece
stop.
of meat.
I gotta
Make it
stop.
taste good.
That's true. More salt, more butter.
Yeah, exactly. Delicious.
Delicious.
All right, well, APA so far,
America.
farming it up and doing all right. I do think, especially like I said, like you are going to keep taking lasers.
Also,
APA took
Iggy
an
Azalea
early TP
back then.
Darkwings is still up farm. And
Black
has not
Widow.
TP'd, especially once you get
Fancy,
the upgrade on Victor,
like
it gets
the
really
origin of
annoying
Charlie
because anytime you
XCX.
stop the channel, you're eating the laser and then you have to cancel.
I think
your
Boom Clap
Q,
was
so,
big back then
it is a
because of
little bit
what
difficult,
was the
but
movie with
it
Shailene
is still at the
Woodley
end of the day control mage
where
matchup,
they had
so you
cancer.
shouldn't have to give
I
up
can't
too
remember
much.
Cole Sprouse.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on the top side, Gnar is always such a good answer into Renekton, but Thanatos Renekton hits different.
Yep.
Hambach up here is going to get seen by Thanatos' award, so not a huge moment of danger.
Oh, that
for
was
him
the
and
other
him.
big thing in
He's not
pop
gonna
music.
move
You had
up on that,
Justin
make enough
Timberlake's
timing or
comeback. You had the
anything at all.
2020 experience.
Tether lands onto Rahel there as Vulcan was going aggressive. They
Oh,
got
Rahel,
traded that
relax.
Heal out. The heal on the other side from who he was used to a while ago, but now Vulcan going to be down his heal as C9. Creating some early advantages in the side lanes once again.
And this is why we're
All right,
talking
bot
about the two
lane is
options in
ahead
CS there.
for
You either go the poke
Sentinels.
route or you go like the kill route with hook champs like Nautilus.
Which for
this-
Ezreal
we'll see on
Karma,
screen
kinda get
why,
it, but-
a lot of people do like the poke route because you can do this. It's a lot safer. The like Nautilus. Or
I
hook
still
or
like
kill
Sentinel's
route
team comp
requires
in team
coordination
fights
with your
a
jungler,
little bit
it
more.
requires going on
Obviously, you have a
correct timing
Seraphine,
here,
you have a Skarner,
and
you
not
have the
taking
Victor.
too much
Like, I
damage
just think
yourself,
it's going to be Exodia.
from poke in
But
that
if
scenarios,
Aesol
and
can
so,
get ahead,
it
Adele was
does
the late
have
2010s,
a
right?
more
No, Adele was the
inherent
mid
risk.
2010s.
APA build, by the way.
Well, I think she had an album in the late
Rylai's
2010s
is
as well. Like
really
Hello and all that
good
came
on
later.
Aurelion Sol.
But
Really, he is thinking
Set Fire
this
to the
matchup
Rain,
is not very good.
Rolling in the Deep, all that
Yeah,
was
he's
the early
thinking, I'm just
2010s.
gonna farm, and I have more HP to trade
Yeah.
while I.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Thanatos.
I mean, it's good. You just need to get stacks.
He's not going to
It's,
go for it. Okay.
It's kind of funny, though. I don't know if I've ever can remember like a giant spell rush on a mage like this. I'm sure we've seen it in mid lane in like Cho'Gath and whatever, but definitely very atypical. It's also kind of funny. I don't know if you saw the.
All right, Thanatos is out of there.
podcast they were talking
Or
about.
Impact is out of there. That's
It
fine.
was an episode with Sven,
That's
I
fine.
believe,
You traded for
and,
Dragon. Early
Thanatos,
Dragon
and they were
Prio is
talking about
cool.
how in bot lane now, it's like, oh, you lose your flash level 1, you get someone off the wave. Doesn't even matter.
You don't want to
just
let
run
Sentinel
back,
stack
no
these
problem.
dragons.
And then Thanatos was talking specifically about Gnar
Six
versus
sauce. Hey, Alan.
and he was
Thank
saying
you.
for
Thank you. Thank you.
Renekton-
Glad you can
for
make it.
The Renekton side, you know, it's like basically about getting ahead. But for the Gnar side, if you
Hope
miss
we're
3
enjoying the
minions, he's like,
America's
it's actually
Cup.
GG. If you miss 3 minions, you've
All right,
lost
bot
the
lane
game.
has
He said
Missed a lot.
that's what I was gonna
equalized
say.
a little bit.
Exactly. He said if you can't get Tabby's first base because you miss minions, then it's GG. So we'll see now
That's a
if,
heal from Hell.
Thanatos
No,
is
or
gonna be able
Huhi,
to
that's
create
not
an
good.
advantage.
Call it GG. then
Not
for
good,
sure
but
right
the
now.
mid lane gap
He
is
said,
pretty
no
good
Tabby's
so
first
far.
Base, GG.
I mean, he also got to proxy, so he got his base off with a really good buy for Thanatos. Bottom side, though, gank.
Oh, here we
Hambach
go.
coming in with
Oh,
Ishal's
great
impact.
play by
Sven
Hambach.
is not going to get stunned to the wall, but Vulcan is going to have to flash very close. The Ishal's impact just
that's fine.
expired before Sven got crashed into the wall, and Hambach decides to not even use the impact.
Yeah, not. I mean, honestly,
You wanna
smart
go
to not
for
use the ult
first
to a
round
certain
of ganks
extent
here,
because he
just
still
blow
had
the flash
flash.
first,
So,
now you can
and you're able to get it
push a
out
lot
of him
the
without
threat, a lot
needing
of
to do
aggressive
anything else.
positioning
So,
from Sven and Vulcan,
fine.
maybe with no flash on Karma, you're way more vulnerable.
the only
and
thing
really
is,
get to respect,
like,
like,
if you're
routine
Hambach, you
ganks
could try and
from
predict the
Skarner,
flash and
and when
ult, but
Ashe and Seraphine
there's a
both at
delay
level
from whenever
6,
you start the ult. So, like,
you're
I think it's fine.
gotta
You
dodge
got
a
the
lot.
flash, now
Okay.
you go back
You
and you
have
do
to
it
have
again.
Very, very safe positioning now as the Karma.
I also don't know what
No
the
flash
cooldown's like on
versus
that, whether it's
amount
too
of
long or not.
CC in your lane could get very dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, you can try to have Sven tank the arrow and then cleanse it, but even
Can't
still,
take the Seraphine
exactly.
ultimate though. That's gonna
That's
go
what I
right
was
over
gonna
your
say.
head.
Exactly, and if you're lining up for that, then that could be problematic. APA is still trying his best here, is down about 10 CS now,
Yeah.
as this matchup is going to get
Ooh,
kind
he's
of less and
coming
less fun, to
mid.
be honest, as the lasers just ramping up. And APA just doing his best with this very, very defensive build, just trying to keep his health high and just constantly push out the wave, look for resets.
Yep.
But
APA is
Darkwings
just looking
gonna
to stack.
continue try
That's
to
all
build
he's
these
looking to do.
advantages. I mean, it's just this is the problem with Aesol in so many Aesol matchups as I started playing this champion is that it's like Inherently, you have to stand still to do
Oh,
anything.
okay,
Because the
good.
arrow is gonna
Nice
miss.
dodge.
And so many mid lane champs just punish that.
Yeah, and Victor scales and stacks nicely himself.
Yep.
So we'll see how quick he gets his upgrades.
Can't dodge
Still
skill
1,000
shots, but
gold
standing
lead.
Still channeling. The Asol problem.
Not
Level
moving
blue
does
behind you. Blue's
make
just
it
the best.
a
Okay,
little bit
I
more
see what
difficult
you're
to
doing
dodge
there.
stuff.
Yeah.
For the record,
At
this
least
is
you're not playing
C9
Syndra,
blue.
'cause that-
Before anybody's
that
like,
played
oh,
that
he's picking
matchup, that
Team
was a
Liquid.
nightmare.
This is C9 blue.
Every time you
Okay.
try to channel, you just get
Felt
scattered.
fitting
Well,
for today. It's my
I guess
prediction
I'll
on who's
face it
going to win
now,
so
as
far.
He's gonna drop an ulti on Darkwing's head.
If I
+5,
think
Cosmic Dust.
okay,
Every
well I
time you get
predicted
ulti on
Sentinels to
champions,
win
there
by
you go,
betting with my heart,
+5.
but like
Huge.
mind-wise it
Drop
says
on his
C9.
head, plus
If
now,
Sentinels wins
we
this
catch
game,
that.
then maybe I'm gonna change it to
Is
red.
that 59, 69?
Maybe you know what?
It's
No,
59.
I'm gonna.
It's small.
I've got faith.
59.
We're
Gotta
going red.
Up your prescription here on your
We are
glasses.
going
Lean forward
red.
too, buddy. You even had to scoot up. You're like, yeah, you gotta.
You mean I'm cheating for being intelligent and closing the distance to the thing I'm trying to read? While you're
Mechanics
just,
go on.
You're
Longer
inflating my
mention.
eyes. My eyes
Yep.
are- The distance
Yep,
is not
yep,
equal,
yep.
you know?
I mean, yeah, that was a you problem. That's a
Oh,
user error.
oh,
That's
Thanatos,
the thing,
you
he's
might be
power
dead.
shots. That looks like maybe a bit of a user error as Dominus, I don't know if it's going to save him here. The Mega Knar's already been used.
Okay.
Nice slice to dash both the wallop and the...
Okay.
With a
Toss.
little pengu inside of it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that he's throwing a penguin at you.
Yeah, encased in a giant.
Let's go back this. I just
Alright,
missed
bot
a
lane,
three-pointer, and
they're-
then you took a layup and you're like, nice shot, buddy. You know? It's not the same thing.
Well, I mean,
You moved closer.
if you're not good at shooting threes, why are you out there, bro? Like,
Ooh.
move
I'm
up.
trying to be like
Call
Curry.
him out.
Move up. I mean, honestly, too,
Curry's
you
a
gotta,
Canadian?
Like, you're aiming for the future,
Yeah,
right?
you should have been like you're trying to be like
Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Work on your eyesight.
Come on.
Work on my
It's gonna get
eyesight.
better, right?
It is, yeah.
The more like long range things you
My
try.
eyesight is scary.
All right,
Yeah,
item
you're
wise,
working on
no
those bad
full
boys.
items on
I think by the
anybody
time
yet.
I'm 70,
And you got Dragon in a
I'm
minute.
vision. It's gonna be 2020.
Is anybody going to be able to back and get full
He's
items?
been counting the blades of grass on
Oh,
some of his
yeah.
rifts.
Yeah, exactly.
He's never gonna miss
Yeah.
a Nico play.
Yeah, I don't even need to take a one-way trip to Hawaii because I'll just be able to see Hawaii from LA.
Oh,
All right, you got to clear out this mid
Just
wing
like you're there, though,
quick
huh?
if
Exactly.
you're
You can feel
Dark
the breeze
Wings.
even. Hear
And
the
then try and
ocean,
get
too.
that
You gotta
back.
Start working on your hearing after your eyes are
Okay.
complete.
Yeah, you're right. Gotta get the full package.
Yeah. If one of your senses is super strong, and the
Sooner you
rest
get
just
that back,
left
the
behind,
better.
That's just gonna feel weird, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going to back at all? We're just going to go for the...
All right. Good. These are good points.
Or maybe he did back. Oh, no, his TP's down. He did back.
True.
I'm
Yeah,
dumb.
The viewers at
That's
home
on me.
sure haven't thought about them.
But he is
either.
stopping
Also
Aurelion
appreciating
Souls
this
back,
discussion.
which will get him
Chat
up
is
closer to
mind
even
blown
footing
after
for items.
mind-blown moments so far
Hambach
this
really
series.
got the other two grubs
All right.
before Dragon.
APA,
Interesting.
does he have the Ryle
Okay.
eyes? He went back to base. Nope. So just grabbing the refillable, coming right back
He's
out.
still working on it, buddy. All right.
Yeah. Just like my eyesight, he's scaling.
coming together. Yeah, it's coming together.
He's stacking. 75 stacks
Okay.
now. See, I ripped
Nice.
that one off. No problem.
Oh.
Yeah, you like that.
Sentinel's
That was
bot
true,
lane
yeah.
lives.
You like,
Big
that's the one where you, like,
plays.
you were about to take your shot. You squared up. You took a deep breath.
Yeah. Form was
All right, here
good.
we go. Fight's kicking off.
Eyeballs wide, you
Okay.
know, good little
Next
Nobody
time,
has
try
full
and
item.
ID in front of
Level
you.
advantage onto Rahel.
Start waving your arms around.
Laver's a little bit out of position.
Stalls impact into the wall. There's the impale.
Laver's
The CC
dead.
Chain is never ending.
Oh
That's
my
first
God.
blood for Darkwings, and Sven is gonna have to shift away.
Rahel
The ulti comes down from
should be able to
Ace.
get him.
Charm across multiple members though from the encore. Sven
Yep,
is gonna
got
fall.
him.
Falcon's gonna flash. Sentinel
Okay.
coming alive in this
There we
series.
go. Come
Yeah,
on.
They just destroy them in this skirmish. I mean, everything
Come on.
looks beautiful right there. You get the Seraphine bouncing off of two, hitting both of them. They
Well
get extra
done.
summoner spells. They get extra kills. Dragon number
We're stacking
two,
the Dragon. What are we going to get?
Sentinels.
Ocean
And I
Soul
always
would be
love
stupid OP.
Seraphine comps 'cause you're so powerful
Ocean
in
Soul
the
or
mid game.
Hex Soul would be
The
disgusting.
one thing for Cloud9 is Thanatos.
Yes.
And Thanatos was able to clutch it for them
Ugh,
when he
Chemtech?
was on
Ugh.
the Zehen.
Chemtech's
I
better
don't
when
know
you
if he's gonna
when
be
you
able
get
to
lower
do so much
in
as
health, right?
Renekton into this comp,
So, but
starts out
in theory, you have a
river,
Seraphine.
Hambach,
You're never
really
going to
good
be
job.
like
Chase
all
his
that
buffer
low.
down, push him into the wall, get your ultimate chain right there. They follow it up, they push Sven out. Rahel flashes, who he can follow up with the flash. He hits his ult first on the two chasing the other
Decent
way.
Bernard,
then
true.
flashes to help Rahel get the extra kill. Just
Well, at
Sentinels
least okay. So hard
completely
steal for
warmed up here
Hambach.
in game
Nice.
number
Now let's
two.
see what you build second.
Very, very nice clap back here.
their side of the stage is.
There's a
good
valid
now.
case to build MR
good.
and build
All right, we're in
armor.
for a series
So
now as,
technically you can get
still,
away
still
with both.
pretty even. I mean, it's just a couple hundred gold, so not a big deal by any means, but a really nice fight there for Sentinels. And you talked about it in draft. Hey, you know, you can just use the Skarner, just ult anyone and focus them down, and that's clearly what they were looking for there.
Broken. I
And a
mean,
really
I'll
nice
be
CC
honest
chain
with you.
on
I
the
enjoy
Blabber.
Seraphine.
This just feels like merchants are a must. Huhi, though, no
You're dead.
flash, you are gone.
I mean, that's how you kill a Seraphine.
Yeah.
Right there.
Nice.
Long-range combo.
Long-range combo. He just finished his Trinity Force.
How many
as
times
well,
are we gonna
so
see who he
Sven
dies
is
this weekend?
spiking. He is peaking.
Pushing
Bottom
out
lane can get turret
on
with
an
money, too.
enchanter support
With
to
Huhi
get
dead,
vision.
I mean, that Seraphine still
It's
quite
happened at
squishy and no
least
flash, so
4 times
good
that I
pick
can
out there,
remember
and
in the
that
last
means
2
They're
days.
going to get way more money off bottom
At
lane now.
least
How
4
does, like,
times.
Rahel's trying to find a way in at the moment. But APA is still trying to find a way to farm.
Yep. I mean, the matchup just doesn't get better. As I discovered when I played this one time.
Okay,
I
Impact.
counterpicked myself too, which made it better, especially for my teammates who they enjoyed that.
Hambach.
Gonna look for another play here. The cleanse came out a bit early from Sven.
Oh, he got him.
Hit the impale, but Blabber does get impaled.
Oh, he got. Oh, kill him. Nice. Good kill. Good kill. Great play, Hambach.
It's a double.
Good
for
play.
The CC chain is massive. As
There we
Thanatos
go.
gonna get gnarred into
Come
the
on.
wall, but Impact doesn't feel he has the damage to finish him, so we'll just back it off.
What champion do I think of when I think of Huhi?
I
Rel.
love this lane so
Rel
much.
is
I
the
think
first
especially for
champion that comes to
junglers,
mind.
everyone
Other than Aurelion Soul,
always
obviously, but
wanna
that's
go
like
fight
dated
around
with
this
like
lane.
old Aurelion
Look at
Soul,
the
not
power of
current.
these ults. Huhi has been bouncing them off multiple people. Was able to tag Sven with that one. Too,
Rel and
so they
Set.
get the extra.
Rel and Set are the 2
And
champions
back
I
there
think
on
of when I think of
Seraphine
Huhi.
ult, in addition to being quite a capable
Like Huhi
2-on-2
support is
lane,
Rel and Set.
Also, just
Because his Set support back in like 2021, disgusting.
Hambach here goes down there, is
Disgusting.
Like, yeah, okay, you stun him, but he flashes, gets the chain onto Sven. No Arcane Shift on Sven, so now he is unable to dodge the Seraphine ult. Barely got him there. Rahel actually gets the arrow execution for the kill there, and so they get the money onto the Ashe too.
I mean, and Sven wasted his cleanse. He tried to cleanse the Ishtal's impact, but where you're just getting driven into the wall, you can't cleanse that, as far as I know.
Okay.
And then he didn't have
We had a
cleanse for the
1.2K gold
Encore,
lead.
So gets tagged by that. Blabber had a really nice Aegis Assault. You know, the E on Pantheon blocked so much of the damage because he had that time during the Impale. But
What's
it did
up
not
next?
matter.
We got-
And the
All right.
Encore tags Sven.
We got a
and he
Rift
has no
Herald in
cleanse, so he
15.
ends up dying in Cloud9. Mis-execute in that fight, and now are down 2 dragons and a
Pushing
1,000
up
gold
mid could
with,
be a problem. You don't want
pretty
to. You want to make sure
struggling
you don't get
mid lane here.
tagged.
They're just going to keep this
Otherwise,
matchup.
you're fine. Just
APA
relax.
is just
Just
not
chill.
going to be fun here for him. He is
We
level
chillin'.
11, but he's down 1.2k gold. Darkwing's is just going to harass him every time he's trying to farm. APA is really struggling.
He certainly is. As you said, not really going to get better. So
Nice.
Sentinels
Do the Rift Herald.
start up Rift Herald here.
Already
I mean,
ahead. Is that C9's going to
Thanatos
fight
also
this?
gonna get
No.
the wave
Blabber's
pushed
bot
on
side.
top
They
side.
can't fight
Thanatos-
this.
Thanatos kind of leaning over early here to at least get vision for them.
Oh, this.
Starfall
Okay,
coming
good
in.
flash.
Darkwings will just flash back to
Oh,
safety, and now turning
wait a
the damage
minute.
around onto APA. He is
Hold up.
very low from
Nice,
the
fine.
Arcane
Okay.
Storm. Won't be able to finish him off, but they do get the Summoner.
They do get the Summoner, no flash on the Victor. Maybe a repeat play. Side lanes can get dangerous if you
Have
get
the
these
remote.
towers down.
The
but
remote control's
so
ready.
far, the
If
tower's
Sentinels
very
throws to throw it
healthy
back
for
to C9.
Sentinels because their lanes have
Don't
been,
worry.
have been doing fairly decently. I guess the top side one, you know, Thanatos actually did a lot of work on up there. And maybe they can open
But
up that
APA
as
looks
a
so
long
good
lane.
during his run to first
Again,
stand this
Thanatos,
series.
the
I mean, so
Renekton lane
APA
is kind of
since
the-
finals
the
has
dream
not.
there, but
It's just been off.
Blabber no
But I
ultimate
thought I
as
heard that he
well
might be sick,
after-
so I don't
after
know.
the attempted play, and Darkwings can continue
The Aurelion
farming
Soul pick
afterwards.
makes
Darkwing
me
still
feel
has
like
his
he
self-worth to
genuinely
get
is
back
sick.
to.
I'm kind of curious what Vulcan uses Mikhail's on, because
Because it's like, okay, just, you know, let
let
me scale, draft me real comfort, like real true comfort.
Through. Will they continue in on the dive? Looks like the answer is no, but
And let me
Impact
just
chunk
play the
low,
game.
And they'll farm some plates.
He said the team was
Meanwhile,
sick.
mid lane,
Yeah.
because you see
But okay,
both solo
how many
laners
times
up
is
in the
C9
top
gonna
side,
like travel
Sentinels,
to Brazil
they're
or
bringing the
travel
Rift
like
Herald,
internationally
Hambach,
and then
and
say
drive it
that
on
they
in
have
and
like
take that
issues
mid
with
lane
getting
tower?
sick,
Nicely
issues
done. Open
with
up the mid lane,
sleep,
just
with,
open
or
up
with
the entire
jet lag,
map
with
here. Now,
diet, like It just feels like it always feels like there's a reason. Always. That's not invalidating them being sick. It's just noting that you need to prep yourself better to travel more.
And that was first tower, so they're going to be able to grab first tower gold. They're going to be able to go and looks like get an uncontested third dragon. They take down the bot tier 1.
The worst part is I just watched a video on peptides earlier today. What's it called? It's the guy that does like sarcastic reporting, but like genuinely like actually investigates everything. You will not catch me doing peptides.
We'll see if C9 are going to be able to contest on this next dragon because they basically have 5 minutes to try to scrape something together and get ready to go.
And this is for sure Darkwing's comfort zone. You know, this North American talent has not. Wait a second.
Good work is his name on YouTube.
Right now.
Yeah, they're gonna
he called it Silicon Valley's new miracle drug. No thanks, not for me. Not touching me with a needle. Not happening.
Absolutely.
In fact, was doing his best acting there.
You got to put me unconscious. If I go to Turkey and get a hair transplant, I better be unconscious.
It increases the damage too when you're in the astral flight. So sometimes people just use it for the trade, and then you can get punished. Hambach is in behind him. APA does have some support though. As Vulcan has arrived, so we'll help him to farm this wave and try to keep him safe. But Darkwings is very, very far ahead. I mean, it is
okay. Here we go.
In comes the Grand
Wasted
Starfall.
Blabberol.
Really nothing. I mean, you knew Hambach was there, and
wasted Blabberol.
So that really is the trade. But the rest of Sentinels are moving over. Even Red Hell is coming in now. They're going to go for the Ishtal's impact. Gets canceled. And Hambach will just pull back and allow them to take the turret plates.
Yeah, meanwhile, look at
Tower
Thanatos.
gone.
Again, Thanatos farming up. This Renekton is the
Yeah, Renekton's a problem.
Lane that has
Imagine if Renekton didn't have this gold lead, they'd be 2.5k gold behind.
So
yeah.
Not going to have the easiest time fighting through a Skarner and a Gravity Well from the Victor.
I mean, okay.
Lots of
if we,
you know, it's not like he was able to get Merc.
The teaser I will do after today's series, I will give you a teaser into.
I think you need like
I will give you the Monday teaser that's going to be released. I will show it early on stream. I'm going to have teasers going out Monday and Tuesday before the video on Wednesday. I'll show you Mondays.
Just that 1.7k now, so pretty close as far as that is concerned. But obviously, the looming problem is the soul and the fact that APA has not been relevant at all. He is very, very far behind right now. He still doesn't even have his upgraded boots. You know, for that role quest completion, because he's just been trying to scrape together enough.
So Emily was reading through all the comments on everything last night. We were just laying in bed at like 3 a.m. and she just like started scrolling through like the YouTube comments on it. Sven. Okay, that's fine. The YouTube comments, the Twitter comments, the TikTok comments. She was dying at some of the comments. She was like hysterically laughing at how good some of them were.
Playing control mage here.
And she's not like she's not invested fully in this process. Like obviously she knows about it. She knows it's a big deal for me, but it's like she doesn't know about the LeBron thing that it's based off of and all that.
Empowered ults are probably the best way to get to him and best way to take him down.
But she was dying. She found it hilarious.
If Sentinels, like they have now, control of the map and they're able
then
to
LCSN, this is the America's Cup.
They should be able to keep Darkwings with a lot of uptime.
Brazil versus North America.
With the double burn items with your Leandries and your Blackfire Torch.
Also, I need to adjust the camera a
lot of
little bit here.
through these team fights because Seraphine shields keep you safe, and you've got multiple people peeling for you with plenty of CC.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ashe is generally much higher DPS, you know, as well than the Ezreal on the other side, unless you're hitting absolutely every skill shot, which can be pretty tough. And Sentinels are going to win front to back pretty easily, so Cloud9 need to find some sort of way to get a pick or get into the back line with your, you know, your Renekton and your Aesol and your Pantheon and one-shot someone, but that is really tough. And when you're trying to fly in aggressively like that, if you get CC'd up, you can definitely get knocked down. Shojin now completed here for Thanatos, as Cloud9 just trying to play for some vision here around the Baron. And gold lead still staying
that's
around
a lot
that
better on TikTok. Dear God.
Mark. Ben won't have cleanse for a while, but the Mikhails is ready, so Vulcan I think is going to kind of stay glued to him.
Do I think Tatu can compete with Inspired? No. Inspired's just that good. No disrespect to Tatu. He's great, but Inspired is Inspired.
To go get, I believe, the extra control ward that he just grabbed.
APA does have the Sky's Descent, so he has the empowered ulti, so that is something that is working for them, and he has the Leandry's completed.
Got to avoid
So, yeah,
this
he's down
massive
the,
like
tier
crash
3
down
boots
that you could
as
see
well as,
from
you know,
C9
a little bit
all
of,
at one time.
extra itemization, but essentially he's still on 2 items, right? And so he's not going to be
what made
that
me
much
meme
weaker
his career,
than what
not
Darkwings
one,
is
not
right
two, not
now.
three, not
We'll see if Cloud9 can use that to
Yeah.
find a good fight here. Trying to line up on the side. Blabber, Thanatos, and APA all coming from that top side, and Sven and Vulcan just contesting the wave through mid.
Who's the
But
best mid in
Sentinels
the
are
league?
all
As of
grouped
right
here.
now,
Clearly
Saint.
have eyes on everything, and Impact's coming in.
Without
His
question.
Mega is about to expire.
All right, Mega expired on Impact is going to be a problem.
Has a fully charged up bar here on Renekton.
That's
too.
it, bro. Give up. That's fine. Let him do it.
Renekton
Go to
abilities,
Dragon.
and they're trying to
Fuck
bait
it.
them into the face check, but Sentinels have Hawk Shot. So they've got a few tools here to check vision with.
Bro, send somebody to go
I
get
think
Dragon.
Impact needs
Yep.
access to the mid wave himself to start charging up his Narbar, but they just push.
There we
the
go,
mid
come
wave.
on.
So
That was good
Sentinels,
go, Dragon.
yeah, I mean
Back down
Sentinels,
there?
they're
I
winning
don't
two
know.
things. They push the mid wave, so
I
C9
don't
are
know.
dropping a wave right now to do this, and Sentinels are going to start.
All right,
breaking
C9
through
have
this
to start
Dragon.
this Baron. You have to
Dragon's
know
gone.
that they're
C9
taking the Dragon.
C9 have already kind of failed this, I feel like. Now they're going to try to start up the Baron, realizing that surely the Dragon is being taken on the other side. Hambach is in the area. We'll see if they can get the Baron to at least get something
That's
out
fine.
of it, because they are eventually going to lose Soul unless Impact pulls off. Baron now
Impact
down to
has
half
TP.
HP. Remember, APA has the Sky's Descent.
They're
has
forcing
that
him
ready
off,
block, though.
slowly
Just
but
pushing
surely.
forward here
There's
and
a good fight for
threatening
Sen.
them. C9
Get ready for the
starting to pull back,
dive,
but
though.
comes
Here it
Blabber
comes.
now with that
Yep.
Sky's
Oh,
Descent.
God.
Drop to the
Oh,
same
that
side.
was not
Blabber
good.
to the backline with the Grand Starfall. Pops the
Yeah,
Aegis.
Sentinels
Flash
should
is
clean
going
this
on
up.
Hell.
Oh, look at that ult.
Thanatos on the other
Oh,
side.
look at that
Darkwing.
ult.
Darkwing's gonna have to flash out. Thanatos slices in and is trying to finish him off, but can't quite do it. The Soul is secure.
Yeah.
Pushing forward, and Cloud9 are crumbling.
Just
APA
wiped.
will fall. Thanatos trying to run. He's gonna die.
That's the
as
problem.
well.
You Grand
Sentinels
Starfall,
lose
and so you
no
Pantheon
one.
ult,
Grab
A
the
Soul
Soul.
ult
They're gonna
into
get
a
the Baron,
Seraphine
and
ult.
that
Where are you
is
gonna
pretty
go?
much all she wrote for
Like-
game two.
In that fight, Impact was only fighting the Dragon. Impact was not there, so that was 5-on-4, or I guess you could say like 6-on-5.
Oh
if you
my
have the
God,
Dragon
dude.
on
That's
C9's
tough.
side, 'cause the Dragon was like messing him up. The Dragon was getting
I think,
Impact
like,
so low
if you're
that
C9
he
in
was
that
not gonna
case,
be able to join
you
the
have
fight,
to
but it
try
doesn't
and
matter
pump
because
fake
Sentinels fight
Sentinels a
back.
little
Again,
bit, no?
Seraphine
Like, you
ulted
gotta
the
try
lead.
and bait
It
out
was huge
some
right
sort
on
of
the
ult and
engage.
then
Nails
disengage
two
so
of
that
them.
they
He
don't
got
have a tool to
APA,
win the
bounced
fight,
back on
and then
him.
you
He
go
got
back in and
Blabber as
fight
well
again.
with it.
But like, I don't
And,
see
and
like
Rahel was able to
how
fight
you
back
gonna get
even
on
with
to
the
Seraphine.
flash from Blabber. They didn't have follow-up
You
damage
like
to
watch
take
this.
it
You
down.
ult down into the middle of the
Look
fight.
at
Seraphine
Sentinels
is going
do-
to
they pull back
immediately hit
really
you with your
nicely,
ult.
kinda kite disengage.
Like this is
Yeah, I mean, it was really well done. They
never
did
gonna
the
work.
Ace ulti. The
That
stun
is
didn't actually
never
connect
gonna
anyone,
work.
though. It was just kind of the echo damage coming through. Rahel lived for so long, and then this ult from Hambach as well. I miss on the side as they were trying to pile in onto Rahel. Hambach got a
Sentinels
two-man
have so many tools
Yeah,
to
it
be able
was-
to
it was
drag
just
this out.
beautiful stuff. He caught Blabber right out of the Pantheon ult.
Yeah.
Darkwings also kited it, like we were saying. They weren't able to take
All right,
out Darkwings 'cause they
5.5K
were
gold
split.
lead.
It was just
Feeling
like
good
Renekton
now.
on
Just
Darkwings, and so he flashed
take it
over the
home.
wall. So
Whoa.
Darkwings kites. And again, let's update that damage meter.
Take it
Impact was
home.
doing damage to the Dragon. The Dragon almost killed him though. He was
Yeah.
really low. He like
That was
used
an
his-
intense
he-
battle.
He used his full mega on that Dragon and turned back into a mini.
We'll talk
I
about
will
roster
say the
moves
update on the
in a
new
bit.
season, I do
For now,
like
I
that
just wanna make sure
you
Sen
really
closes
need your
this game out.
junglers to take objectives
Yeah.
because it's way harder for other people who don't have a pet and are not junglers to do damage to those
All
epics.
right, we're
but-
TPing. Thanatos gonna be spotted. Never mind.
Yeah,
Keep
nope,
going.
can't do anything. Keep pushing.
So it does look kind of funny. 'cause
Keep
it's not,
pushing.
It's not as easy
Come on.
as it used to be for non-junglers to take objectives for sure by themselves. And in the end, though, Sentinels, they got everything they wanted. Literally everything on the map.
All right, here we go.
And
Close it out. Come on.
Get the
Keep
Baron.
pushing in.
You
Keep
gotta
this wave
say,
in.
It does get a little bit
Yeah,
worrying
okay.
from the C9 side. This mid lane ban strategy actually works super well. If you're gonna go A-Soul into the Victor, this looks horrible the whole game through. I was thinking, hey,
Okay,
maybe,
here we
maybe
go.
there's
Oh, that's a
thing
good
they
engage
also
though by
do
C9.
is descend across multiple members as Blabber's into the backline, but he's getting CC'd up. Rahel gets shut down, but they do get one back. It's
That's a good.
perfect
See,
sound.
that's a
He's
good
running here
engage.
with Huhi. APA getting
But
low,
Sen-
Impact threatening on the side, but
Impact
does
has no
not have
ult.
Mega. Good engage from Cloud9. They're able to knock down.
That's
two
fine. Good engage
members.
though. That's
the
how you want to
combo.
play it if you're
That
C9.
clutch
You got to
defense,
commit
they
early.
really needed that
Or
one,
if
but
you're
they're
gonna like
need more on
one of
top
two things.
that
You either
one.
need to hyper commit early and get the
Good
kill,
opportunity, though, you know.
or you need to
Again,
pump
drop
fake
the-
him and get
drop
some of
all
those
the
abilities
ultimates at
out.
the same time. Blabber goes in, Sky's Descent from APA, and they're able to
That
take
worked
down
well.
Rahel really
Okay.
early on in the fight, and they just blast through the front line as well. But But
Asol is
we'll see how
scaling.
repeatable this is because Sentinels, they all kind of clump in here, and so you get the big ultimate right over the top. Rahel is just taking full damage from Aurelion Soul right there. APA is just breathing on him.
Yeah, I mean, Rahel was just too far forward. He tried to walk up and auto the tower in their face, basically.
Yep.
And he had no flash from that previous fight. So as soon as the
That's a Rahel play.
ult actually
It
connects
happens.
and stuns him there, you are pretty screwed.
We know the one character
you know,
flaw.
The healing coming through from Hui and the CC coming through, there's just no way you're not going to die in that spot. So does get punished pretty heavily, but they are still fully in control.
Okay,
4.5
here we go. Come on.
all the stats here from the Soul.
And they just, like, if they just have their front line being in the more dangerous positions, then they should be able to win that front to back pretty easily, I think, especially with Chemsoul. And
Let Ash keep hitting the tower. There you go. See? Nice and easy.
Fight, so.
Force them back, slowly but surely.
Get another tower here.
Nice.
Still, though, you have to crack the inhibitor turret line to really make a dent. Sentinels are going to retreat and wait for the Elder Dragon. 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Elder Dragon is
on
going to be
Elder.
disgusting on
That could be
Sentinels
the great
comp.
equalizer.
Yeah.
You can turn games around, definitely. You know, get an Elder Smite or get a good position here on the fight.
Yep, it is going to be really tough, I think, for them to do that. But hey, if
Dark
you steal
Wings
the Elder,
is
you're right,
massively
it can
ahead.
change the game
1-0 and
completely.
2.
As
Oh,
the arrow is going to come out, it's going to miss. Everything
fine.
really missing there onto Thanatos as he's able
Arrow
to blast
missed.
him back out
The
of
arrow,
safety.
I think, is a
Might have been
short
in a
enough
lot of trouble,
cooldown
but is able to navigate
that
it
it
well
should be fine.
and stay safe. And you can see pretty much the gold lead is support and mid, which is kind of funny. But Hui is up nearly 2K over Vulcan, which does matter a lot. And Shaders scale really, really well. He's going to have his third item in pretty soon. And then, of course,
Not
Dark Wings
16
being
yet.
up 3K,
Yeah, it'll still be up,
that's
though.
self-explanatory.
It's
That
already
also matters
like
a
a
lot. He's
third
gonna
of the
be
way
up
done,
basically the
and
entire
that
zone
started
is
at like
over where APA
114
is.
And that
left with the
Seraphine
dragon.
third
It'll be
item, the
back.
diadem is crazy. Like, that is a huge boost in power. You know, it's already pre-stacked, so he's going to have full effectiveness with it once he gets in. And again, the Sentinels front to back, as long as you have Skarner on the front.
Yeah,
just
C9
grab
and
anybody.
pulling a C9 in Overwatch is like leaving the
Pretty
point
much
when
just
it's
need to get
contested
anyone at all.
to
I mean, we've
lose the
seen Blabber,
game,
even
if
when
I'm
he
not
times the Aegis
mistaken.
Assault to immune damage during the Impale, it still doesn't matter because you get CC'd out of that. It's not going to end.
Like
right?
you
There's
dive too
just so
far
much
that you
follow-up CC from your
forget like the
composition.
basic thing that you're
into a
supposed to be
gravity field, you're
doing,
into a Crystal Arrow, you're into the
and
Roof from Seraphine, you're into the
you lose
Encore,
the
you're
game
into the
because
Gnar,
of it.
you're into the Wallop. They all have tons and tons of
Uncontested,
CC. And C9 trying to push through bot to get some space here. They don't really have any deep wards that I can see. Thanatos right now is pushing through mid. APA, though, critically does have
They should be able to take this dragon for free. There's no ability for Sentinels to be able to push into this comp. You have to full send it at some point. Oh, Thanatos, bye-bye.
He's going to get CC chain. The arrow, CC just never
Bye-bye.
ends. Found by impact.
See ya.
Stunned into the wall. Hit by everything there. C9, I feel like they still kind of have to try for it.
If you're C9, you
Most of the
send it
ultis
right
were
here.
used by Sentinels, but they
Humbug's
still
not
have
there.
more, and they
Send
still
it.
have that impale, and they're TPing impact back in.
Alright,
Yeah,
now he's coming
Hambach
back.
is
Now
looking
you're
for the
screwed.
flank after stealing the red. Here comes the Skarner.
All right,
Oh,
they spot him now.
boy.
Blabber is back behind them.
Yeah, it's
Does
fine.
have the
Just
Grand Star
stay
ult
back.
to join. Trying to stay hidden for
You ain't
now,
gotta force
though.
it.
Trying to threaten a little bit on the
Oh,
side.
that's
They
a
jump
little
forward
bit-
with the stun down on the impact.
Oh,
Here comes the
my
skies
God.
descend across multiple members. It's a
Oh, look at that.
impale. Is he
Oh,
quick
my
enough to do
God.
this? Blabber is gone.
Bye-bye.
Making sure to follow. Flashing forward is Rahel.
Sven's
Sven
gone.
is on the run, but he's got nowhere to go. It's an arrow to the back as Sentinels take another fight. APA
Yep.
gets out. But he's the only
Dude, this
one
comp
to
is
live to
gross.
tell the tale.
This is like the
They're
old.
TPing in
Remember,
the mid
for
lane,
those
they
that were
can
around
grab
in
the Elder.
2019, remember
They can even
Tarek
get
Sona
the Baron
and
again
how
if
much
they
of a
want
crutch
here
that became for
and
Team
finish
Liquid?
all of
That's
the
what
super
like
buffs.
the Ash
Sentinels,
Seraphine
they
Skarner
they're gonna even
version
this
with
one
like
up
a,
for
some
sure.
sort of late
Sentinels
game
crushing
hyper
here.
scaling mid
The
lane.
only hard choice
That's what it
now,
feels like. It feels like
do
the
you give
god
player of
comp.
the game to Hambach or Hui? Hambach has been so good on this Skarner. Every flash charge into the wall, like Hambach, I feel has done so many plays.
I feel like Rahel's
But-
owning too.
But Hui, oh man,
Biggest crush since Nocturne
yeah,
Ori.
both
Nocturne
members
Ori's
of the
recent.
bottom
I
lane,
wouldn't call it a crush.
and these-
I think
this
like
value of
the
Seraphine
closest
has been
comparison is
insane. I
the
just think
Sona
Hambach is
Tarek.
piloting the Skarner super well, and so many of these critical stuns into walls, so many of these critical plays started by him.
Oh my god, they
Arrow
got him
hits
again.
and that one has the Elder burn
That's
on him.
funny.
He still doesn't have any tenacity, man.
Nope.
It's so hard to move.
It's a
That's
crocodile versus a
funny.
dragon. What are
Oh
you
my
gonna do?
God.
To be fair, even if he had tenacity, it'd still be really hard to move.
Yeah, he's gonna get killed. Has the Hysterics, but Just
Now
completed
it's,
it
now it's completed after dying again.
Can't be
Let's
CC to
see.
base.
Baron,
go.
Elder, and
But,
Exodia comp.
not gonna have to worry about that for too much longer.
I
as
think
this push should
think-
close out the game
think
here for
this
Sentinels,
might
surely.
be over.
You can see in the top right, they have the
Might
Baron buff, they have the Elder buff, they have the Soul. So they have everything they surely need to close this one out.
Surely.
Surely.
It's a
Surely.
one-way ticket.
It's a
To
one-way
the
ticket to the
Nexus.
victory screen. And then, as we know, those tickets don't last
All right,
into
come on.
the next game.
True. I mean, it's
Crack the base.
they
Yep,
both
step
took-
up.
Actually, they're at the same spot now. They both had.
There
one
you go.
ticket.
Nice.
Oh,
So
same
one
And now the
formation.
base is cracked.
Yeah,
now you're,
so
now
they
you're
were
screwed if
just
you're
a
C9.
series
Like
of
that was the
straight
one
to
thing
the
that you were
wild.
kind of holding
Exactly.
back on or holding out on, is
All
like
right,
you have
C9
Aurelion
gonna
Soul
try
with
to
like
hold
good
on, but
defense.
very,
But
very
I don't
difficult.
see
You
you
fight
can't.
against the Elder buff,
You need to
and
corral
can't really
everybody,
wait.
and
There's
now
no
Sentinels is
against
just going to
the,
be able to
Baron.
spread them out
try.
and like rotate them around.
I've seen many a foolhardy champion try, and a lot of times you don't get a choice because they're just going to come fight you.
Yep, they are going to come fight him. 344 stacks.
Oh, Rahel. Rahel's dead. Rahel's dead. Aurelion Soul's still alive. Oh my god. Not enough. Never mind.
Sven and Vulcan are running for the hills. And despite a good pick onto Rahel, it's not going to change the math on this one. Sentinels with too much
Didn't
power
matter.
will not be stopped. They push forward, they take the Nexus, and they tie up our lower
We got a
bracket
series.
final, 1-1.
We got a series. Rahel did a classic Rahel, and we still got a series.
What will APA play? What is it going to play?
I don't
this is
know.
a best of 5 fearless, bro. We got a long ways to go.
What should we watch? What should we watch?
Oh boy.
We had said something at the beginning, but I don't remember. We're
Dude,
gonna
I'm telling you.
find us or something.
I'm telling you.
I'm going to pop open chat and see.
We can look at
This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. If you're a C9 fan and you lose this series, it's going to be a problem.
Checkmated a little bit in the draft. I'm honestly pretty surprised. I thought he was just gonna go away and just kind of farm it out.
Here's my thing. I know they're talking a lot about like APA being checkmarked in draft. Sure. I feel like he's sick and not playing the best right now. Where the fuck is everybody else on his team stepping up? Thanatos should be smashing lanes and getting 1,000 gold leads. This bot lane needs to pick it up to be able to make sure that they are getting leads. Like, what are you doing?
They're all Honor 5 in Twitch chat. That's pretty impressive.
You gotta, if your boy's getting targeted, if you have somebody that you know is like going to be a problem, like freaking somebody else step up. Smashing his leads at 20, but okay, sure. Thanatos smashing his lanes. What are they doing with that?
That was that one, I think, right there, probably.
APA wasn't down, like APA was down in lane, but he wasn't down more than
Bot lane was still winning, right?
top lane was, no? Yeah, it's like, look, they're offsetting
One
differences.
of the big opportunities, because early on, C9's mid lane was always getting pounded, right? But they had the winning side lanes, and I felt like
This is what I'm saying. Like,
This was just a really nice job from Hambach.
Yep.
And you saw the no vision.
your mid lane's losing, but your other two lanes are winning.
This one from Huhi too. This is
Like,
where,
what do we, like, come on.
Huhi's going to be able to bounce the Seraphine ult over to, and then
That's my thing. You have no bailout.
for Sven.
You have like I think they found out the formula, which was similar to what happened last year with C9.
This replay is good.
Where it's fun.
They
It's
both
fun in
made
here.
amazing plays.
The thing with C9 last year was like if you shut down Loki, Thanatos couldn't close out games like that well.
side lanes, and you just hope
And
that-
bot lane you could just take advantage of. So like the big thing with C9 is that they do a very good job of catching your throws.
It is tough. But yeah, here's the cleanse.
Like if you throw, they will catch it.
You saw its impact,
But
that cleanse into
they're also
the
not going to
wall.
outplay
So
you
the cleanse,
significantly
gets
well.
into the wall,
So,
and then he
all right,
gets
we
the
managed the
which
poll there. I'm ending the poll over on YouTube,
if he had the cleanse,
which
does it actually change the fight?
it was 55% to C9, 45% to Sentinels with 119
It's
votes.
hard to know. But those
So
skirmishes felt like
from game 1, it was overwhelmingly C9 favored. By game 2, it was close to 50-50. I'm curious to see what people predict in game 3 because oh boy. Oh boy.
And like, look at this.
Oh
See, the
man.
discrepancy was so big early on. He had the kill early on.
Sounds like a
so,
jungle issue.
got his upgraded laser.
Could be. I mean, he did get caught out.
and then once you get the upgraded laser, it's just gonna get even worse.
He did get caught out.
I the end of the day, player of the game is going to be Rahel, but I think a lot of Sentinels players could definitely.
I could see Rahel getting player of the game, but at the same time, like I don't think he definitely like had some oopsie moments still.
We have been having junglers win.
Bro, look, what the fuck? Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Look at the mid lane. Oh shit. Oh man.
I think that Cloud9 will first round their mid laner. I think that's for sure. I don't think they're going to allow it to go the second round.
Okay, and look at these bans. Look at the 5 band. Hold up. Let's go back real quick.
If I'm Sentinels, I'm trying to just get that second set of bans.
Look at those bans. Oh my god. Yeah, somebody like this. I'm sorry. People look at APA and be like, oh, you lost on the Aurelius. They 5-ban him out, and he's forced, like, he's picking champions that are, what, 9 deep into his pool at this point? Somebody else step the fuck up. Like, I'm sorry, if your mid lane is getting targeted like that and you have no answer because nobody else can step up, that's a rest of the team problem. That's not a mid lane problem.
They kind of banned him into, and he didn't have the flexibility to find something else.
I mean, we possibly have 3.
Like, holy shit. Azir Annie gone, 7 bans. Like, somebody else step up and help your man.
Bring out the Galio that I had mentioned earlier too, and that was something that wasn't on the ban list, but it's more something that has to.
Well,
as well. So
well. After the break, it's time, baby.
I'm positive you're negative, phantom of your narrative. As I dance, avalanche, I can show you who I am. What? Cold heart, they call me ICE. Everybody wanna be like me. I'm up in the VID. All these other girls trying to gaslight me. And what? So shocked.
Yeah, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. What the hell?
So hot. Blowing kisses like so shocked.
Give me this all goddamn day, man. What the hell? Is that Demacia? Yeah, this is a Demacia Baron plush from Worlds 2 years ago.
Blowing kisses like cold heart, they call me ICE. Everybody wanna be like me. I'm up in the VID.
We got 3 straight minutes of good music. Are you kidding me? If Sentinels wins, do we get a special? No, you do not. You do not. Bro, this is a vibe. Ooh. This is giving like it's giving Anita mixed with like old school Ozuna vibes. Like 2018 Ozuna. Is there gonna be a drop? I heard Pero, I think that means cat, right? I don't know if she's talking about her own kitty, but like I'm just saying, like I know it means cat. I need to be on a Brazilian beach right now in a swimsuit, just sipping a Mai Tai, calling it good. Oh, you're right. Pero's dog. I'm thinking of cat. cat is gato. Damn it. You're right. Means butt. Yeah, you're right. I'm dumb. That's on me. Well, you know what? There's a reason why I'm an LCS guy and not a CVLOL guy, because I can't understand it. That song was a banger. Oh, we're back to even if it's only for 20 seconds. Oh man, dude, this is awesome. Right? Nah, I don't look. I have wore a Speedo enough in high school for swimming. I don't need it back. Bro, they get it. They get the vibes.
Welcome back to America's Cup here. We are in the lower bracket. It's 1-1. C9 versus Sentinel. C9 dominating game 1. Sentinel dominated game 2. And I am really interested to see what pick ban is going to look like because Sentinels through.
Bro, hang on. I am clipping part of that and tweeting that out.
Effectively, and then trashed him in the mid lane with the Victor Aesol matchup.
And then also, it wasn't just that. Obviously, that's always a big story with APA.
Yeah.
But also, Hambach played really well on the Skarner, playing around bottom lane. Lots of these really good flash engages from him around this Ashe Seraphine. Both members of the Ashe Seraphine with Rahel and Huhi played that very well. Lots of good Seraphine ults hitting multiple members, Ashe arrows as well. From Rahel, and so Sentinels overall looking quite good in this one. Yeah, Impact was losing up there a bit of pressure to Thanatos, but it didn't end up mattering at all because then at the end of the day, it's a Renekton into this like giant deathball comp.
CC comp, yeah.
That is hard for him to do much about.
And it was a Renekton with no tenacity until the game was over. Right?
Yeah, it was literally over.
Yeah, I mean he got it while he was dead when they were pushing up after getting as they were getting Elder and Baron, right? So he didn't have tenacity the entire game. He had a big early advantage. He was up to 20.
Okay, that dude, is it bad? Is it bad to say that I'm looking forward to the after games, to the music in between?
After that, Sentinels really ran away with it because mid lane was bad.
Oh god, Paro's butt, but see, I can't roll my R's, so I can't do the double R. That's the only problem. I wish I could.
It's been horrible in my experience, and it looked like there's no real solve for it at the pro level either. So we'll see what APA wants to do. I'm definitely expecting Cloud9 to early pick their mid laner. Whether or not they want to like blind pick it just to get something out there, I don't think that Darkwings is the guy to really counter pick you and worry about that too much most of the time. So if I'm C9, I'm first rounding for sure. I'm not allowing them to get 5 bans on mid because they're going to do Ziggs Dalia +1 again, almost guaranteed.
Yeah.
All right, are they banning out 5? Yep, Ziggs, or they're just 5 banning out mid. That's hilarious.
Rise or Talia. They have to drop one of those bans. So C9 is your pick.
Cassio is also still available too. So like there are a lot of chances that he can't play.
Hey, I'll take the compliments on. Oh, I'm on the bans. You're right. Hang on. Sorry.
It's not a losing though. It would be way better than what we saw previously.
I just think
move this up. We'll move it back.
Or Rise, and then AP will pick the other.
All right, we're good.
We're good. Let him have Talia. I
agree.
I think you got to ban the Talia version.
They had been banning it second every time, so I was just kind of a little bit surprised. But yeah, I think he'll just go Rise, and then I would assume you're right, and we'll just get Cassio in versus Rise. But yeah, I mean, there's easy problem solves for it this early on because you say, all right, well, we don't let our mid laner get 5 banned. But if you get to game 4, game 5, well,
yeah,
that gets problematic.
Yeah. Fearless takes its toll. We'll see though, because this game they should have no problem building a comp around Rise. This is one of the most flexible mid lane picks. Like you can side lane with it, you can team fight close range comps with it, no problem. You get a lot of push in most matchups as a Rise, and so that allows APA to play 2 Blabber.
Yanara Lulu versus Corky Nami.
Yanara first pick. Okay, so we got 4. We got 5 mid lane bans. Interesting.
That's what we're gonna get. We're going to one-way trip.
Crazy Town.
A one-way trip to Crazy Town.
Crazy bot lane town.
We're bringing one-way trip all the way through.
Yeah.
We're reframing one-way trip. It has been so negative. Now one-way trip is always going to be a positive thing, you know?
Because after you take one-way trip, you can just take another one-way trip somewhere else.
Yeah.
So it's like you didn't even get
another cool place.
Even if the first one-way trip was bad, just a new one, and it could be somewhere good.
Yeah, exactly. No problem.
Ah, the Syndra instead here.
All right,
Okay,
this is gonna be
so
the most
Splinter's
embarrassing clip of
hacking.
myself that I've ever
Syndra-
sent out,
Syndra
by the
really,
way.
I think people
But
underestimate
low-key,
the
I
stamina part of
fucking
Syndra
crushed
here.
that dance,
He
and
really
I
did
am
so much
100%
power.
not afraid
One
to
thing
share
that
that.
can be difficult, of course, if enemy jungle is a good ganking jungle like Syndra. You blow Syndra's flash and she has a really hard time fighting her way out of it. You have to be so good with your stuns with this champion, and Rise definitely has the potential for a lot of flash setups here on you.
That is absolutely true.
Like Syndra is I love the champion because it has a lot of offensive power. It's just the defenses are always a liability depending on enemy jungle.
Edit this real quick.
Strong defense.
We got Rise first pick. That's fine. Rise, Corky, Nam. Oh god, this feels like a classic C9 comp that they've lost before. Also, Ghost said, "Smoking hookah on my porch and 50 degrees, watching the co-stream. Life is good." That's what I'm talking about. My man knows the vibe. I personally don't smoke, but hey, you enjoy your thing. Also, Cupby Cakes, thank you for the resub. I know I missed it a little bit earlier, but
That's it.
Well, if no, but and then I'll judge after that, right? If they're super trolling on the first death, I'm like, maybe I'll start roaming.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
So you judge after the first death and even before the first death.
Yeah, I'm always judging.
Okay. Yeah. You're very.
But
judgy.
not myself. Because my level of play is beyond judgment.
And you can't change yourself. You're in the game no matter what.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm stuck playing with me.
I gotta play with me every game.
That's the worst part. You can't do anything about that. All right, Trundle going to get banned out, so Impact might be looking towards a tank. We haven't seen any tanks coming through just yet, but obviously, Scion, Ornn.
I tweeted out the video.
And
Might
I
be
thought
the
we
most
gotta get
embarrassing
one
thing
'cause
I've ever.
the Enchanter supports here, right? So
Most embarrassing thing I've
get
ever
some,
sent out, but
some
you know what? I
jungles,
don't give a
maybe,
shit.
some Tank top lane options.
I don't give a shit.
Mundo getting banned because if you're going to ban Trundle...
Inaro's on
play
stage.
Mundo
You
like
can't
that,
make
ban
fun of me
Mundo
for my dancing.
pretty much.
Okay?
Because that is kind of one of the strongest answers. So I feel like they're just trying to set up for a Scion or for an Ornn.
Hey, we love people just chilling. The fun thing about tonight, so I'm going to... Here, I can show you guys.
Last pick your tank top.
Yeah, Wukong looks pretty good here for the team fight. And then on
where's
the
it
other
at?
side for Cloud9.
This guy puts on a killer. I don't know. He calls it the blinding lights thing. Like blinding lights is like one of them. Like obviously not overrated songs, but it's like one of the biggest songs. But it's 4 straight hours of the weekend tonight.
And Wukong is going to be locked in, so no surprise there. And now
11 p.m. to 4 a.m. Nothing but the weekend the entire time. When Ornn comes on, I'm finding the nearest pole and making. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do. I'm just. Oh god, I can't wait. Oh, I cannot wait. Am I gonna be at Worlds? Yup. Yup.
Yasuo into the Gwen.
The Impact Yasuo is what you're calling for.
Exactly.
Yeah, buddy.
Maybe change the nameplates a little bit and we could move that around.
Best I can do is a Cassante.
That looks better with
Alright,
nameplates.
comp-wise, we got the Nocturne. Nocturne, Corky, Gwen.
This reminds me of
That's fine. That's go in. Fine with that. Lulu, Yanara, Cassandra. You got a good bit of front line. You have you have the Cassandra front line. You have the Wukong as well with Lulu to buff. Yep. Honestly, I kind of like what Sen's doing here. I do. You just got to survive the dive.
And so now Impact is just going to play the tank that he thinks will get punished the least by it.
Yep.
Driving from Michigan to be there. Nice. Just make sure you get your tickets as quick as you can. Like, I know tickets are going to be very difficult to get, and it's going to suck, but I promise you, it's like, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a fantastic time.
Slam me a tank. All good.
Slam me a tank. Pick me a tank. Let me win in peace.
Yep.
There you go. And on the other side, it's really going to be all about
attack them side lanes, baby.
Exactly.
Got Nocturne.
Is that a front line? That I don't know. I don't like it. You do have a good dive buddy with Gwen, but
those side lanes, and you also have what is a very strong 2v2. Actually, oftentimes people think of Enchanter matchups 2v2 as really, really boring. This is one of the ones I've actually really been enjoying watching because I think that they are two really strong lanes, and both sides can win, but they have completely different goals in the 2v2. Yunara Lulu want these extended trades.
Let
where you
me
get the
move
Yunara
this back
passes
down,
up,
and we're
you
good.
Use Ghost or heal for move speed or whatever, and you get in
At
there
the end
and
of the
you
day,
take these
aren't we
extended trades.
aren't
And
we
Corki
all
Nami
just trying to
needs
survive
trade
the
aggressively to win the matchup, but you need
Jesus.
short trades, and you need to make sure
Yeah, you're not wrong.
overextending and
You're
giving
not
that-
wrong.
that lethal tempo stack.
Gamma oh,
So
you're
I
right.
think it's
Shit,
actually
I
quite a
forgot.
fun
My bad.
2v2 to watch.
Yeah, you want a short trade and then back off and use your sustain, and then a short trade
Alright,
and then back
game
off and use your
3.
sustain, and then keep repeating kind of.
All right,
cycle
prediction
here.
is out
And so
on
that's why
Twitch.
we get a lot of
I'm
jungle
putting the
pathing
poll
down
out
there.
now
we get a
on
lot of jungle pathing in
YouTube.
bottom lane anyway, but we do get a lot extra
Game
here
3.
too, because you can influence those timings and
Predictions.
force a little bit more.
One-way trip down to bot
C9
One-way trip down
Sen.
to bot
All right,
lane,
polls
and
are
then
started.
maybe from
Gamp
there
is
you
out
get
over
one-way
on
ticket
Twitch,
into
and
mid
we're
lane.
good.
Yep, that back to your camps.
There you go. Gank that Syndra, get that Syndra flash down.
Never doubted Sentinels. Hambach for MVP. Hambach was really good.
That was my vote. I like.
Fair.
Who was that chatter? Did you catch that name?
Kobe
Did it say
22.
Kobe? Did it say Kobe? I'm like, who is that?
That guy
That is
is
a really smart guy.
What a handsome chatter there.
Really smart. Yeah, no, I thought he had a lot of good engages with the Skarner.
He did.
And on Wukong, he's got an important job in this comp. His job is very important here for Hambach once again. So we'll keep track of him. You know, farm up to your level 6, of course. But get in there with the Wukong, flash and ultimate. Huge possibilities. Because you can do the
I keep
Wukong,
grinning at this.
you
I
know,
actually,
flash
like,
in
I'm
ultimate
surprised
and
I
Lulu
kept
ultimate,
rhythm
then
that
on
well for a
Wukong, and then
white boy.
ultimate again with the
That's
Wukong.
not
And so you
too
just get
bad.
knock
I'm
up,
genuine.
knock
Like,
up.
not often I'm impressed with
Chain
myself in
here.
dancing because I don't feel like I'm the
Sometimes
most
just
coordinated
multiple
person in the
people
world.
got
But
in
I'm
that too.
like looking at that clip,
especially if
I'm
you can figure out
genuinely
how
happy with how that
I
turned
always think
out.
that is so big when you're playing against.
I didn't look like an idiot. That's a
Very
win.
comfortable and you have
That's
lot
a
of
win in my
tools to do
mind.
That, the cyclone. You know, sometimes you're just even having people
Alright.
go aggressive with the wild growth. You get in the middle of the team.
Focus
you
up.
knock out from that, you get
Gameplay
scatter,
time.
there's all these
Dancing
tools
is
to actually
later.
stop it.
Gameplay now.
See, some Diablo cosplay.
What's
here
Ven's
with the
win rate on
Yunara
Yunara? I feel like it's actually not bad. I'm
Layla
pretty sure he got some
mentioned both
early
of them, the Lulu
wins
round
on
Yeah.
Yunara that buffed
And,
up his win rate a little bit.
Diablo goes hard.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun actually to see BFX at first hand. Excited for that. That'll be pretty cool. But early
Dance
trades
well.
definitely
I
going
appreciate it. All I'm saying
nicely
is
there
I'm
for
ready
now.
for whenever
Blue
Shox is in town and we
is
start
going
doing
to be the
TikToks.
sustained advantage, of course, with the Nami, but they have used all their potions on the cloud.
I'm
side,
ready.
and they are down a barrier.
Prepping.
But they kept their heal, so kind of even trade as far as the summoners are concerned.
Bought a pair of dance shoes today.
Ooh,
Nice.
Vector's trying
Where'd
to
we
get
go?
past the wave here, and he does.
Is it
Benzo's
Capizio?
gonna get into the
Is that the name
dirty
of the store?
farming
The
between
dance shoe
towers.
store?
It's always so nice. You
Capazio?
get so much
Capizio?
extra time to move with, and it knows that it's a top-down clear from Wukong.
Close
So
this fridge with the hip. You're not wrong.
Benzo's gonna get in here
No,
once again.
why?
He did it
Whoa,
previously
we
on
got.
the
Why we
Vector.
out me like that?
And,
Relax.
leave behind the extra vision, helps out your jungler on the repeat clear, sees the Krugs timer. I always love when
Oh,
top
Dark
laners
Wings is getting
are
good
able to
trade,
do
and
this
APA's
for
out of mana.
junglers.
Yeah, I mean it's really smart, and if you have that vision to know, then there's not really much the top laner can do about it, right? Like
Yeah,
Impact
so like
can't
a
do
cactus.
anything
You're
about
not wrong.
that,
This thing
because
does kind of like
if you just
look like
chase
a
after him,
cactus
then
a
you're
little
losing
bit.
all the minions that
I
you're
can't
in
move
tower,
my
you're
bottom half
Less
right now.
progress even,
Yep.
And the thing is, my legs are
Too far
so
back, you
long
start
that
losing
the
quest
bottom half of my
progress, so
body is like
it
not
is
as
really
proportional,
rough, and it means
or
that
not
Impact
as
then
like
has to
coordinated.
stay in lane,
But my top
to
half
be able
is.
to actually reset the
Got a
wave.
secret
because the
store?
wave consigns
Nice.
Then get really messed up. So he is
Alright.
stuck there, and Thanos just walked back.
Can
but Thanos
Rahel and
survived without
Huhi
tapping
actually
Phantom,
get
so that's
ahead in
additional
this lane?
sort
If
of
they get ahead in
stats,
bot lane, whenever
and
every other
Impact is
lane
gonna
has
be
been
trapped in lane for a
consistently
while.
getting ahead, this could be problems for C9.
It's
Like
not
you
a
might
crazy
just be
buy,
done.
But it's an extra like free one.
Yep.
You know?
Heal can be used now as they're going pretty
Oh.
aggressive. Polymorph will come out there onto Sven. The bubble will
Rahel
not connect
got
onto
some
Rahel,
good
but Rahel
poke onto
is very
himself.
low. Still holding onto the barrier, but he needs to get out of this lane quick. Sven is going to push forward aggressively here onto Huhi. Huhi does have his flash, but obviously
wait
no
a minute.
barrier. And Sven takes a
Okay,
lot
but
of
no-
damage there from
no
the
mana.
lanes,
Okay, they got
as
the
well
level up.
as
They got
two
some mana
shots
now.
From Rahel.
When
And now
downstream?
Sven
No.
is low,
No.
and Vulcan has no mana, so not much more that they can do there.
So you've been working on your play-by-play and the names of all the abilities.
Yep.
What is the unempowered Yunara when she sends out her spinny beads like that?
No idea.
Because Atlas calls it the.
Wait, what does
the
the
circle.
tune mean?
I'm not. I'm not.
Renan on Twitter replied and said, "Follow the
No,
tune."
I
I don't.
don't
That's
really
gotta
know
be.
know what the real name
That's
is.
gotta trans.
No, I know
Google
Arc of Rune because that's generally
Trans.
the
Is that just like
that is yeah. So
slang for
I-
tune, or
generally, I'm not trying to learn every single ability name. It's like the ones I would actually use. So
Okay,
so if it's not a cool name, or it's one that would be hard, like not used often. I'm not gonna bother learning it. So generally, I need to know all the ultimate ability names and
need to know basics.
Exactly, need to know basics.
Brazilian Portuguese
one-way trip to efficiency.
English. No, I think it's just slang. I think it's just slang.
We're getting old. We can't be trying to remember everything. There's limited space up here, you know?
Dave, no, karaoke's the one thing I genuinely am embarrassed of my own singing voice. I cannot do it live. I'll rap, I will not sing.
Yeah, see, when I get a new phone, I just get more memory than last time every time. So I don't
Next
have
time
to
we have a
think
watch
of
party,
pictures
we should have a dance off
with
between
my
it. Oh,
brain.
God. If Carl's there, sure. Carl can
It's
dance.
getting downgraded over time, so
it's decaying.
It's decaying.
Decaying matter up there.
I ain't sober, so we
barely hanging on. Can't be expecting me to remember.
Hey, I expect to be there myself in about 6 hours, so
I already know
don't worry.
Don't put that in there. I probably just lost something else critical just by thinking
Dude.
about it.
Oh God, no! Don't put me in that conversation now.
Over here, I can see there's a hole in the bag.
Just forgot my social security number.
Zero single. Oh yeah. But Bad Bunny can actually sing.
Credit card number, so you. I'll say I got you. Chat has you.
All right, 111-222.
And the little code thing on the back will keep it safe. Me and Chat, we got you.
That'd be funny.
All right. Unrelated note, I've been looking to go on a shopping spree.
Focus up. Focus up. Focus up. Dark Wings, 1 CS difference. Impact, 1 CS difference. Bot lane, 4 CS ahead. This is a really good game state for Sentinels. Really good game state. You want the Yanara or the Yanara to scale, fine. Cassante, as long as he's able to be frontline, he's chilling. It's more the Syndra that you're looking at that you want to make sure.
It's going to be a level 6.
You want to make sure that she's able to get ahead a little bit.
Wants to blow Syndra's flash.
If I see the Shyvana rework, I have not.
But Syndra would not love it, so she's playing pretty far back.
Respectful.
I'm gonna look in once it goes live. I will finally read into the abilities, but.
Ooh, no scatter, but
drops his cannon. He's so respectful. He drops his cannon. APA pushes Darkwings away from the cannon, and Darkwing says, "I bet you have a level 6 Nocturne on your team."
And he was right. That's a good bet. He remembered.
Why did Zale not have
He remembered, and he did not want to take.
Because we got our asses beat yesterday. That's why. Like, it's a metaphorical didn't have fun.
Now down a couple hundred gold. They lost the place. They're just gonna try to shove this as fast as possible as Yunara has base. And Thantos is still looking good up on this top side. Has claimed that 1 plate, and you can see the crystalline growth is stacking up again.
Still
so
fine.
Might be able to grab that for himself.
Still fine.
Also, 1 auto or a couple minion shots away.
The only worry is APA being ahead on Dark Wings right now. A little bit rough.
Claim that gold lead ever so slightly.
Yeah, I mean, going pretty calmly here in the early stages. So farm it right back up for the resets. Impact here. It's always nice. You get the extra regen off your early components and just sustain away the impact comfort zone. On a tank, in my lane. Was it thriving?
Yeah,
calm,
thriving,
unbothered, moisturized, unbothered.
Yeah. He's all those.
His praise turns
See, that one was really close to falling out. It's like the next thing that I'm gonna forget.
Cheer for Sen. Yeah, I'm pulling for Sen. I think it's fun. I think seeing Sen here win whenever C9 already doesn't look great, and Sen can level up a bit and hopefully match Furia tomorrow, because I think they had more. They looked better against Furia than C9 did, even though it's obviously not fair to C9 given that they played him on the first day, really jet lagged. Like, it is what it is. I want to see Sentinels win it for whatever reason.
Again, pushing him right back off this cannon. He wants to deny another cannon.
Oh.
Can he do it?
Good ball.
Nah, the minion's not going to aggro back on it. Darkwings gets his cannon.
Just hope both teams have fun. Well, one team has to lose, so I'd imagine one team will not be having fun.
APA is doing a good job, just has the early Merc Dreads and has the tier and is just kind of running at him and forcing him to spend spells on him instead of the wave. So making him miss CS here or there, and as a result is
oh no, Lunar. Oh, why would you bring that up? The Sheets versus Wawa debate. Look, I have come around to Wawa being the overall better product and better food offering that is there. However, there is not a single thing on Wawa's menu that compares to the app sampler that Sheets has. Mac and cheese bites, Wisconsin cheese curds, and mozzarella sticks. You go those 3 with cheeseburger sliders.
Arc of Judgment.
Arc of Ruin.
Sheets is the GOAT. But overall, the quality of Wawa is better than Sheets. I will agree to that. But I will still, if you made me pick one, I'm still picking Sheets over Walla.
Judgy knowledge. It's the arc of
I am.
judgment.
I'm not willing to give up my app sample.
I got you with a full story background.
Gonna hit you with the arc of judgment if you ever forget the Yunara W.
True, you're gonna be really judged.
But there, I will say, like,
This
subs,
mini-circle thing, it's
like if
so-
you're getting like a
it's so
foot-long
funny, too,
sub,
'cause at
go to
first,
Wawa. It's
when
better.
when
Like,
Yunara
it's
first
just
came out, everyone was
unanimously
trying to just
better.
run away from it, but then you get stuck in it for longer.
Yeah.
You're just taking more damage.
I mean, Bucky's is not
It looks
comparable,
so
though. Like, Bucky's is
unthreatening,
just
the
a whole other
animation,
different
but it actually
animal.
hurts a lot.
This slow is really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you just run towards it, you have no fear. You kind
Food
of
names or what? Well,
walk
I
the
mean,
other
if you
way.
want to hear,
Sometimes you're walking
like
into
the
Yunara,
night
it's
that
not
I had
obvious,
like
but
3 months ago, we started at Dingling, went to Mr. Purple,
She's judging you. That's what it
and
is.
what was the other spot that we went? Oh, and then we ended up at the Wiggle Room.
She's also the one that ruins you if you hit the.
The Wiggle Room being like the name that makes the most amount of sense, but Mr. Purple and
First judgment,
Dingling.
Then
then
ruin.
ruin. Yeah, step-by-step process.
Welcome to
here.
America.
Got to scale a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow, it's pretty early hex play here for Blabber. Nocturne, still no Nocturne ult though, so up to level 9, up to the hex plate. He's cruising on farm. He is cruising.
Wiggle Room was fun. Just one of those
Well,
play
you gotta
like
use it. You can't just
upstairs
farm it
is
and not
like
use it.
mostly it's not an
Potential
upscale bar, but you mostly like go up there to talk, and then
That'll reduce
downstairs
the
like
level
it's
up,
just
yeah.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
crammed
exactly.
dance
Kobe's
floor
gonna cast
area.
the, Arc of
The
Judgment onto
bartenders
Blabber
and-
if he doesn't
or
use this
bartenders
Nocturne
and-
ulti pretty soon.
Yeah, the
Well, I guess
arc is
bartenders
right
are gender
now,
neutral
drawing
term
the
because they're
arc.
both
The
male and
judgment is
female
getting-
bartenders. They're just
Yeah,
going
he's
around
not
like
getting
pouring
it
yet,
shots
but
into
it's
everybody's
coming.
mouths, and
But
they're
he's
just
being
dancing the
judged.
entire
Yeah.
time.
And
So much
Hambach
fun.
Gonna get spotted here by Blabber.
We
Thanatos
sure those
back
are not
on
adult
these
facilities?
proxying
No.
ways. Impact, you gotta get back to the tower there, buddy. You're gonna lose minions.
Completely different location.
Impact says, screw it. I don't
Yeah.
need minions.
It's on the tower. Oh, he wanted a maybe. Nah.
The angle.
He's getting back in time for the cannon. See, he didn't lose any. Ah, nice. Melee and cannon in a queue. Oh, that melee!
All right,
That's why he's the GOAT.
1.6k gold lead on
He got the
C9.
He did get the cannon.
I mean,
there
Emily
he
was
goes
my
to
high school
grab
sweetheart,
The second
technically.
dragon of the game. C9 has been very willing to give over dragons, it feels like, this series.
Feels like because everybody noticed that about.
We were
Lion and
18-16 when we
teams.
met.
Okay.
Now we're
topside, we gotta get
31-30.
something for sure, right?
Yeah, they're looking for it. They have the needlework on them. There's 4 members here top. And there is no
Quiznos.
Pathmaker
Oh,
available
dude, Quiznos
for
is like
Impact,
our
so
worst
will they be
sub
able
chain.
to find the kill?
Is he able to
Paranoia
live?
getting Cast, but
I
nicely
don't.
done there by
Yeah,
Impact
Impact
goes
lives
all
there.
out.
That's a good
Gets
dodge
the
on the
reset
dive.
on the
Are they able to get
Pathmaker.
anything else
Is able
elsewhere
to
on the
dodge
map?
That one, no problem.
What do I put
And
on
now
hot dog?
Zen
Just
balking
ketchup,
in.
by the way.
Hambach is going to show up, though. I don't think Hambach can really look for this fight. As APA is going to be TPing down to bot lane, or excuse me, no, that's
Okay, hang
Thanatos
on.
TPing down to bot
Nope,
lane now
nothing
to
bot lane.
answer the push.
This lead
Yeah, I mean,
in
the swap
top
over here
jungles
does
being a
get
bit of a
advantage
problem
for
now.
C9
Hambach
because
is
now a
getting
bunch of waves,
gapped
or a bunch of
so
minions
far.
on top side, and then Gwen
Bit of an
easily able
issue,
to catch
but
most of it
Sentinels
on
does
bottom
scale.
side. So
Do I think TL will bounce
C9
back?
are
Maybe.
up
It's going to
good
be tough to see.
in this game.
Out of 10,
Their
what does the
issues seem to
Nocturne
be
ult get?
pretty fundamental. So time will
1.2.
tell.
1.2, that's pretty terrible.
It was pretty terrible.
I mean,
Impact
Wingstop's
just
pretty loved in
used his
terms
own
of
ult.
wings, I
Oh,
would
ran
say.
right to
by him.
waltz.
Ran right
There's got to
by
be
him.
more room for that to be worse, no?
Well, I mean,
Okay,
you
hang
could've
on, we
just
gotta
walked
dive
up,
on the
and then
Thanatos.
Impact would've had to leave
Is
anyway.
the Gwen
It's
as
not
immune
using her
gonna
ult at
pass
all.
away?
Alright, well, we'll see if
There it
This will
is,
keep
but it's not
Thanatos
enough.
safe.
Alright, 2k
And
gold lead
Will
for
for now
C9
as
is
APA
what they
shows up
need with
to,
this comp,
back him up,
but
use the realm warp there and the ghost to
I'm
get down.
waiting
Was
for
pretty
this
worried
first
about
team
the
fight because it
dive.
really feels like
So nice
Sentinel's
roam
team fight
from
is just going to be
Dark
better.
Wings is going to force a couple of resources out of APA.
Trailing Thanatos as well.
CS check, even in
That's
mid
right,
lane,
though. I mean, Dark Wings has
about
not been
20
issuing
ahead
anything but
in
max
top
range
side.
poke.
Yeah, he's a respect-
Jungle's 20 ahead on C9
It's just
and
important
about
on
even bot
this
side.
jam,
So
'cause we went over
fine.
how frail you can be if you're not respectful and people start jumping on you, blowing your flash.
It's true. Some life advice there.
Oh,
When you're
good
frail,
stun.
You need to be more respectful.
Yep.
Nice,
You're
Dark
Frail,
Wings.
you get smacked in the mouth, you know? And I'm not trying to get smacked in the mouth.
No.
Or in the head, because then
Anyway.
I wouldn't be able to remember even Arc of Ruin. And that's the cool one.
Yeah. And then
Rise and
I mean,
Corky
you're
are a
gonna
problem.
get judged either way,
I think
obviously.
Rise is going to be more of a
You
problem
don't
than
wanna get
Corky
smacked
personally.
anyway.
I think compared to Yunara,
If you
because
get
don't
smacked
forget
anywhere,
Yunara
people
scales the
immediately
best out
judge
of
you.
anybody in this
Yeah.
game.
And hopefully the person who smacked you as well.
Well, maybe Rise does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
Rise
one
probably
warrants
better,
a
but then again,
smack.
Yunara with a Lulu, I feel like
Their
is
judgment is
disgusting.
Hambach gonna look for an engage here.
Oh,
Transcendent itself comes out.
nice.
Wild growth defensively. The
Honestly,
Nami
it's not
wave
bad.
thrown out there
Yep,
as well.
there we
Hambach
go.
flashes back
Can
in
they get
on
it?
Sven, and Sven
Bubbles
is
not
getting
great.
ruined now, but it's first blood
Sven's dead
for
though.
Nami. Rahel
Ooh, he got him.
following
There we
Hambach.
go. go. Yanara's online. What'd I tell you?
Double Sentinels win out on the skirmish.
There we go. Come on.
Longer trade here. Like the Lulu can just keep Yunara buffed up, and even though the bubble.
Okay, here we go. Yunara's getting online. Rahel, it's all eggs in your basket today.
Gets way more value. Getting the double buffs too. Top side though, Thanatos.
Yeah, Thanatos in some trouble. Who he is here, and Impact has gone all out. The needlework trying to get something done. He's not going to be able to finish him off just yet. Impact flashes to the side. Vulcan flashes in just to try to heal him over the wall.
Wow, he lives.
Needed,
okay,
but he will
fine.
Survive. And it is a trade of flashes. At
Fine.
Cloud9 used 2 for just the 1 off of Impact. Has to be said though, Thanatos did knock down that tower topside, so did get the first tower gold, and that's why they are up so much despite this mid lane fight.
Okay, so looking in, Hambach here goes for the ultimate, tries to peel first, so Fear goes off and Nami Wave also goes off. Then he flash re-engages and they want to focus fire Sven. Dash forward from Rahel, matches flash. Look how quick his flash was. He was expecting it. He knows, yeah, Sven has flash. I'm immediately going to follow. He's not getting away. And then since Nocturne was still in there, they get the bonus with the double buffs.
You're okay, Coco. Coco's having bladder issues right
as
now.
Soon as Rahel flashed in, he said, all right, I'm going to turn
we're
on
calling the
try
vet
to
on
keep
Monday.
my AD carry
So
alive. Unfortunately for him, he just died as well. And now Sentinels looking for APA will rem warp out to safety. That tower was very low. Darkwings is going to die. Okay. Darkwings is actually going to die.
Okay,
oh,
Darkwings,
no.
that's not good. That's not good.
I'm casting Arc of Judgment. Darkwing.
And mid lane
forgot that he was frail.
There's the XD.
Not good, Darkwing. Look,
Caught him slipping.
just relax.
It
Let
only
your
takes
Yunara
one
scale.
time.
God,
That's
he
all.
had been so respectful this whole game.
Yep,
Yunara needs a second item, though.
He didn't respect the tower. He did respect the APA.
He
but
needs
did
that
not
Fiend
respect
Hunter
the
bolts.
tower. And the tower smacked him upside the head.
Smacked him up.
Yep.
And then he got XD'd in chat too.
That's even
the
worse.
judgment.
Oh
Hang
my
on.
God.
I need to take care of Coco real quick. I'll be right back.
Judge.
I'm going to let you guys
Reverse.
listen to this
The
for a
ulti
minute. I just got to take care
expired.
of her for one moment.
Jesus.
Give me like
That's
2
tough.
minutes.
All right. Jungle standoff over the control ward. Ooh, we got a teleport to try and mix it up.
Not going to be able to find too much, I don't think. Pathmaker going to be blocked there by Blabber with the spell shield. Impact will just walk this one out, but they are first to the dragon. Blabber is missing about 40% of his HP, and remember, Sentinels got the first 2 dragons here.
You can mess around a lot with that. The teleport shield is so big, you can like do some funky trades early. Impact is using his as they get down the dragon.
Yeah, it lasts 30 seconds as well, so it lasts a very long time. Thanatos now in the pit. Blabber taking some damage as in comes the Nami Wave as well as the Paranoia. Some low health bars there. Darkwing's trying to kite back. APA pushing forward onto Rahel. Bahambach secures the dragon. He gets taken down on the side. Thanatos trying to push in onto Impact, who is incredibly low. Pathmaker going to be used aggressively. Sven will knock him down. Sentinels do get the dragon, but lose 2 kills. How much
Guys,
gold can Cloud9
I'm going to
pick
have
up
to step
after
out for
this?
like 5 minutes real quick. I got to let
Hunting.
Coco outside and
He's
take her
gonna
to the
flash
bathroom.
in. Here comes the fear tether. He's looking for
Oh,
Rahel,
is
but
he
Rahel
not
still
gonna
had
be
his
able to kill
ulti.
this? I
and
think he's going to be able to.
dash back
Yep,
to
nice
safety.
kill.
In comes the delete button from Darkwings. Blabber
Okay, I'll be right
survives
back.
just
5 minutes. I got to let
barely,
Coco out.
But Vulcan does die. So Sentinels get one back.
So more judgment, but mid lane is free farm for Sven. So Sven was uncontested here, does get extra money for C9 out of mid lane. But yeah, the wraparound, they were doing 3 things at once. That was just too much greed. Too much greed, a deadly sin, and it does cost Vulcan to go down. Blabber to also use his flash to get out of there.
Too many things.
Too many things.
Yep.
You can have 2.
Yeah, you can have 2.
3 was just too many.
You
Okay.
can eat and drink, but you can't talk at the same time. That's just weird.
So they took a lot of damage at the beginning. Darkwings was on the front line, so the Syndra got chunked out early, and that caused them to use Lulu ult. So, Hambach does successfully get them to Dragon Soul Point. The 3rd dragon could be big, but here's where they get greedy. Sven goes mid, Blabber flashes in to go for more of these kills, while the rest of the team's still doing the tower, though. But the tower's still there. Darkwings hits his stun onto the Nami. We actually got an offensive Hui flash at the end, too, so that's another cooldown to keep in mind as far as the payment, but still a little bit much.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet Blabber didn't realize he still had ult. Because I think that looks a lot better if he doesn't have ult there, right? Because you just RE and you dash away.
Yeah.
So maybe he just didn't actually track that in the fight, just assumed, hey, we just had a team fight. Hambach gonna look for the engage, so does find Sven. Nice Nami wave to disengage. Hambach taking some big damage as he retreats back. Blabber on the side does have the paranoia, but elects not to use it. They are instead moving up towards topside. where Darkwings is trying to defend this turret and could be quite vulnerable. Huhi knows it, so Huhi is running up there on the minimap, going to try to get in time. Realm Warp coming through, but Darkwings is getting focused down, has no flash and no chance. Huhi read the play, but just couldn't get there in time.
Yeah. With no peel, Syndra too frail. Picked off side lane, no flash from the previous plays. Ven in his lane, farming unbothered and moisturized by the Nami.
Memory, check.
Check.
Nailed it.
Also, I really like that Nami literally moisturizing him. It's like, it's fell into place, dude. Everything.
It's not water.
It's everything.
It's like lotion. The splashes are just
water
lotion.
Yeah, it's moisture.
True.
Water's moisture. You're not with me on that?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm
Okay,
with you.
nice,
You know,
okay.
I thought about it.
Okay.
I was considering casting Arc of Judgment.
No, you casted it.
Oh, but I
You
did.
were in the process of judging.
But I didn't express it, you know?
Yeah, okay.
I pondered it.
You judged that you would be on my side,
Yeah,
and I appreciate
exactly,
that.
yeah,
I appreciate
yeah,
that.
I'm with you. I'm with
Yeah.
you. We gotta stick together in these tough moments, just like our NA teams.
Nami, yeah, we do. But they're sticking together.
They're sticking together as well.
I mean, it's gold versus dragons. Right now, I would rather have the gold, but after the next dragon fight, I might change my mind.
Might change your mind.
I might change my mind.
You reserve your Arc of Judgment
yeah.
for after the next dragon
Yeah.
fight. If SEN got the last dragon, I would be thinking they had this one wrapped up, but
Yeah.
there's still a chance for Sentinels for sure. The fights are going to be tough though, and Hombach might find Sven face checking. Here comes the paranoia. He's going to be interrupted on the Valkyrie. Flash to follow there is not enough damage, but in comes impact from behind. Sven could get picked off on the side. Rahel going to be feared away. AVA flashes in with the Rune Prison, and he's going to knock down Rahel. Thantos kills off Huhi, and now Darkwings is getting wrapped around on here. Could be caught out. Looks like he will survive, but C9 win out in the fight. They do get the sums off Sven, so that's something. But Hombach just didn't have the damage to finish him.
That's using your head, Sven. Right into the front. Really good engage. They baited it out. They get the Baron.
Yep, they're going to get the Baron, and now 7K is the lead before the Baron falls. Of course, Baron not worth that much gold anymore on the initial kill, but it's still, you know, that 800 gold or whatever that you do get for it.
I imagine if we go over that play, we'll be looking at the Nami moisture peel. Because that was big.
He was very, very
Big counter
moisturized. Yeah, huge.
Big counter.
Huge.
Barrier.
Problem is he's kind of moisturizing the other team too by that logic.
True.
Yeah.
But they're bothered.
Okay, they are
Oh,
bothered.
Thanatos flank over the Raptor pit.
Yep, in comes the Pathmaker as well as the All-Out, but the Hallow miss protecting Thanatos, pushing forward, and on the side, Hombach is incredibly low, was hit by the Rune Prison. APA chasing after, the Paranoia comes through from Blabber, knocks down the enemy jungler, and now there is no shot at grabbing Soul here. So C9 maintain the gold lead, will be able to deny Soul for 5 more minutes and continue to extend their advantage.
Yeah. Getting the extra gold in all these fights in the early game, stacking it up, and then this time around at the critical moment, they make good. Get the Baron, get the Dragon afterwards, a couple of good picks for them. Thanatos, I mean, even a Gwen flank right back over to the side of the Dragon, or excuse me, the Raptor pit there, it caused Hombach to be pretty far up in the lane, and that was the more meaningful of the chunks.
Definitely don't want to have the less meaningful chunk.
No, the other chunks didn't matter.
I don't really want a chunk at all, but if you're going to have one, you should be meaningful.
Yeah, and then Blabber decided that's the meaningful chunk over there. I'll go kill him.
Get him. You're all moisturized up. You're ready for combat. Get in there, buddy.
Oh, my goodness. Congrats, Cloud9 on their 9,000 gold lead here in their extra 4 minutes.
Glistening skin.
Extra 4 and their glistening skin. It's looking beautiful.
Yeah.
They're warmed up and they're moisturized down there now.
Yeah.
Think about what the next game in this series is. Oh, well, we got to get there first. Cloud9 should be able to push us
hold
there.
your horses there, buddy.
But
can't be counting Sentinels out like this.
yeah, there's still some more work to be done.
Thanatos, that is a funny sound.
Funny?
Strange.
Yeah.
Disturbing.
I was going to say annoying, but you know, you're the nicer of the Olympic judges.
Yeah. Paranoia
Awarding
getting
him
gassed.
for creativity.
Where are we going with that? Nowhere. Just making them back off. It's a warning shot.
You turn out the lights and see if they're
Warning
scared
shot.
of the dark.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
See how they move.
Pretty effective against, you know, in certain situations. I'd be spooked.
Yeah. It's effective against young children and babies.
And also, middle-aged men in the right situation.
Yeah, a lot of pro players too.
Yeah, exactly.
Get real scared.
You saw some creepy guy enter your house, and then the lights turned off.
Yeah,
I'd be scared.
Well, yeah, I guess it matters a lot what you saw right before the lights got turned off.
Yeah, exactly.
Cloud9 though, right before
Jesus
they
Christ,
turn out
they came
the
back to a
lights.
10,000 gold lead.
I
They
guess
just
it,
saw the Gwen sound.
What happened?
That's scary.
yeah, it's all coming together. Now you connected the dots. I had not connected the dots of Thanatos Gwen spam right before the Nocturne ultimate.
And the lights turn off.
It's creepy. You're right.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
What in
You're
the
painting a whole
world?
picture for me. Good at what you do, Azale.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too. Great job.
Quite the artiste.
God damn.
We got 10K gold
We're
lead
gonna have to
here.
interview Sentinels about that afterwards.
About the paranoia.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe now that I'm back, they get shit on. 10K gold lead be damned.
Hi, Luna.
Into the ultimate for Blabber.
What the heck is this guy talking
Oh,
about?
no.
Come out. Cyclone used to try to retreat. Realm Warp will arrive.
Oh, great Nami wave.
Blabber not going to have enough damage to knock
APA
him down.
is just
APA
dealing
pushing
so
forward.
much.
Both will
My
be
God.
forced out there on a Hambach, who does stay alive, but someone's got to get down and answer Thanatos.
Because he's knocking on the door down there.
Free, why don't watch it
Tower.
2-speed?
Looks
I'll
like
watch a little bit. After the
Blabber's
game's
gonna
done,
go answer
I'll
the
read.
door. Sentry
I'll
can just
rewind.
pick those up. And we only have a minute and 40 seconds for Baron and a couple extra seconds there for another Dragon Soul opportunity. So even though it's 11,000
So it turns out you can,
gold lead
what,
here, resulting
3
in some
plus
extra completed items on the side of
7.
C9.
You can
Which
7
is
ban
Guardian Angel,
APA,
which
and
is
he will
like a
still come
really,
back
really
and have
big
another
completed
champ
item.
that's worth it.
You know, the hope for Sentinels is still here. This dream for maybe we do some crazy stuff, grab a Dragon Soul, or we let, you know, maybe we can get a Baron out of it if like they overcommit on the other side of the map. I think that probability is very, very low because Cloud9, they don't have to invest too much to go grab Dragon, deny the soul, and then still keep vision.
3 items on Yanara, but 4 items on Corki. Problem. 2 items on Darkwings, 3 items on APA. Tough. 2 items on Hambach, 3 items on Blabber.
Also fast. Fast
Tough. 2 items on Gwen.
It's tough. Maybe Hambach
There are
can
2
get
items
in
on
and use life to
Cassante.
rise the soul, but then it could
2.5
be tough to hold the base
on
'cause they'll go
Gwen.
straight to
Okay.
Baron, and you are still going to be down a tremendous amount of combat stats, as Hambach will be forced back over the wall. It does claim the Wolf, though, as the Wolf took a one-way trip with him on the blast cone.
Alright, they're going to try and get this top tower to trade
we'll
something,
see
but it's not
what
going to matter.
Sentinels
Gwen
can do
might...
Here. Thanatos now going to find Impact, who will just be forced to
Okay.
TP away. So ulti traded out there, but Impact now without that teleport available. Gonna be missing a pretty
Interesting that
important
Sentinels
goal.
has
Thanatos
3
almost
dragons
has
compared to the
Zonias.
1 of
Looks like
C9
Cloud9
despite
are
this
just
lead.
fully controlling the dragon area, not going to rush anything, just want to continue denying soul, and then we're going to probably see them set up here around the Baron next.
All right, let's see. Objective bounties are on. You know, the dream of the cash-in. Get that big noise, get the big gold cash in, but first you're gonna have to win a team fight somewhere.
Yeah, Sven just trading with Rahel, and holy crap.
Oh, Sven?
is gonna get
Sven?
knocked down.
Uh-oh.
The unleashed power from Darkwings is not making him look frail. Thanatos flashing in as well. But
Okay.
it's nothing with it, and Sven was trying to flex on him. But he's the one who gets punished.
120 splinters, 4 Darkwings, 4 Syndra. All right, now though, with the trade, your jungler just got killed, and Sven, like, yeah, we lost our AD carry, but you
it's
lost
not going to
your
matter, but...
They're going to TP right back in. We'll see, can Sentinels do anything about it? Darkwings
no, they
back.
can't.
Impact here as well. They're trying to get some vision on that Baron. They see it is very low already. Impact just going into the middle of the pit. Paranoia going to be popped. They're going to turn
Low-key, not the best move for... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Into the GA now. Rahel is almost back with the team. The Baron's still at 2K. Impact going forward here.
Oh, they got him. They got the stun. They got the stun. Oh my god. Oh my god. But Gwen is pretty big.
They could have just won the fight.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It started out with such a good play from Impact to like I baited over to him and then kidnapped him even further away from the Baron. But then right as they're What?
Just
Tyrannus was like
you have smite.
1.2K?
Yeah,
They
but
don't.
The Sentinels could have just taken the fight.
Yeah,
Rahel
they were right
ran
there.
in and killed himself.
Moments like that always get your comms get so hype, right? And
I
mean, I get it.
you have to focus. Those are the most critical moments.
Rahel
Yeah,
giveth,
you're
Rahel
seeing
taketh
your eyes
away.
getting big. You're like, I'm going to steal the Baron. I'm going to win it for my team. But they were already winning the team fight.
Yeah.
They could have just.
And they had like was outside the extra wall.
Yep.
So they kill him.
Just,
and then take your time.
Just hit champions, and you can kill the Baron after. But Rahel.
Greed. We come back to greed, the deadly sin.
Nice synergy. There you go. All right, well, Rahel, unfortunately, that was the moment for Sentinels.
Damn.
They actually had a real shot there, which I did not think they were going to get at all. And unfortunately, they do fall short when it mattered most in this game. And so
Impact on a nice flank. Sven again.
Caught again here as Impact goes all out.
Sven dead again.
Killed off mid lane. Cloud9 are getting so sloppy. This game was extremely dominant. But man, Sven dies twice mid. They almost lost Baron if it wasn't for the mistake from Rahel. And now Thanatos, Hambach is
Yeah, you got to kill Thanatos here if you can.
Out the bad news, but Thanatos
Never
not
mind.
too afraid. We'll just pop the needlework and run away.
Yeah, quite dangerous, that Gwen. So not going to be able to solo or anything.
All right, Yanara is on 3.5 items and notably has the Last Whisper.
You know, they have been truly starved out. Blabber,
Is she going to have LDR on back?
This game. In addition to all the kills and stuff as well.
No, she does not have LDR.
Still
Okay.
in a pretty deep hold. Gold and experience.
Yep.
But
They got the death cap though.
They do have the death cap.
And they almost have LDR for Rahel. I mean, there are
Once you have LDR on Rahel, this is.
But their carries do some damage. If you're going to disrespect, you can die. Yeah. As Sven has showcased a couple times. And he almost has his IE, which will be terrifying. We saw how much damage he did to Rahel on that initial trade before he died. He almost one-shot Rahel, and that was without the IE. So when he has that completed, Rahel probably just insta-dies there. Sven's also level 16 now, so has the fully upgraded rockets, and he is going to pack a punch, but does need to play a little bit more respectfully. I feel like Cloud9 have gotten a bit fast and loose over these last couple minutes.
All right, come
one
on.
of these games where I feel
Lock
like
in.
kind of lost focus. It feels
Sentinels,
like
you
they have
absolutely
won this
can
game for
still
so
win
long
this.
that,
Lock in.
They're maybe getting a little bit impatient.
Yeah. Definitely can be the case.
You don't even have to fight this next dragon. As much as it might suck, you do not have to fight it.
80 carries to lose focus on.
Yep.
You're in your lane, you're farming away. All of a sudden, you know, the enemy that you've been pushing in gets a flank on you. And you're just too far up. Sometimes you should be bothered while you're farming in your lane.
All right, Yanara has full LDR.
You can stay moisturized, but you shouldn't be unbothered at all times. As he's going to Valk away after stealing a plate there. Cloud9 pushing all 3 lanes. APA down bot. Thanatos
The fact that
top
C9
right.
is so
And
scared to
Blabber kinda
step
just waiting
up
on his
is
GA to
wild.
come back as he has that obviously, but it is not up and
Wild.
ready just yet. Death cap
Bro,
gonna be done
you
here
are
very soon for
11K
APA. He's
up,
been on
and
these
you are
2
playing this
rods
like
for
you
quite
were
a while, and that's
2K
been
up.
a huge spike because he already had that actualizer, which is going to be incredible amounts of damage. Once you have the actualizer death cap, if you find a carry, one combo can pretty much kill him off.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you already mentioned the death cap on the other side for Darkwings, and when your Syndra is like fully stacked too, you really gotta respect that execute.
No, just take Dragon. I mean, yeah, they can't.
Rahel just finished his LDR, so he's on.
You're not going to be able to kill
items
Thanatos.
now.
Just go to this top tier
Impact
one.
is
Take
so
it.
far behind, it feels like itemization-wise. Maybe has some
Try and get
gold
any
in
gold
pocket,
you can on the
but,
map.
You can see Thanatos respecting the move towards topside. Sentinels
There's
are trying to make a
shutdown,
play up
gold
towards Thanatos.
available.
They will not be contesting the dragon, so it will be the 3rd straight
That's fine.
Infernal here for Cloud9. I'm not going to lie, I thought this one was going to be closed out by now, but Sentinels have been able to get a number of good picks and have at least delayed the game. Though I remain unconvinced that they've changed the actual outcome at the end of the day.
You're feeling like game number 1 where Cloud9 got a big early lead. You thought they were for sure going to win. Then Sentinels come back a little bit, make them work, and same destination.
Yeah, I mean you're still down 10K, right? And it's triple triple
Come
Dragon,
on.
and now the IE's done for Sven. So
Baron's up in a minute 17. I think you probably you don't have to take that fight. Soul Point's kind of really the only one you need to be concerned about, but at the same time, it's like I'd rather not let that go for free.
We're for sure going to be looking at the Baron play, by the way, on the replays.
Yeah, I mean I really feel like that was the moment. If Sentinels play that differently, like if Rahel doesn't just dive in, if you can kill Cloud9 and take the Baron, maybe you have a real chance in the game.
Yeah, that was some crazy stuff right there.
Because there are so many bounties to get as well. Like
even
it's like 1,000 gold for killing Thanatos, 1,000 gold for killing APA.
Why also was even the call to turn off Baron in the first place when Cloud9 had it? I want to see like the HP when they turned on to full.
The HP when they turned on to Cassante was like 4K.
Yeah.
They don't have a jungler.
Yeah, the only thing I was thinking, and I don't actually remember live, was when he ulted Cassante, I was like, does he not have smite?
Oh.
That was, I don't know if he didn't, but that was the only thing that popped in my mind. Is we've all been there where your team is pinging Baron, you start the Baron, you're like, I don't have smite, brothers. We got to turn.
Yeah, and so. Impact did a good job. He got the spell shield off, and then
Impact's a little far up.
Him back further.
Impact is dead.
So now Impact maybe gonna get picked off here. Looks like he has gone way too far, and this could be the beginning of the end. Trying to look for the angle. Can't find the angle onto Vulcan, even with the Pathmaker.
I wasn't sure if he's gonna be able to get over the wall or not. Not good.
May be broken here.
Not good. Too far pushed up if you're Impact. Now this is impossible. Now you have to give up Baron. You have a choice.
Side lanes, so Thanatos is pushing there, and they're two-maning Baron at the same time.
All right, this one should be clean.
All right, you have to prep for this tank.
Forward here, way too far again. Has to flash and barrier out. The barrier.
My God.
Just valked in.
That's fine. You got flash and barrier down on Sven for this dragon fight in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's like the only thing that you care about.
Goes right in. He got smacked. He didn't even get a sum off of Rahel, and now.
Oh no.
But it's looking not as powerful as Darkwings would have liked. Darkwings almost kills off Flabber, then gets absolutely one shot there. APA.
Like you're not gonna. I'm sorry, Syndra. I respect it, but you're not.
Is a weird game as now Ombak going in looking for a kill. They will get Sven. APA though.
Okay.
Put him right into the GA.
Oh my God.
Oh my
APA.
God. That rise does damage. Does get sent back over the wall though. As
Sen, I feel like you had this.
Here. This one, this is a weird game, man.
Yeah, you okay? Where's
like,
our one-way ticket too? We're
Crazy Town. We're back there.
In Crazy Town.
We're in Crazy Town for sure.
We're in big
I mean, Yanara clears these waves really well, though. I will say.
Yep, Thanatos popping the needlework, trying to get some damage down onto Impact. He's gonna hit him with the Pathmaker. The Wild Growth comes through.
Oh no! Bye, Yanara.
But there's the paranoia getting thrown out.
Yep.
Rahel flashes back.
Game.
But he's not safe. He's knocked down by APA. Impact gonna try to get the wave.
C9, why are you chasing this? Go in the game.
Thanatos running away, breaks the
Go in the game.
There with the footwork, bubble of the wall.
Breaks our ankles. He's
will
out.
be immune by the Pathmaker, so they hold on.
And we're not ending the game. We're
for
not
a bit more
ending
time.
the game.
Yeah, I mean, look at the damage to the base.
My word.
2 inhibitors and a Nexus tower down, though.
You're kidding me, right?
Cloud9. I mean, first you gotta
Like
take
you're
care of business
kidding me.
without
We didn't go
wasting
for the
this
end
damage,
there.
then get that dragon first.
Yep.
Then go
All right,
finish the
fine.
job. Just, you know, some crazy stuff could happen.
You're
So
now
let's just
allowing
spin out the
yourself to
window.
take a
Everybody-
5v5 fight with a
Only thing they're focused on
flashless
is
Corki
Shenanigans.
against a
taking
Yanara that
care of business.
also doesn't have everything,
know.
but like still.
Ship has sailed on business. Business had to be taken care of 10 minutes ago. You missed the meeting. You got fired. It can't be taken care
Come
of.
on.
Not standing on it at all.
You're not standing on it.
Nope.
Come on, Sen. Try and cook it for us.
Take this dragon, though.
Try and cook it.
Gold lead dying over and over.
Yeah.
Business has not been handled.
It is not.
Nope.
We like our chicken at
honestly,
temperature
though,
165 degrees here.
a dub
Perfectly
for them,
cooked.
you know,
Come on.
I still think it's a dub, but Sentinels, you've got a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, once again,
Rahel-
like
Rahel built a Blade of Rune King now, so he's
2 games now where the C9
Oh,
wins
we
have
got a
just
little-
not
a
been
wall
clean.
creeper here.
a wall creeper.
I don't know. He was like hiding in the bottom.
Oh, Humbug's going in. They're gonna look
Oh.
for the engage.
Oh, God, Corki.
He is burst down, but Sven is getting so much damage down on the other side. Paranoia is gonna get immune as Darkwing.
Oh, they got him. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Humbug is chasing them, and Cloud9 are falling apart. Impact will have to run.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Staying around, but Humbug is still looking for the fight. They can actually get Soul here. Rahel trying to kite.
Oh, the bubble.
Rahel's getting
Great
all
bubble.
over the wall, though. Falcon with the big play does take down the enemy AD carry, but in comes Impact. He's all out, and Blabber does fall. Now the teleport coming in here from Thanatos.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's a problem.
Gonna come in from Darkwings as well.
That's a problem.
Thanatos is looking for Impact. Impact really doesn't have anything left at all. He's trying to survive.
Oh, he survived.
Keep him alive for now.
No GA on Blabber. No GA on Blabber. Oh, my God.
He's trying to buy some time. The Nami wave comes out. It does not interrupt him. So the teleport will come through. Paranoia gonna get popped. Here comes the teleport. The flash out from Darkwings does nothing as Impact does arrive. Hombach trying to fight against Blabber.
Okay, I don't think Impact can really do anything, though. There's no damage left.
Doesn't have the damage. The fear tether will.
Ooh, he's alive, though. Okay, hold up.
Hombach pops the Cyclone. The base is dying. The bubble lands. Hombach
4 seconds until. Hold up, though. Yanara's alive.
Finally, you think Mike have done it, but Rahel is back. Who he is
Hold
alive.
up.
APA has killed Impact.
Yanara's alive. You never know.
What is going on?
Just like they drew
the Nexus. Rahel goes forward. He gets a shutdown.
Oh my God.
Thanatos
What?
Kills the Nexus. Cloud9 win a clean one. They're moisturized. They're unbothered, and they're on match point.
Who done it? It's Thanatos at the Nexus
Oh.
with the scissors. He gets the kill. That matters. Holy, just like they drew that play up, okay?
Yeah.
Nice smooth end of the game.
Oh, okay.
Dragon Soul coming onto the map. So what I was talking about with the wall creeper was APA's position on the wall, you know, behind the fog of war at the edge of the wall.
It was wall
there.
creeping.
Yeah, it was wall creeping.
It was wall creeping. I'm with you
I was
now.
like, oh, I see something here.
I'm with you.
I'm paint a little picture. He was lurking, you know, from CS or Valo or something.
Creeping sounds worse than lurking, but they're both not good.
They're both.
You don't want to be
similar.
creeping or lurking.
Yeah.
But I'd rather be lurking than creeping.
Well,
if I
you creep your way up to that computer and look at the.
How, dude? It's stuck at a 10K gold lead for 15
we want to
minutes.
get a little time to chow down.
15 minutes. It was at a 10K gold lead.
Our solo bolo. But it is a weird game. I mean, the gold graph looks like it was a dominating win for Cloud9, but they got so far ahead early. They struggled to close it out. That one was not a confidence builder. Blabber going to win player of the game here. Honestly, could have gone to any of them. Who knows? Blabber. Congratulations, jungler.
Blabber.
Well done. We're going to go to a break, and then we'll be back to see if Cloud9 can close out this series.
I know what can pick up my mood, though. What up?
Oh my God.
Who needs to be good when you can shake some ass? That's all that matters in life.
Vision. Fighting. I'm tapping. What kind of W? Yeah, I'm gonna flash Burial now. Go flash the W. Yeah, guys, I have good. He's very good. This is Baron already. Help out. Okay, I boost you. Yeah, we're okay. Cyrano flash yet either. I go Cinder too. Yeah, go Nash.
Yep, good. Fine. Yep, voice comms. Cool. Awesome.
They still have soul conditions, so
awesome.
play slow. We can't lose now. Yeah, okay. Don't be greedy. I'm being greedy as we speak. W greed. Baron, no, please. They have a Syndra. I get it. Right. Yo, no, we can't hit. Syndra can steal, guys. Help, okay. I'm blocking. Go back.
This is a wild play right here. I don't know why. Like right here, insane.
Don't hit yet. Just hold them coming. Okay, you can hit. Hold them coming. We got it.
My God.
Well, we got Yunar instant flash there.
I could watch 5 more of those games if it means that I get this in between each game. I'm fine with that. And this break's extended too. We got 5.5 minutes. We don't have to remember anything that happened the last game. At all. Doesn't exist. An ugly game 4? What's that? Alright, Tropical House vibes a little bit. I'm sure Coco loves my like tapping to the rhythm. She's trying to sleep. Am I going to Brazil? No, but I would. Bad Bunny World's Anthem would be kind of hype. I ain't gonna lie. Let me tweet out after that game. My eyes. There we go. Okay. Well, look, it can't possibly be worse than last game. That's the logic, okay? It can't be uglier than that. Not humanly possible. Song's a little bit more of a chill vibe. Not as like throwing ass, more so just like just kind of a vibe. Like wind in your hair, feet in the sand, rum runner, just replace. Somebody's got a speaker off in the distance, gentle music, gentle wind. And we back to throwing ass. Oh. Fine. This okay. Okay. Not bad. Oh, I do need to manage the prediction. I forgot. Let me do that. 55% of people chose Sentinels over C9. They lost that prediction. Over on YouTube, it was 62% over to C9. Will we see a closer Game 4? The world may never know. The world may never know. That was a way different drop than I thought it was going to be. Okay. I'm down to throw a Worlds in Brazil if it means that we get this the entire time, by the way. Okay, not bad. Not a bad outro. Okay, it's transitioning to the next song. What do we got? Oh no, it's still going. Okay, I thought it was over. I thought they were like winding it down. Played offline while we just vibe to this. I mean, I'm down. Can't move. I'm trying not to wake up. Otherwise, I would 100% throw it. We got 10 seconds left. Give me a hype intro. Okay, same one as before. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I appreciate it. That's fine. That was a, you know what? That was a palate cleanser. That was exactly what I needed. In a world where I thought my eyes might bleed.
Welcome back to America's Cup here. Cloud9 on.
I'm fine with that.
Point after a squeaky clean game there against.
See,
Sentinels.
I wouldn't be mad as much with LCS losses if that
There was a lot
if that was what I got to hear between games.
Emote squeaking on them as well. Yeah,
Ooh, I might need to plug in my
back and forth.
got a T1 Varus shard a few days ago. There we go.
Game number
There
one,
we go.
Game number two. Cloud9 got the early lead. They got this really big advantage.
Is it a
This
tank
one
top
was a
spring and
little
summer? It
different because
absolutely
was
is a
gold
tank
for
top
Cloud9,
spring and summer.
but Sentinels were
100%.
still getting dragons. So
100%.
there was a world where that crazy end of the game had gone a little bit differently for Sentinels to be able to get Dragon Soul and defend their base, and then like be able to deal with the super minions.
Okay.
And, I mean, we're very close to this being like 2-1
Let me
the
start
other
up
way.
the prediction here.
So Sentinels Cloud9 here. This
Send me
gets
to a
five.
game 5 for just the
I'm gonna
music.
get 5
That's
games.
all I
Like, you
want.
might still get to 5 games. Yeah, Cloud9 right now is on series point.
I'm putting
but,
all my money on
Sentinels,
Sen.
They make a couple small adjustments.
Come on.
That could be them pushing us to game number 5 and Silver Scrapes.
Start a new
I agree,
poll.
and it's one of those games where
Game
Cloud9
4
won, but
predictions.
It doesn't build confidence. You got,
Got, like
C9.
more questions.
Yeah, you really do
Sen.
because they were so far
Start
ahead
the
for
poll.
so long.
Look, my
and it
logic
just
on
seemed
this
like
is
they were
simple.
really
Okay.
struggling to close out the game, even with
How C9 has looked in their wins has been god awful. How Sentinels has looked in their wins has been fantastic. How C9 has looked in their losses has been god awful. How Sentinels has looked in their losses has been fantastic. Relatively speaking, obviously. I think that favors Sentinels. I think that favors Sentinels. I'm just saying, I think it favors them. Come on. Come on, Sen. Bring it home. Bring it home for the boys. Bring it home for the boys.
Everyone's still chilling. And they were having fun in that end of that game. You know, it was chaotic and scrappy, but
If Sentinels can win this one too, I'm really interested to see what happens with APA's champion pool, since that clearly has been their strategy. His last game he just played Rise. That's super
the
standard.
Rise looked good.
Yeah,
So
Rise looked good. They didn't really accomplish much of anything with that, but they are going to maintain a lot of mid lane bans. You're expecting Talia, again, going to be getting banned out as that third ban for Sentinels, and that has been the strategy the whole way through. In Game 2, it really did work well with that Victor versus Acel matchup. In Game 3, not so much, but in Game 3,
And there we
C9
go.
did not
Okay.
let their
Just sent a
mid
text.
lane pick
Nice.
for the second round. They just
And I will move myself for bans. Don't worry.
you were getting down into,
Don't worry.
like,
Oh.
Cassiopeia, Galio, LeBlanc, all
There we
those
go.
kinds of types of,
Okay,
mid-lane
so there's
champions.
6 mid lane bans so far.
Effective when
We have a Ziggs ban, an Aurora ban, a Yone ban, and a Oriana ban. So there's 10 mid lane bans so far.
Our special. They didn't ban Talia, which is very, very interesting. So Sentinels have first pick, so they're saying you have to ban Talia, or we're going to take it.
I will say the current level of skill that we saw in these last 2 games is unfortunately not going to be good enough to beat Furia. But we can still have fun with it.
Need to decide now. Are we okay giving
Trundle
Talia?
ban,
And they are.
fine.
So they could give Talia over and play Galio.
You're giving APA to Leah?
Sort of answering
Or no,
matchups.
wait, no. Sorry,
Generally,
Sentinels
Talia
has
is
first
not
pick.
a
Okay.
champion that super punishes you in lane. It's more about the combos
There we
that it
go.
has. And a lot of its best pairings are banned out, right? Already gone from Fearless because Vi has been played. We can see that
Yep,
Pantheon's been gone.
that makes sense.
Jarvan, Wukong, those are kind of like the tier below those. Those are already gone. So there's not a ton of.
I can see APA and like given the thinning of the mid lane pool, Galio feels like it's pretty high in priority right now. I know Galio's not going to be the best into Talia. I mean, probably the Tristana, as a disclaimer said over in Twitch chat.
There are other like spicier ones.
Can we get a Silver Scrape? Oh, I need a reggaeton version of Silver Scrapes, 100%. I just realized, damn it, we're not going to get a normal song. We're going to get Silver Scrapes. Never mind, I want it to end in 4.
It would be
Shit.
a denial, right? We talked about that. You're talking about that.
Damn it.
For APA
Burst in my bubble.
The Talia takeaway. Same is true for Impact. He played Cassandra
Maybe they'll
last
do
game.
both.
Now,
Maybe they'll give us reggaeton and Silver
the other
Scrapes.
tank that people are playing much these days in the top lane that is still up and available, but I guess Galio too. But that's
Is he hovering Graves?
for sure.
Yeah, he's hovering Graves in the client.
Yeah. Not too much left to punish it. All right, let's see. Do we want to grab jungle? I guess.
Ari?
Let's
Okay.
grab Ari instead
Yep, that
early.
makes sense. Sure.
Ari to me is one of these picks where I think people are pretty opinionated one way or the other. I tend to not be a fan of Ari. I just feel like, again, if you don't have setup, it is very unreliable. If you can hit everything, great. You can be really, really effective. But it can be quite difficult. The Spirit Rush, obviously, you can get stunned up on the Unraveled Earth from Talia. And
Zahen? Ooh.
But the W is effective.
Ooh.
So the W is pretty effective for this matchup. And
Okay.
I do like going for.
Okay.
They do get a good jungle pick to pair with it. Charm Flash on that Talia. Look for the kills yourself.
Yeah, I guess the question is, what is the pairing that you're going to look for, right? If Xin is taken here or banned away,
Stretch
then
him out.
What does Blabber go towards? You need an AD jungle pairing, but we are getting down in a lot of the less popular ones, right?
That's why this is a really good 2-3 for
Lore-wise,
Sentinels,
doesn't quite make sense to have both of them on the same team. That's all I'm saying.
So the Xin is gone. I mean, Aatrox is still available. Graves Ari sounds horrible. There's just no way.
Velvet Ari also
all the
sounds
champions
horrible.
that he hasn't played yet. He has, like, of champions that he has.
Okay.
This is going to the Xin, and it's AD Assassin. This is actually the perfect answer. Okay.
That's cool.
Kha'Zix into Xin. Kha'Zix is very good right now.
Okay.
Because Umbral Glaive is.
There we go. That's at least fun.
This thing is so strong. The extra
You
damage
know what?
when you go unseen.
Because I don't want to hear Silver Scrapes, because that would ruin my reggaeton vibe.
On this patch as well. So he got some compensation nerfs, but he's still very good, and especially into Xin, like when later you get into the game after Kha'Zix has his ultimate, it's just hard for him to walk anywhere on the map and face check brush anymore.
I'm going C9 now. I have swapped my alliance. I am a C9 Andy for this one game and one game only.
Damage from C9. That if C9 aren't going to ban that away, it's like great. Your Kha'Zix jumps in, your Ari charm flashes, and then bail out. And
Jin? No. No, don't need Jin or Jinx.
That is crazy, OP. If you could combine of Jin and Jinx.
Not this game.
That'd be nuts.
It's the power of the Thunder.
I don't know if they're going to be thinking about those kind of denial picks or not. I mean, Renata, I always feel like I put a higher prio on Renata in my mind than pros put on it in reality. Some pros really do like to go towards it, but it doesn't seem to be that popular generically.
Do not slam the Jin. I swear to
really
God, don't slam the
Instead, they're
Jin.
going to target some of the
Don't
more safe
slam the
carries.
Jin.
Of course, Ezreal is already gone. Now they're going to be banning out the Lucian as well as the Xayah. So they're saying, okay, clearly we're playing dive. We have Kha'Zix Ari. We need to be able to get onto their AD carries.
Alright, Kaisa is like clearly C9 is trying to go Kaisa, in my opinion.
The question becomes,
I don't see any world where it's not a C or where it's not Kaisa.
in their bag that is a little bit more safe. There are obviously
Leona ban. Oh, especially with Leona ban. Leona's ban now. Go Kaisa.
Things like the Tristana sometimes.
Kaisa.
Buster shot and whatnot, but
pick the Kaisa. It pairs well with the Ari.
Jin is another option that people look
no,
like
pick the Kaisa.
For the Sentinel side when you're playing
all in,
these,
dive.
These assassin type.
Oh, they meant for Sentinels. Never mind.
Most of the kind of like prime safe AD carries are already gone.
Pick the Kaisa.
That's I think that Jin is. The only problem with Jin is then you're playing Jin and
fine.
That's pretty hard
fine.
to deal. You do have like, Zahen and Xin Zhao on your
it's
team
like
already.
the short cup or more like America's Challengers sometimes, right? I don't remember America's Challengers enough. I honestly like this tournament a lot. Like a week-long tournament between the two of us, I think it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
All single target damage and all short range.
Yeah. Oh, MF is good.
I mean, if you're
hella good.
Probably not going Renata. You're probably instead just going some sort of AoE CC.
Need some CC, some combo with it. And they do need like main engage anyway. You've got right now. You just have.
Give me the Amumu support.
On Zahen and on Xin.
Yeah.
Or not. That also works.
Qs and like flashing or dashing in. So we need some main engage on the side for Sentinels.
Why they fly out to Brazil just to play each other? A boot camp is on the line. A $40,000 boot camp to Korea. This or during the MSI break is why they're playing each other.
But if you get ahead enough, you're going to be one-shotting carries, and it's going to look really. But that being said, team fighting as Kha'Zix, Ari.
I would like to say that I have seen drafts.
Guard, the Nautilus CC, the Grim Deliverance.
I have changed my mind.
CC and stuff from
I have changed my mind. We are going to a game 5.
And even
I hope everybody enjoys.
Later on in the game, if you are not very far ahead.
I hope everybody enjoys. We are going to game 5.
Zahen and Talia and Xin Zhao, and you're just dying.
It's back to red.
So I'm a little bit worried for them.
Yeah, I mean, Sentinels have a lot of very powerful tools. I feel like unless Cloud9 can use their
I heard from
mobility,
Beans
like,
it was
give
around
some big
50K for a
dashes
boot
with
camp in
Kha'Zix, with
December.
Ari, with,
Wouldn't it be more in April?
Kalista.
It,
If you
I mean,
can
it really
use your
depends.
mobility well,
So
like,
I'm
before you get
like the
Nautilus
50K
ulted
number
and
where that
potentially
spawns
a
from
field over you,
is in the Four
then it
Horsemen
could
episode
look
that
good,
included Harris
Sentinels got
Peskins
a lot of very nice
and
tools here.
Yeah,
or no,
I
was it
agree.
Harris?
like
Yeah, I think it was
Sentinels
Harris
got a lot more.
Peskins.
So we'll see
Like
if
towards
it
the end
does
of
end
last
up
year,
working out for them.
they were
Of course,
talking about boot
Cloud9
camping in the
definitely
off
gonna
season,
have
and he
some
talked about how it
power
cost in
themselves.
2016
They
$50,000
really
to boot
dominating
camp
bot lane
for
2v2,
H2K.
right? You know,
Now
you're
those numbers could have
not
changed and obviously could have
into
went up
MF
potentially,
Nautilus.
or they could have
I
went
think that
down
is gonna
depending
be
on
very
you know
difficult for
the
Nautilus,
accessibility of
to really
things
do
versus
anything
what they
here.
were
If you
before.
go forward and you get a hand-choke out of your hook, you're just gonna
I think it's
check
just
out.
safe to say like
In my
40K.
opinion, they
It's
have
just
a
like a
really
solid
good
number because like
mid-jungle
between
2v2
lodging,
So,
airfare, food,
I think that
you know, equipment and like the rental for BFX and like their area the entire time, like you got to be able to cover. I'm guessing 40K.
Hitting these
all said and
charms with
done.
Ari and putting pressure on mid, and then if Zin ever comes to help, your Kha'Zix already
And
waiting there in the
bang.
brush.
Shift
So
that
he's got
back down.
isolated damage on him, and Zin can't
All right, come on.
Well, that'll be
This should be
pretty tough for
fun.
Humbug if it does end up happening. So we'll see how Blabber can perform. It's the
Aw.
first time for him bringing out Kha'Zix
It's
this
so
year.
cute.
I'm sure he's played it in the past. It's obviously been.
It looks like a
popular
little
game in the past,
Coco.
but I'm gonna look up actually how many times he has played it, if he has at all.
Wait, where did that thing go?
At the Blabber career win rates on the Kha'Zix. Again, it's just so good into Zin
75%,
later.
4 games.
Sounds pretty good.
That's pretty good. Not a lot of games though. Kind of surprising.
All right, let me do
Yeah,
that.
it's
obviously a niche pick.
it's
been a
mostly
niche
it's
pick,
mostly
but
counter pick. A lot of
All right,
times,
looking at the
actually,
poll results, by the
specifically
way,
into
it's
Zin.
52% to
But,
C9,
I think
48%
the
over
current
on
state of his champion
YouTube,
is actually
with
so
a
good.
total
With the
vote
Umber Glaive,
of
was basically
63,
buffed
so
to
63
be
total people voting
specifically
there.
really good for
Over on
Kha'Zix,
Twitch,
with the extra unseen
we got
damage.
80%
So
Sentinels
it's quite
with
powerful.
4 people
Nice
voting,
hook
1 person voting for
immediately there
C9.
from Huhi. Barrier going to be popping. They're going to take a good trade back as they go aggressive. So it is the barrier for the heal at the end of the day. Huhi trying to find an angle there, though.
I
and
feel like we're going
it's
to
pretty
5,
effective. You know,
personally.
you have the aftershock, so you want to try to look for those sorts of moves. It's just always very
As
difficult
long
in
as
the extended
somebody on
play.
Sentinels doesn't
You've gotta
run
be
it down
really
early and give a
careful.
massive lead to any champion,
Vulcan getting some good
I
poke
think they're
though,
fine.
while Sven just pushes the
I think their
wave.
comp
So
is just genuinely better.
nice little stuff for Cloud9 when Sentinels were just like strafing back and forth, taking it.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much not much you can do to contest. There's no way you're hooking back in when you're already kind of low and you have no aftershock.
Nice.
So you have to be super, super careful. They also have the combat summon advantage because they have heal barrier versus the cleanse heal. So that is going to make it really
9
tough.
3/4.
But cleanse, you basically have to pay the tax when you're playing against Renata as an ADC. So he does kind of have to take that, but in these early lane phases, the cleanse is going to do almost nothing for you. Like, sure, you can cleanse a handshake stun, but they can just kill Huhi.
I
if he
still
hooks in,
don't
so
know all of
you
Zen's
do have to be
abilities,
pretty
to be honest.
careful.
The only
We'll
thing
see
I
how
know in
Impact
his
performs
abilities is
now
like his TFT
on
abilities.
this. Did look good
Usually
last
like
time he
the-
actually brought out the Zehen. I
Yeah.
believe
The
that was the
thingamabobber
series.
that you have to
Was it
build up
It
a
was in a Wasp,
3-star
but he was actually doing really, really well
Zinjiao
against
for
Furia.
5
Yeah.
rounds.
Meanwhile, both junglers
is annoying as
pathing towards
shit,
bottom,
but-
but they've both been pseudo-tracked, and one of them even closer than the others because Darkwing's got the extra Raptor ward, so they have like perfect timing on tracking Blabber's rest of his clear.
Okay.
And meanwhile, Cloud9 have almost as good tracking on Sin going down to the bomb side too. So
I would expect everybody
both
to
should be
level up a
aware.
little bit.
And since C9's bottom lane also
nice
pushing,
yawn. Going into next split.
I think it should just be Humbug going
Everybody
to
drink your water.
handshake and trade to topside Scuttle Crab. Just give up the bottom one. You never want to let
Or water or drink of choice.
Kha'Zix get any extra
Okay.
early advantages.
Oh, good dodge.
Seismic shove there in onto APA, who is put quite low. Hombach trying to pull back. Is there any
The Dark
pings on him?
Lane's
Looks
notably
like
low
no,
on
he's
mana.
for division, so wasn't spotted as he walks through mid lane, so we'll be able to grab that topside scuttle. Of course, Cloud9 will know about it, and Thanatos took an early recall. Did actually elect to TP up. I'm kind of surprised. I thought he would have just actually walked it back, given that he did have the full push prior to that, but now has Impact in a bit of an awkward spot. When you are in this spot as a top laner, though, you want to try to trade as much as you can without dying, obviously, and then you TP back, because if you can take off a couple hundred health, then you come back at full health, and you can sometimes win out the lane from there.
Yeah, and Impact sustaining actually quite nicely on Zehen. But if he gets
all
ganked,
shit.
it could turn
Okay,
around. Is
we're
this just a hover for an
I need Sentinels
gank
13.
the other way?
Oh,
Looks like they're going to go for it here. Impact, nice dash to the side, will avoid decimating smash, so not going to get knocked up. It means Blabber can't really look for much of anything, but was
I mean, the
just
thing,
waiting
Calvin,
respawns,
that
so
a lot of
not
people
gonna
need to
really slow
realize is
down
that these
too
teams
much.
will level
Be a
up
bit
whenever
delayed
they
on the
get
start
back,
of the Grom,
hopefully.
but it's not going to
Sentinel's even
Yeah,
more so, in
you
my
have time
opinion.
'cause
C9 a
your,
little bit
'cause
less
your
because they've
wolves
been together
are
long enough, but
delayed anyways, and he
Yeah.
just
only time will tell.
destroys.
Still got a
Gromp
full
anyway.
year.
But I do like kind of hovering just to look for it, see if you can get anything. Maybe there's a misplay or something.
Yep, I always think it's worth the attempt when you can be efficient. And some of these junglers clear so fast these days. They always have these kind of windows of opportunity to look for something briefly without really paying any price. Impact getting pretty low here, but
not
Thanatos,
a great
low
lane
on
for
mana,
Impact.
so that's kind of what he's draining.
Darkwing's
Impact
luckily
still has
had to
a TP,
offset
so I
it a
think
little
Thanatos is
bit,
gonna
and
push
bot
this in.
lane falling
Maybe try to
decently
greed for a
far
plate,
behind.
but then definitely going to be heading back to base here. Just take another reset, because you don't want to get stuck in lane as Thanatos.
I'm
with
not
no
a big
mana
fan
and
of Wild
Impact still
Rift.
has TP.
Yeah.
It was like fun for like a
Not
little bit,
because
but that's about it.
Impact Spy is going to be very good.
Put K's over
when he comes
Darkwings.
back.
I would put almost everybody from Furia
Blabber
over
should know
every
he's there,
player
right?
of
He saw
C9
the
for
vision
now.
plan coming through, so he's going to place down the ward. Humbug gets the jump on Blabber, and Blabber has to hop back out to safety. The Dragon is spawned. Blabber definitely wants to do it. I mean, your Kha'Zix with a super strong bot lane, including Kalista. But Darkwings does have first move here from mid. Level 6 is available for both of these mid laners. Blabber is taking quite a lot of damage here. And APA gets hit by a seismic shove, so Darkwing's landing a good chunk on
APA
him.
missed
And a
the
nice
charm.
sidestep on the charm as well. The spears are getting
This is a
stacked,
really
but
good
APA is
position
low.
for
Blabber is
Sentinels.
low. C9, I think, have lost this. Blabber's going to have to jump out the back of the pit. The hook comes there from Huhi in on the
Darkwings.
Vulcan. Darkwings has to flash out on the side, though. Throws down the
How
unraveled
did
Earth
Sentinels
on
lose
APA.
this fight? They were in
APA
such a
has
good.
a
I guess
couple
they just
more
got
ult charges,
split.
looking to go forward.
Yeah,
Huhi
they got
has
split
to
up.
flash out. So even with the good start to the fight, Cloud9 end up coming out on top.
Yeah, I think Blabber's confidence there is correct. That they're gonna have the
Yeah,
advantage
that's
regardless.
tough.
So that's why he just like, face checks and walks up and even taking this chunk really wants to force the issue. Still though, there were some
Need
fancy
6 from
dodges that
MF.
made me second guess, and I thought maybe it actually is gonna turn back around. But that's that's why he was so confident and just like, we are forcing this. We are, we're
Your
gonna get some
objective
extra
secure
summer
is insane.
spells.
With Kha'Zix Q plus Rend plus
Yeah,
Smite.
and since his bottom lane has the extra upper hand and is going to move up, and Kalista Renata is just nasty in the river
I
here.
find myself, even though I think
like they have full
C9
confidence, especially with APA having Ahri ult, but no Ahri ult now. So
wait,
maybe they do like
Impact.
repeat focus towards mid lane.
Okay.
Of course, it is the spell book for Darkwings.
It was a good trade for like a second there.
He did dodge that
and then it
critical
wasn't.
charm to avoid some of it, but
Still lost his flash, which is going to hurt. So
exactly. So
you do have to be
you're a prime
careful.
target.
Yeah. There's not any super reliable engage for C9. I mean, obviously, there's ways to start fights. You can look for charms. You can send in Scion. You can, throw in the Renata and look take over things like that. But there's not
Don't forget,
any
Darkwings was
consistent
there
go-backs,
first,
right?
and
on their
Darkwings was
side.
putting
So
the chunk down
Sentinels,
onto
I think,
APA.
if they are playing careful,
It should
will
just either
have
been
the
somebody
luxury
like
of choosing
rotates
kinda
with
when
them
and
if
where
he's
they
low
play.
on mana.
Yeah,
to, like,
and the
help
thing for
cover that
Cloud9 is
matchup because then
they get
APA
there
got
early,
the
right?
better
You
of
go
the
to the
trade
Dragon
towards the
early,
end.
and then you
But-
force them to face check into your Renata and into your charms and stuff. And you also make it hard for Xin to walk on the map. Now we're starting to get to to the early scary points post level 6 here, because level 6 does almost nothing. Wait a second.
Oh, bullet time comes out. Fake
Yep.
call has to be used. Sven was kind of
That's
greeting a
fine.
little bit for the
That's worth.
plate, but took a couple shots as
Hell
he was
worth.
retreating, and then Huhi just hits a nice hook. So good job there from Rahel and Huhi, just trying to keep the pressure on. Thanatos, though, is kind of owning in this 1v1.
Yeah,
He's
Thanatos
doing really
is
well.
so
Had the early
far ahead
push,
right
got a
now.
quick base, has had Impact locked under his tower. He's up 300 gold in the Scion matchup, which is
It is
very,
genuinely
very good.
not
He
even
blind
close
picked
in the
this.
top side
It's
right
a
now.
denial pick from Impact, and Impact had counter picks. So great job with Thanatos.
Yeah, Thanatos, again, another good lane phase. Again, though, the Xin, for Hanbok's position, you have to play through lanes and into skirmishes.
CS check.
'Cause you just
Darkwings
get
is doing pretty
demolished
good.
in 1v1s.
Oh, that's a pick
there
on
it
the
is,
Darkwings,
Charm
though.
Flash.
Yep, Charm is going to be able to connect there, and Darkwings has nowhere to go. First blood going to be
Yep,
grabbed
not
by
good.
Blabber as he jumps in to follow up the Charm from APA.
Yeah, you didn't even have to flash. Just ult and close the distance, and you get your Kha'Zix camping mid lane.
Hui is behind him, and Hanbok's coming in. This is a good trap. Hui has been in that brush for so long. The flash out comes from Sven. Vulcan
Flash
is
out.
going to have to flash as well. great job from Huhi. They knew there was a ward in that front brush. He stayed in that middle brush for, I want to say, a minute. He was there for a long time.
Yeah. We were talking a lot about greed being a
this
deadly
is
sin, but
quickly
patience is a
becoming
virtue, and Huhi has that in spades.
quickly becoming a problem for
Get there for a
Sentinels.
while, gets paid, but the bigger payment is to Blabber.
Just a
Again,
good pick
Kha'Zix
from
versus Xin is
Blabber
so
in the jungle.
unfair, especially if you
Humbug
get
traded
accelerated
off
to your Humble
summoners.
Glaive.
Oh god, this could be
Humbug, though,
real,
like,
real bad
I
for
mean, you have your
Sentinels.
mid
If
laner
they
right
don't
behind you,
know.
and they're
Darklings is coming too. Charm Flash comes
Oh
out onto Huhi.
my
Also take
God.
over. They kill him in a hurry, but now can they win the extended fight?
This is
Hombok
gonna be
looking
close.
in for Sven. The seismic shove will connect. The bailout is there, but
Nice.
it's not going to do
Two.
anything. Vulcan is going to get walked down and knocked
Okay,
down.
not-
as he's sent
honestly,
back
not
to
bad.
base with a rock to the
Not
face.
bad.
And
Oh.
Blabber was in base
Another
by
They
flip.
got him.
APA
They got him.
has
He's
no
dead.
flash. He could get taken out as
No,
well.
he's not.
Blabber
Oh
doesn't come
no.
through.
Oh
Blabber
no.
pounces and makes no mistake
Oh,
about that one.
no.
The
Oh, well, he
wave
got a
is
splash.
there.
Okay.
Flash is
I mean,
forced on the seismic
yeah.
choke. Do they want to look
Yeah,
for a
look at
dive
that.
here? They're considering it. He has been put quite
Look
low,
at that.
but Sentinels will back off.
Oh my goodness.
He
so
definitely did
close
not
at
have
the
mana
end.
for ult for hell.
Still guys get the
There's
extra
no
one,
way.
so I mean the assassin is snowballing, but then that was honestly a pretty good start. For the bottom lane. I mean,
man.
I feel
Again,
so
Rahel
unbalanced.
giveth,
All these
Rahel
flashes
taketh
are
away.
blown, so you have better flash economy on Sentinels, but still better gold on Cloud9. Here's a look,
Not
they were
great,
setting
but
up
then
their
this
own
Talia
front
ult
play,
was
APA in the
clutch.
bush, so he's there for the
Fantastic
early burst
Talia
kill,
ult.
But then when Hombok comes down, they get the full combo.
Great.
Nicely done on his Sven. Get the knockup,
Sven,
get the
gets
seismic shove
Vulcan.
back, and get the extra kill.
No.
This, though, using your...
Yeah, he didn't have enough mana for ult.
Without any setup.
Oh.
Darklings did a great job. I mean, hit the seismic shove on his end, hit the follow one there, then he hit another one.
Bro, if
that was
I'm
good land on
Darklings,
Blabber
I'm
to force the
so
flash too,
mad.
so
It's like,
Darklings
bro,
honestly on point in that fight.
just
Doing a really good
ults.
job.
Just
Ooh.
ults.
All right, Dragon time.
Here we go.
This is what Cloud9 are built for. They have the comp for it, but Huhi is just going to free up the play. Flashes in on a
my
Blabber,
God.
but there's no follow-up at all. Rahel has to flash over the wall. Santos was already there with the unstoppable onslaught.
Are they going to go back in
And,
on this?
they don't want anything to do with that, but now the teleport's going to be coming in.
Okay, they're flipping the whole game on this.
Potential deep flank. In goes Hombok, pops the aggressive guard immediately.
Okay.
There's the face.
Oh, that's a
He's in
big
trouble. He's
ult.
getting knocked up. The bullet time is going to knock down APA. and
That's
the
a
Grim
big ult.
Deliverance will deliver C9 a team fight
And
loss.
oh my
Santos is on
God.
the run.
Ah.
But can he even get out of here? He has the flash, but he's got no ult, no
Ah,
TP.
we're
It's
back.
gonna take him a while, but
Oh,
they're
that was
definitely gonna get the
disgusting.
kill. Sentinels
That was
take
disgusting.
back the gold lead, build one of their own, and win the Dragon to boot.
Dude.
Wow.
Huhi is the mastermind. Drew it all up. He
Wow.
gets Blabber's ult
See, this
charge
is one
for
of
the
those
Kha'Zix,
games.
And then
This
Blabber's
is one
on
of those
Dragon,
games.
still
Everybody's like,
DPSing
oh,
it down.
he's a
Teleport
paycheck
finally
stealer.
comes in from Impact on a good
That right
timing.
there.
They wrecked
That
them.
right there.
Blabber was still trying to finish the Dragon. Then he didn't even get the smite. Hombok stole it after he had done so much work there.
Oh,
they
look at
get
this.
all the kills. They get the objective too. So, okay.
Good flash out.
Kha'Zix without
Rahel
the
gets
ult and
out.
without the jump. So even though it looks like, oh my goodness, Nautilus just flashed and like there's no follow-up. Now two key abilities are down for the Kha'Zix, and
Keep
they
your eyes
come
on
in,
Huhi.
brute force, Hombok into the middle, into the ult,
Right on
from
Ari.
the other side, and
Oh.
look at that combo.
I mean, that's just beautifully done. APA gets hit by the hook.
Shout out
Didn't
to
use his ult
Darkwings.
in that
His
fight. I'm not sure
knockbacks
if it
have
was
been
up, when he actually
fantastic
got
so
hooked, or
far.
if it just came up as he was dying. I didn't catch that, but he gets hooked.
Fantastic.
He gets first down, so even though Rahel has no flash, didn't matter because they were the ones on the offense.
And
They were
just
the
like
ones
that, that's a
pushing in and
2K
creating
gold
that
swing.
space for him. And doing
Impact,
a really good
no.
job with Cloud9. Felt like they were
Impact,
dominating, both
no,
the side
brother,
lanes.
no.
Have all the early pressure,
Live.
but again, they fall
I
short
want you
at
to
this
live.
fight. And now Impact, oh my God, that damage from Blabber is insane. Goes back into the
I want
Void
you
Assault
to
here, looking
live.
to try to finish him off, catches the bailout
He's not
just
gonna
in
live.
case. Will be able to get the shutdown. Blabber continuing to get paid here, now up 1K.
Because the game file, what does
Rahel is
APA
up
play?
2K?
Tristana.
Oh my
obviously.
God.
Yeah, I think you got a shutdown in the last fight, as well as the free time they're like trading
Bro,
bottom
Rahel's
for
at
top side.
2.2K.
So,
And about to be
bunch
even
of
more. It's
tower
going to be like
money, bunch of
2.6
minions,
after he gets this tower.
3 kills to his name.
Oh my God.
Misfortune, of course, can be a target later on as well.
Look
with
at
some
that.
Of these,
Oh.
some of the pick potential, but
First turret, too.
are they gonna?
Bro, just group around Misfortune. Let her ult. Let her kill everybody on the
Kyle
map.
grabs first turret, so 2.5 KO.
And we're going to game
already
5.
Had the BT.
Come
and
on.
He's going to have a ton of gold to spend now. Curious to see what he'll be able to buy. As APA, of course, does stay safe there in the mid lane. Locket's completed now on both sides for the supports. Most of the IE purchased up here from Rahel.
Bang.
Got the BF
Nice.
as well as
Oh,
a
dude,
pickaxe, so
there's
it's gonna be
something so
incredibly
satisfying
strong.
about waiting
MF
that
has
long to kill a
really
minion
huge
and then
AD
just like
scaling
having
on
the
bullet
perfect
time,
auto
so
attack to
really
CS
you kind
it.
of just want to stack BF items, and he is off to a great start. I mean, if he can get that fully channeled, it is going to
now Sentinels is winning this game. If you mean the series, yes, but like
Thanatos can't block that.
Sentinels are in a position to take us to 5 right
Honestly,
now.
I think we're going to a game 5, man.
I think so too.
It's very early, but because of the comps here,
hey, stop
Sentinels are
stop
able to win
cursing
that
it,
fight and stop
okay?
any sort of early game.
You don't have a light
push from
behind you to
Cloud9.
flip-flop with.
Comp is hard to
Stop
play.
cursing it.
I think Sentinels have such a good spot.
Yeah, I agree. I like Sentinel's comp way more out of draft. Look at that double tap, by the way, on his Zen, about 40% of his HP. I like their comp way more in draft. I think it's way easier to pilot, and if C9 aren't very far ahead, then it's going to be tough. And they were very far ahead in the early game.
They were until they threw it.
These team fights, they just do not seem to be organized. And it's
By the way,
really
catching up
been
on
getting better for them
a
through
few
this week,
notifications
as they
while
seem
we're
to
in a
be
bit of a
struggling
slow
with lot of the
period
same
here.
issues game over
Yeah.
game.
Element Zach, thank you for the
Cloud9,
follow.
I feel like it has been a
Brackets,
lot
thank you for the
of,
follow.
like you
And
say, similar
JB,
issues where it's not always Dragon, but is always
Shine
like
August
some
Rise,
early
thank you for the
objective.
12-month resub.
They get
brother.
some advantage, and then they go start the objective up.
Hope you're doing
but
well.
they don't have the plan for
How to
when,
turn.
when the enemy team is coming to contest them on it.
Yeah.
Alright,
And in this
You're
case,
fine
maybe they didn't
here.
expect them to contest after like the flash was blown in the Nautilus and everything like that. But they have to be ready for these approaches because it's happened a lot on Rift Heralds for them. Grubs
yep.
sometimes
Objective
even.
secured,
Yeah, I mean,
easy
to me,
enough.
Dragons too.
It came down so much to setup. If you're Cloud9 and you're on that dragon, we'll see if
Oh,
they
this is a
flip
setup.
that here. But if you're Cloud9 and you're on that dragon,
Oh, this is
Weaver's Wall
aggressive.
Come in there to flash forward. Fate's call will pull him back. Blabber just hugging
Bug's
the wall
still
there,
in the
does
bush.
Stay safe. So
That's
nicely
fine.
avoided on
Oh,
the
you get
engage,
mid
but
tower
that's
for
gonna
that?
come
Hell
out
yeah,
here.
that's worth.
And they will claim the mid tier
That's
1.
worth.
I don't think anything more is
I'm
gonna
gonna end the
but who
YouTube
he is
predictions so
stepping
people
forward
can't vote
barely
afterwards,
does
but
not
now
connect
it's-
on the hook. Aside from
it
Chuck's
is
gonna get flashed
Sentinel's
over by
favored.
Vulcan, as
Ah,
well as the
Darkwings.
Edging and the hostile
That wasn't
takeover.
good.
Nice play there from
Oh,
Vulcan.
Rahel's
And here
dead.
comes Avian
Oh
on the side. Rahel is
my
gone. Cloud9
god.
knocked down Sentinels in a hurry.
They flank from all sides. That was really beautiful. Over the Raptor pit.
Ah,
from behind as
well.
C9 attacking from all angles with multiple assassins. And with the flash and Renata
I'm not gonna
ultimate
change it yet.
From Vulcan
Not gonna
here,
change
like
it.
no
That was
escape.
slick.
It was beautiful.
And that's what I was going to say about the Dragon fight, though, is, okay, this kind of comp, that's how you win a fight.
Yeah,
so how do you win a
exactly.
fight when Ari and Kha'Zix are both in front of you hitting the Dragon? You just don't, right? Because then Nautilus walks forward, the Hen walks forward, Xin walks forward, and you are running from them. Your carries are not threatened at all. You can't win
Nice.
fights like that. So
Yeah.
to me,
Even
it
Gold
comes back to what you're
State.
talking about. Cloud9,
Now C9's
gets
ahead, but
advantages,
I'm still
then
not
is having the
entirely
proper
sold
setup.
yet.
You know, if they're playing a different comp, maybe it would have worked. But this time, really nice stuff here. As who
Still
wanted
not
to try to get a
sold.
little bit something more. And then I just love this from Vulcan.
Yeah.
Flashing aggressive over the seismic shove.
Yeah, over the seismic shove, handshakes him back towards
Yeah,
him,
Darkwings was
throws
just
the
up
ultimate.
way too
The
far.
ultimate even tags Nautilus.
Way,
and
way,
they
way
get the
too far.
Double from Thanatos with shutdowns going into APA's hands. He needed that money here for the RA to have some extra real threat on this champ so you can get to those kill thresholds.
I mean, that was super, super clean from Thanatos as well. The long-range ulti comes in
Sentinel's
from the
still
side,
taking space
nails
on the
him
map.
Right on the timing. That was very well
Pretty
coordinated
good. You
from
got
Cloud9.
4. You
Everything
still got
hit
4
at the same
minutes
time.
until
That's
Dragon,
exactly
so
what you want.
They flank from three,
got a ton
almost
of
4
time.
angles if you consider Raptor Pit.
Bro, look
and
at this
mid lane
gold
as,
map.
two
My
more, so-
god.
Oh, Sven, though, has been found. This has
Oh,
been
Sven, you're-
a habit for Sven, unfortunately, in this series. Does barrier trying to jump away. Flashes from the Grim Deliverance.
My
Impact
god,
has
Sven.
the flash to follow.
Never change, brother.
Sven getting picked off
Never
again
change.
in the mid lane.
Yep,
Happened a bunch of times now.
certainly has.
You stay true to your identity. Don't let anybody ever
What does
change
it
you.
mean this time around? I guess it's 2 pushing lanes for Sentinels. As
Oh,
APA goes for
Darkwings
it.
is dead.
Yeah, and he does nail the charm. The orb reception is there. Spirit rush forward. Flash to follow. Looking to finish him off. Needs
Ooh!
one more auto. Does get it and gets
Oh,
the
Hui
level
messed it up.
So it's
He
going
hit
to
the wall.
survive as Hui face
Oh,
plants
he hit
into
the wall.
The wall will regret messing with Hui there as APA going to try to get
Oh, he
away.
missed the wall again.
Oh, the wall is dunking on him, bro. He hits it when he doesn't want to, then he doesn't hit it when he does want to.
Well,
those
at
walls
least
are
we know
shifty.
one
You never
thing.
know
There's
where they're
only
gonna be.
2 people
These
that can
walls
ever
are moving
outplay
all over the
Hui.
place.
Himself or Wall.
Yeah. It's like the,
But
what is
nobody
that?
else.
There's some horror movie like the walls have eyes or
Literally
something
nobody
like that,
else.
But, but this is the walls have legs because
Yeah.
they're moving.
Yeah.
They're shifting.
Them walls got hands.
All right, well, nice solo kill there for APA. He
Oh,
does get
man.
one on to Dark Wings, and has created a little advantage for himself. So now it
This
is
jungle
just
gap is a
Blabber
bit
with
of a
that edge.
problem right
Yeah.
now.
Try and snowball a little, stack up that dark
That's
seal
the big
even
thing. You got
more.
2 items
You
onto
know, every
Blabber
little
right now.
bit
You got
really
1.5
helps with
on the
this team
Hamba.
comp, 'cause you don't have a lot of
Everybody
extra
else is
damage,
pretty much even,
so
barring
you
the
need to get
MF,
your
who is
kill
obnoxiously
thresholds
ahead
here
and now
for
has IE,
Cloud9.
so she
Look at
should
the
be able to
ADC
just
inventory.
absolutely take over these
That is
fights.
sad if you're a Cloud9
But
fan. He's got his blade, but he just has pieces of the Rage Blade.
Still 2
And
minutes
you
and
already
30
have
seconds
IE,
until
Bloodthirster,
C9
and
even
Double
needs to
Longsword on
group
top.
up.
So that is a very, very powerful Rahel. And
This
Hambach
feels
gonna
like a
jump
weird
right in
fight
onto
for Hambach,
Blabber.
not gonna
Blabber
lie.
did take the blue buff. The Hambach could be in some trouble. Pops the Crest
Never
Guard,
mind.
But the bullet time over the wall.
Never mind,
knocks down
not
Blabber
wild
in
at
a
all.
hurry. The hostile takeover just for disengage. APA
Ooh, he just
trying to run
wide.
for the hills here. As Sentinels
Oh,
punish
that
the
tower's
invade.
down.
The
Impact's
tower
gotta get
was
out.
knocked down at the same time by Thanatos, though.
Yeah, Hambach doing a nice job, waiting for the rest of the team to be close enough so that they can actually fight, knowing
That's
this
fine.
Kha'Zix is going to want to try
Play gold.
and go for the kill.
There we go.
So they punish Blabber, get the kill, and get right back to pushing. Mid lane push, topside push.
All right, as long as Rahel stays alive, we're fine.
Really making good case for
We're
themselves.
fine.
Yep.
Again, like,
We're
man,
chilling.
this Callista.
Next
gonna
fight's
do
in a
lot.
minute 40 seconds,
This is
unless you want to.
useless.
Well,
I
no,
mean,
that's
it's
Baron.
really just
I was gonna say
can
Rift,
Cloud9
but no, Baron.
one-shot the MF. That's kind of your hope. But I do always feel like it's so tough compositionally because when you have to full send everything on Rahel or you just kind of auto lose, then it's so easy for Sentinels to play around that, and their counter engage can be really, really powerful because Kha'Zix and Ahri cannot just walk past the Zehen and the Nautilus and the everyone
good
else.
flash
There's a
ahead,
forward from Hui.
but the
face
ult
call
down,
comes out,
Sven's
but
dead.
The depth charge connects onto Sven, and he is dead in mid lane once again. And now there are pings here over onto the Baron. We'll see if they actually want to commit to that. That would be pretty risky, but they're going to start it up. I can see Zen just dashed onto it on the minimap.
Yeah, beautiful from
Never
Hui. He
change.
knows, yeah, you can ult the Renata, but then I just use my ult onto Sven. They get
All right,
it now on the Baron.
Sentinel's got to be able to
Looking
clean this
for
out,
the
or
turn
be able
here.
to
Are
close
they
this
gonna
out,
force
clean
the
this out.
Scion teleport?
Yep. There's the TP. Hui on the side is going to spot it coming
Just
in.
finish it.
Darkwings and
Blabber's
Hui trying
nowhere
to position
close.
to zone them away.
Just
Rahel
finish it. It's at
far back in
3K.
the pit.
Burn
There's
it.
no contest.
Burn
There's
it.
no
Go
way
in.
that Blabber can even get over there at this point.
There we
So
go.
that is gonna
Nice.
be grabbed.
Charm,
Now
that's
is
fine.
gonna
Now you
land
can take
in
the
onto
fight.
Impact, but Cloud9 just need to run for it.
There you
Sentinels
go.
get a pick.
Good job.
Get the Baron. And make
Good
it look
job,
easy
Sen.
at 20 minutes. Baron's supposed to be hard to take.
Yeah, it's not that hard when you're that far ahead. I guess now Cloud9 are getting desperate. You can tell they're like, all right, everybody go into a brush.
5 members into a side brush.
Everybody Fnatic brush time.
Yeah, well, it's looking rough. They do still have a dragon advantage, but not for long, as Sentinels are first there and should be able to grab this dragon here too. And they have the Baron buff. They've already created a big advantage. Rahel soon is going to have his LDR, so he's going to be on 3 items and punching through what Thanatos has built up as well.
And free dragon. Love it.
I mean, teleport's going out to the top side too, so Cloud9 right now is trying to scrape together any opportunities.
Oh,
I guess.
I don't know if you want to fight that, brother.
Again, if you make some
It really,
plays on
it didn't
side lanes
pop his
before the team is there, but look at all the pings from
his
Sentinels.
edge of night.
Yeah, they're gonna
Interesting.
look potentially-
Oh,
Yeah, the Weaver's
God.
Wall, and there it goes.
Oh,
Hui
God.
can be behind them. All of Sentinels are here. Blabber immediately flashed over the wall, tries to go invis and run away, but Hui is behind him. Here comes the depth charge in onto APA.
Bye-bye.
Using the spear rush to get away, but it'll have to let Blabber stay behind and pay the price. The bug gets squashed. Cloud9
Gotta push
do take a
topside.
tower mid lane, but Sentinels with another nice aggressive play.
Yeah, Cloud9, like they're desperate, right? They're just trying to
Just
scramble
push
on the map.
topside. You're fine.
It's too hard to fight into your face, so we scramble on the side lanes, try and create some openings. They get caught, they get pinched on that side. Everyone else just keep pushing though. Push, 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 push. Try and make the most of it.
There you go. Gold league goes up to about
Knock down
3K.
there, take away the blue buff,
Nice.
take away really this whole topside jungle.
2K
Now you
gold
can see
power
Hui
play
pinging
on
in
Baron.
towards the mid lane tier
Still
2.
a minute left
looking
of it too,
to
so they
get
can
more
collapse on
with this
mid.
Baron buff that is
Perfect.
still active for a full minute.
Keep going. Come on.
Cloud9 trying to threaten. APA is on the
Yep,
side,
there
not
it is.
spotted.
Oh,
But
good
Hui's
catch.
just gonna go forward.
That's
Face ball,
fine.
gonna use
Ult
charm
down
for
out
now,
of
but it
Zhonya's is
just onto
interesting.
Hui. He's gonna be knocked
Nope,
out.
Sven's
But in
just
goes
dead.
Hambach. He's looking
Oh,
for
is
Sven.
he
The Crimson
though?
Guard is used. The hostile takeover is there, as well as the
Oh,
bullet
good
time
charm.
getting channeled
Good
out,
combo on the
pushing
impact.
Blabber back. He gets hit by the flick. But
Oh,
Impact
Sven's
is
dead.
going
As long as
forward.
everybody
The
lives,
bailout
it's
is gonna
fine.
get popped, and Sven
Yep,
is gonna get knocked
we're good.
down
Oh,
by
good charm
Impact.
from
The
APA.
Grim Deliverance takes him
But it doesn't
out.
matter.
Sentinels are just
MF is
still
literally
marching
untouched.
on the base. 30 seconds left on the buff.
Ooh,
APA
just
goes
missed.
forward on his Darkwings.
Good try,
Flash is
Huhi.
forced. Rahel tanking it up for Darkwings. Sentinels will have to retreat. APA wants to keep looking, but there's just no way for him to do so. Cloud9 can do nothing.
See, this is what
to
I mean.
stop
When
Sentinels
gets leads, it looks
They're gonna poke
so
around,
much cleaner.
Maybe delay some recalls.
Like they
back.
act,
Nobody else can pounce on
they
them.
obviously had a
So even
little
with
bit of
the
an
desync
oopsie in
on
this
the
game,
recalls,
but for the most
yeah,
part,
there's not a
like
lot
this
that
looks
they can do
way
about it at
cleaner
this point.
than
You
whenever
just keep on getting pushed in and cornered
C9
in your own
gets
base.
leads in their game.
Impact, really nice dive from him when he came in with his teleport shield.
Take that for what you will.
Just kind of face tanks, goes right in. He hit the dreaded return first on his Ven and then instantly ults in to go finish the kill.
Yeah, really well done. Able to put that pressure on and knocking down Sven, who has had a really tough game.
Yeah.
He's down almost 4K individually.
Sven
now.
is
It's
getting
still pretty much
gapped
the entire
this
lead
series,
is just for Hell, but that is a good place to have the gold, as Cloud9 has not been able to access him really whatsoever, and he does have the flash up and available for the next fight here. Thanatos getting pushed back, and Rahel will arrive with Huhi, and they are just cutting through this tower so quickly.
Yeah, MF is
I
strong.
mean, APA is still pushing
IE
top lane,
LDR versus
I'm assuming he has
Bork,
his empowered recall
Rageblade.
up,
It's
but he
not
doesn't
even
have his
close.
teleport, so.
With
Try and
Bloodthirster
get one
on
more wave, you know,
MF
scrape
as well.
together, any few more pennies on the rift.
Like MF is so strong
Head back
right
to
now.
the penny store, see what you can buy. He
Not
does
a
have
lot.
he does have one needlessly large rod, but he would have to like sell a ring to be able to fill in something else.
Yeah, and he might not even have the gold for it. The charm does land on a Hambach.
Okay.
Nice little chunk onto him, but not
Doesn't
too
ultimately
much
matter.
to write home about, as Hambach will just be able to heal back up on this, and even without the smite, does secure the crab for himself. APA
Great
tried
blabber.
to steal
Oh,
that away, but
no,
now
100%.
APA
I think
maybe
you
has
kinda
overstayed
do
his
need to
welcome.
die
The
for
Weaver's
him.
welcome to come in.
Oh,
APA does
APA.
get blocked off, but Darkwings jumped off on the wrong side of it, and maybe didn't have the confidence, wondering if C9 could be in that
Oh,
brush.
that's a good ult.
Vulcan gonna look here. Hostile takeover does come out, but
That's a good
no one's
ult.
really there to
Rahel's
follow.
far up and charm.
Darkwings gets chunked down. APA on the side. Hambach
Rahel's
jumps
dead.
forward onto him.
Rahel's
There's the
dead.
fate's call coming in,
Rahel's-
and Sven gets flicked
They
back
did it.
with the
Rahel's
shutdown,
dead,
comes
but
across on
but
Rahel.
impacts on the back line.
Darkwings gets knocked down as
Oh,
well.
that charm
Darkwings
is
in
big
the
though
back
from
line,
APA.
and it's chaos in the
Ooh, he
Sentinels
kites
front
him out.
line,
C9
and
wins
impact
this.
will fall to
Oh
Sven.
my god.
You see though, Hambach still fighting, trying to get something back, does kill off Blabber. It is now just Hui alive as C9 finds that
Wow.
fight. The charm connects, so does the knock-up. They're going to be able to
Wow.
knock him down as well. They're
Great
trying to
ult by
delay a
Vulcan
bit,
to
but
set
not
that
too
up.
long as they get the kill, get
Vulcan,
some
the
gold,
hero of that
and
play.
maybe this can
Holy
allow them a way
crap.
into the game once again.
I wonder if they should have delayed longer. I mean, this Dragon and Baron are so close to coming up, but like
They
Nautilus.
need to reset too, though.
Yeah, true. Nautilus death timer is pretty low because he's support. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna be he'll spawn like at the time of the Dragon.
Wonder if he has death cap. Ooh.
For APA, yeah.
Yep.
And 10 stacks. So, okay, so look at this Renata ult too. They
This
charm
Renata
MF,
ult is like the
and
big
then
thing.
Impact ults, and they get or Thanatos ults, and they get the Scion ultimate right onto the Misfortune. They deleted this
Well
Misfortune
done.
so early in the team fight. Charm from APA, beautiful setup, and then Thanatos, boom, follows it up.
APA played the end of that fight really well too. Sven was down to, I want to say, 100 HP maybe. Got the barrier out. and
Vulcan just
exactly,
saved this
the charm
game.
came through and hit Impact, peels him off. He
Vulcan
barely
saved
survived.
this game
Impact
massive.
also can't
Although
stack
I
up
think
his
you can
passive because
chuck
he got
this
charmed.
fight right
and now
here
C9
with
rushing
ease.
down this Dragon will be able to secure it. They'll move
This
to a
feels
point.
like a
Thanatos
trap for
front
C9.
lining
You gotta
here.
get out.
I don't think this is a fight
Oh,
that C9
who he
really
missed it.
wants.
Oh,
In
good
comes
wall.
Darkwings, and Thanatos gets blocked off.
Blabber
by the
behind.
Weaver
Is anybody
as well.
tracking
He's
him?
just getting
Okay, now they know
focused
he's there.
down now. C9 can't really provide any support. The hook comes forward.
Hostile takeover
used just to
missed entirely.
disengage.
That's fine.
Without that tool, I wonder if
That's
Sentinels
fine. You can
just
go
run
straight to Baron. Yeah.
Yeah, no
Yes,
Renata
go
ult
straight to
now
Baron.
for the team fight. That is a critical one. So they're gonna try and force here. See if they can bait. They're still control it on, so you're gonna have to
kinda.
clear out a few of these wards before you bait.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit tough. Thanatos has no TP. Did lose about 30% of his health there, but still pretty healthy. And
Really,
was
we're
able
not
to
going to
grab
go
a
for
honey
it?
fruit
Commit
or
to
two.
it. Come on.
As Blabber is spotted on that control ward, has to be careful. Darkwings is coming in, and Blabber is not really reacting. Does get stunned as he hops out, but secures the blue and stays safe. And now Sentinels on the Baron here.
Okay, they see him jump and smite, and they're gonna go for it.
All right, come
They
on.
burned it down quickly last time.
It is going down very
Going down
quickly.
quick,
Still
but I
no
think you
hostile
need to
takeover
turn and
get.
fight.
Mission on,
I
it's
don't think
down
you want
to
a 50-50
6K.
this.
Let's see if APA can find someone on the side. He's hunting. He wants to get
Oh,
Rahel.
okay.
Nice
Dodge the
dash
charm.
back from
Nice.
Impact. Avoids the charm and the Orb of Deception,
Dead.
though. And that is a lot of the threat gone now. Blabber, though, is over the side here, trying to position for a potential steal.
Rahel
but
is
Sentinels have stopped
up a
hitting the
little
Baron.
bit. You
They
got
are
to
pulling
back off a
back.
little bit.
Blabber's
Blabber in
They
behind.
also regened a bunch too. They backed off enough.
Oh, no, that's not good.
He's going to be able to hit onto Darkwings. Darkwings in some trouble.
Rahel's fine in the back line, though. This is really bad for C9.
Thanatos trying to focus him down alongside Rahel, who still has his bullet time available. APA looks for the charm, but it does not connect. Who he will fall, though. APA, with the reset, is going to look for one more. He flashes forward. The orb reception across multiple members. The charm as well. In on
Rahel, you ever going to ult, brother?
They have no jungle. It's another reset now for APA. He gets the bailout for the move speed. He's looking forward. The charm is going to be sidestepped there by Impact. As Impact is trying to take this fight. He has nowhere to go, though.
Man.
In comes Thanatos. The Grim Deliverance does not even land.
I
Dies
can't
in
believe
the
Rahel
air.
never ulted. I know he didn't really have like the
Stuck
best
for
chance
C9,
for it,
and now
but like
Baron is next on the menu.
Holy clutch from
I'm-
Cloud9.
I'm
This fight, they dissect
shot. Like
Sentinels,
I thought
pulling
Rahel
them
would be able to
apart.
clean up that
Blabber
fight
goes in.
entirely.
He's so annoying with his Kha'Zix
And
poking
he just
them,
never did.
causing the desync on the recalls here. They get them really spread out, and then the good engage.
I feel like APA is actually really showing up in
He's
this
been
fight.
Yeah,
smurfing
APA
the
is
last
hard
few. He's
carrying this
really,
game.
really smurfed. I mean, this one going in. he
Like Vulcan had
flashes forward, he
the
ends
great
up
play
getting
in the last
charm
one,
onto
but
Hawk to
APA
kill
is
enemy jungle.
crushing.
Here's another look at it though. Blabber stops them. He sets him up for Thanos to go for the engage, and then
Like right here.
flashes back to the
I
team.
could have
Here's the
swore
turn
he
with
was
the
gonna ult.
handshake,
Like right
and
here.
then they isolate
Who he goes in
Hook
and
the
dies.
wall.
Oh,
he
Hootie.
goes deep while Impact was retreating. And the APA here. There's the flash we're talking about.
Yeah. Charm, you know, he goes forward, nails it onto
And right here.
Hawkbot, flashing in
Not
with
gonna-
the last charge of the Spirit Rush, kept getting these resets. He was just playing so aggressively, so confidently. And I think, you know, APA, it's fair to criticize him for some of the play in this series, but you also have to give him credit when he is playing well here.
Yep.
And that from Impact is frustrating. If he lands with the Grim Deliverance, going to get a big heal. You can see.
I mean, I don't think it's a 0 DPS comp. I
not
just don't think
No, not
MF
happy at
really
all.
got the
No,
chance
a
to
look
do
of
damage.
pain
She was
almost
just
on
moving
the
the
face
entire
of
time
Golden
rather
Glue
than like
there, as
sitting
he
there and
knows
autoing.
If they lose this game, their
She's
tournament
got
is
BF,
over. It is match
IELR.
point
Like she can step up
459.
and take some trades as
Sentinels
long as she doesn't get hit
have
with the
to win
charms. Like
2
once the
more
charm
in a
is
row
down,
here, and
step up a
Cloud9
little
now
bit.
have the Baron. Have reclaimed a 3,000 gold lead, but Sentinels have come back from worse.
Obviously, who he
Goldie
needs
was
to not
almost this
fucking
much
troll.
in
That,
the
like that's
early
the
game,
big
and
thing.
Sentinels
But
were able to make it happen, so we'll see if they can manage to pull it back once again.
Yeah. All right, the siege continues. Blabber is mid. Kha'Zix is actually very good at doing this because he can rotate really, really quickly.
Okay,
Blabber
still
pushes
fine.
up. He still has his spell shield.
Oh,
He
good
gets
pull.
The bullets
Oh
are
my
missing.
God,
APA
APA down.
Shut down by Rahel. The hostile takeover comes out, but it is way too late. APA gets caught
Okay.
by Huhi
Oh,
at
and-
first by Rahel, and now Hombach wants more.
Bro, Huhi
Thanos
versus
has
these
gotta
walls
run.
is
Pops the
freaking
ulti to
hilarious.
immune the seismic shove there. Will stay safe.
It's so
Rest of
funny.
Cloud9 is trying to retreat. Blabber playing with fire a little bit. It is just a 4v4 though, as Zehen is not with Sentinels.
Just when you think they're actually putting together the momentum, good
Alright,
defense
back
from
up.
Sentinels here. Nice
Go grab your
snipe on the
items.
APA.
What is MF
Cutting
gonna
in.
get?
His Dark
Is
Shield
she
was
gonna be able to
full
get?
stack, too.
MF
That
has
was 5
GA.
stacks off
That's
the Dark
big.
Shield.
Now
In
MF
addition to
can really
getting
step
that
up
bounty.
in these fights.
It was, I believe
Even
it was
if-
a fully stacked bounty. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, have a good night,
Full
man.
1K, yep.
Even if
Full,
MF
1,000 gold for
Yeah,
that
he
kill.
does.
doesn't
Rahel
play
now
it,
off
or
of that.
not
He
MF.
got
Even
the
if
1K.
who he doesn't play it the
That's actually
cleanest,
such a
MF
big
now
deal.
has an extra life.
Now you have to try to kill him twice. Did APA have Seekers in that fight, or did he buy it after? That's what I'm kind of curious about.
Must have been after.
Now he should be able to bounce
Get
up.
the Seekers off. That's
Or
tough.
bounce up. Step
But
up.
it's going to be down to this dragon. And now C9 are still on soul point. It would be Ocean Soul for them, which would make Thanatos really hard to kill
Oh,
off. The hook
I
comes
don't
in.
know about
APA
that.
on the side,
Nope,
nails the
that's not
charm.
good.
He finds
Yeah.
Darkwings, and Darkwings is gone.
Oh,
He
Impact's
goes
gone
Impact,
too.
but the TP was too little.
C9
The
wins.
TP was
Game.
too late. Cloud9
Although,
finally finds it. It's up to
hold
Rahel.
up.
A three-man
Nope,
knockup,
never mind.
though. And from the Fate's call, Rahel is in trouble. He's got to
Game.
run here. Hombach is left alone, flashing out with the Crescent Guard. Sven flashes forward. Good sidestep on the hook.
Over.
The hostile takeover catches
GG.
onto Huhi, and Huhi is down. Rahel is next on the menu. Sven is hunting. The GA has been popped.
There we go.
And Cloud9 get the fight. APA.
Good fight from
gives with
C9.
one hand, takes
Really
away
good
with
fight.
the other.
APA, like even though he got
gets
caught a
in
little bit on the
bot
back end
lane,
there,
fights
like
the pick
does
to
not
win the
matter.
game in the mid
APA
lane.
played that game
And now it is
insanely
Hombach
well.
versus the world for your tournament life
APA was
on the
targeted
line. The charm
all
connects.
series
The GA is
long
popped.
and
There's
still
a minion
found a
there.
way in
Thanatos
the
is
fourth
taking up the
game
wave. The next
to
one
clutch it
comes
up.
in.
Good for him.
It was not always
Great
clean.
game,
It was
great
not
series.
always crisp,
Vulcan
but
as well
Cloud9
deserves a lot of
stay
credit.
alive. Win back-to-back series in the lower bracket and will advance for a rematch with Furia in the grand finals.
All right.
Ooh, and APA did a lot more taking.
Look,
Really
I know a
big
lot of
jumps in
people.
A lot of these fights.
I know a lot of
I
people
think
are going to
the
be
most
thinking
critical
immediately
one,
after
and maybe
this,
we'll,
hey, that was
take
really
a look
ugly.
at it, maybe not.
C9's
But
not
with
going to
the
be
one
favored at all
in
tomorrow.
their blue quadrant of their jungle where he
I
snipes
agree.
his fortune
I
with
do.
the Charm to set up for Thanatos,
But if you think
Zion
tomorrow
ulting
that I'm
and
not
killing him,
pulling
and
my
that led to
fucking
their
hardest for
Baron setup,
C9,
led
you're out
to
of your
so
damn
much,
mind.
so
I can make fun of
these
them
are-
in this
those are big
moment
moments
right
here,
now
being
because
able
it's
to
North
clutch
America
it up
versus North
there.
America.
Sentinels
But
had
tomorrow,
started to put together some momentum.
get your
They really
C9
did.
gear,
Credit to
wear your
Cloud9
fucking
being able to
blue.
stabilize,
If you want to represent North
in what
America
was a
and not
game
just
that
prey
looked
on
like
our
it
downfall,
really
you're
got
going to
out of
show up and
control.
you're going to rep
And honestly, in a
C9
series
all the
that
way
looked
until
like
that
it was
last
getting out of
Nexus
control
falls.
early,
Okay?
with all of the bans that were
It is
thrown
us
onto
versus
APA
Brazil
early,
tomorrow.
That ASOL game looked like, oh
That
my
is
God,
all that
did
matters.
they kind of like crack the code here? Do you just literally need to throw every single ban in the game on APA? And he just
Have
doesn't
to be
an
ready.
answer?
I know C9 needs to level up, but you got to trust that they might be able to do it, that they get more comfortable, that their picks expand a little bit. Fury is going to be a tough task. It's going to be a really tough task for them in their current form.
Scrap together the win. It was a 3-1
Get your
at the end of the
C9
day,
gear. Come on.
and does mean that they have won now back-to-back
Everybody
series
get
in the
ready.
bracket. They will get
We got
a
a
rematch
big
against
best of
Furia,
5 tomorrow.
and we'll have to see
Bragging
if they
rights
can
on the
put
line.
more of a contest
Brazil's
than
been
our
making
LCCs
fun of us
have been able to do
all
so far,
weekend
because
because
Furia
understandably
is
they've
5-0
gapped us in
against
many
the
of these
LCS
series.
teams
But you
combined
know
thus
what we
far
can
in
do?
Vegas Cup.
Yep,
We
they
can shut 'em up at the
cleanly
finish line.
defeated both of these two squads that we just
And
saw
that would be
fighting
so
for the right
like,
to
oh, that'd be nice.
re-challenge them. And so we've got a lot
That
of work to
would
do.
be
You know
nice.
what we should do? We should do 10v5. They beat them individually, but can you win?
I'm
a
not.
5
Look,
versus
I'm
10?
not gonna
Fair.
sit
Come
here
on,
and
Furia.
tell you
I
that
think
you
that's fair.
should
Maybe
pick.
they
Like,
can.
if you were
If
betting money
if
on the
they- if
line,
they
you
do,
bet on
then
Furia
really
all
good.
day.
Then
They've
really
given you
good.
every
Really
reason to vote for
Then we gotta
Furia
bring
and like
Lion
pull
back.
for
We
them
gotta
at the
do
moment.
15 versus 5. We just
But
keep raising the stakes.
even with that in mind,
but it's
like,
been a fun,
doesn't matter.
fun
It's NA.
day,
It's
fun
NA
run
versus
series
Brazil.
so far,
You cheer for NA.
tournament games, and
Even if there's a
Cloud9, I
little
think,
part in
are
you
gonna be
inside
pretty
that
happy
does
to
kind of
walk
hope
away
that
with a
Brazil
win,
can do it because it's
even
good for
though
them
there's
as a
still lot of
region.
things I
You
think
still
they're
pull for
gonna be
NA.
pretty self-critical on. Vulcan to start the day was
Can't
saying,
wait for
hey,
the
we've been
barrage
playing
to
bad,
pass
we
on
know
3
it,
worlds. I
and,
mean, we'll just take it from
gotta
them
play
tomorrow.
better.
Simple as that.
And we have Sven
And they can
now
deal with it.
standing by on the BSI after their victory.
They
So,
can
Sven,
deal with it.
You got us, buddy?
What's up?
Yo,
Oh, let's see this
how's
interview.
it feeling to be the victorious team here today in a perfectly clean series from Cloud9?
Smooth.
No mistakes whatsoever. Some of your finest games of your career.
Yeah, nothing to see here. I mean, I'm happy that we won, but my goodness, it was like we call it a low-off between the two teams. Like when I'm in a low-off competition and my
limbo
opponent is
match?
C9. Yeah, we know we're playing bad, and it's like kind of getting to our heads, and like your confidence gets lower because you know you're playing bad, and when you play bad, you're playing even worse. It's been a rough week, to be honest. Ever since we lost the Lion, we had a rough schedule with like flights and all that. We had to leave like 12 hours after we lost the Lion. We had to be on a plane and all that. So some of the excuses for how bad we're playing, but it's been rough. And then on top of that, we're playing bad, and we know it. And I kind of was saying for a while that I felt like even though we were winning LCS, we had a lot of wins that were really close or could have been close. Even like 2-0 against Lion or TL were like close series. It didn't look like it, but it was. And then I think we got a little bit too ahead of ourselves towards the end of the first split, and now it's like
if you
it's all
take what he
crashing
said
down
as
kind of
excuses
on our
when he's
heads
just
at the
telling
same
you
time,
what's
and then
going on,
confidence is
you're not
low,
listening,
and trust
Mike.
is low, and it's like just a culmination of a lot of shit at the same time.
So how do you feel like you guys need to kind of like learn from this or bounce back from this then, right? Because clearly you all are not in denial about it. This does not look like the same Cloud9 that we saw a couple
He's
weeks
owning
ago.
up to
Everyone
that.
can tell that. You
Great.
guys can tell
Good
that. The
question
viewers
from
can tell
Seth.
that. Everyone can see it. So what is the kind of step forward then? How do you think that you need to be able to regain that trust and kind of step forward and try to get back to your winning ways?
I think that the biggest problem is that we were winning so much on stage, but losing in scrims that we kind of forgot like what was good and what was bad. At some point, we didn't really play new champions that were introduced into the meta because we were winning with things that were worse on stage. And our scrims, we're kind of one of those teams that play bad in scrims and good on stage for at least the first 2-3 months of the year. And now it's like we're playing bad in scrims and on stage because we are behind in scrims compared to other teams. They learned and adapted and then improved the champ pools, while I think we were playing the same thing every game for a long time.
And you could tell.
I think for me and the team, the biggest thing is that our scrims have to be more productive, and we have to like shadow box a bit more while winning on stage.
Yep.
And then I think we need to gain confidence back as a team.
Hey,
I think we're
Charm,
making
thank you
mistakes.
for the
'cause we're
raid, man.
too hesitant or we're too scared of screwing it up, and we've been screwing up so much recently. Like sometimes when we had like 6k goals or something, we're just AFK with the next rake. So it's just we just need like a little bit of a break and look at everything
the break and shoot rate
all together, and then we'll be good.
Thank you.
So for your rematch with Furia that is coming up, are you guys looking more internally at your own play or at specific things that they did to you in the previous matchup that you need to change?
I mean, besides the Yasuo and Tavares pick, I don't think they did anything like crazy, to be honest. And even that pick was not the problem in that game. It was how we played. I think that day was our worst day by far, and I think Furia isn't like crazy or anything. They're just a pretty solid team that play normal League of Legends, and they play on the right timers, and they don't do anything stupid. And I think if we just don't do anything crazy like we've been doing, we will also have
He's sick. You can tell in the way that he's like clearing his
series
throat
on our hands. I think that today we could have played a lot better, and I think we can also show everyone tomorrow that we can play good League of Legends as well on a good day. I think that we've been having like a slow, like very slow rise throughout this tournament. So I think tomorrow will be fine. Yeah.
This is the training
good
arc.
sleep and good drafts, we'll be fine. Yeah.
This is just the training arc. You know, the main characters have to go through a little bit of adversity. Got to have some struggle. You know, you can't be like making it look too easy all the time.
You should draw from your time on Dignitas. You know, you went through losses before and came ahead.
I really don't want to think about that actually at all.
Lose is improved, buddy. Don't worry about it. We believe. We'll be cheering you on.
That was good.
Real talk, I think Sentinels had big advantages in at least 2 games from what I remember against Furia. I think in the first game they were up like 3k gold and they blew it. I think that, maybe 1 and 2, yeah. I think that in both those games they could have won. I wouldn't say easily, but I think they could have won. And Furia isn't like crazy good, like I said. They're just a solid team that play well, and they're very cohesive and aggressive, and they're decisive. That's their advantage. And I think we used to be, Furia of LCS, right? Play the same way, play aggressive, play confident, and no hesitation. So I think that's something we need to gain back, this confidence, and just go hard tomorrow.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks so much, Ben. We're wishing you the best of luck tomorrow. We'll be here cheering you on. Go LCS, go! And we are now gonna let you go on your merry way. Have a good night.
All right, so the thing I will say, because I saw some comments coming in while that interview was going on. One, he's not giving you excuses. He's legitimately telling you what's going on. Like, he's owning up that they're playing like shit. What do you, like, my question is, what else do you want him to say? The alternative is that he comes out and says, oh, well, we played like shit, we need to play better. And then everybody be like, well, yeah, obviously. So how are you going to fucking do that? And he's literally telling you, like, he's explaining to you that process through and through. If you listen to that and you sit here and say that it's just an excuse, you're not actually listening to the words that are coming out of his mouth. As for, like, what else was there? He sounded like he's about to cry. He's sick. You can tell. Like, the sniffling, like, some of the issues there, like, you can very much tell that he's not feeling, like, most of them probably aren't feeling the best, which is fine. We should still be better than them, even if we're sick. But that's also a little bit of internal pride versus anything else. But overall, that was a really good interview. Kind of like really keyed us in to like just, even though we kind of knew it, like obviously people have been talking about this, but like to have him confirm it and just like talk about the things that they've had going wrong, especially the scrim issue was really good. I think that's valuable hearing the feedback. That's really, really valuable. Their early practice. Yeah, no, I agree.
Good luck, Cloud9. We will see.
I agree. The practice thing is definitely going to be an issue. Like it stacks. It's the same thing that 100 Thieves fell into last year in the middle of the year, and it took them time to overcome that because like you feel like you can only win on stage because you're doing certain things, and the things that you're practicing in scrims are not working, so you don't feel confident enough to take them to stage. So you get stuck in like this older version of the meta. And then eventually you start losing scrims and losing on stage, which forces you to adapt and change and mold yourself, which they're now at the point of. And if you can get to the other side of that, then you're in a good spot. Like that's the flow that it happened or that like goes through. So I know people aren't going to believe me when I say this based on like what we saw here, obviously, but that to me sounds like a C9 that understands their weaknesses, understands their problems. Does that mean that they're going to be able to fix it? No, not necessarily. But you can't you can't even take the initial steps to fixing a problem that you don't like publicly recognize that it exists. So I think it's fine. Like, I think C9 is ultimately, like, based on that, vibes seem to be fine. I think they'll go into tomorrow's series, and I think they'll stand a little bit better of a chance than Sentinels. That was always my view coming into the series, that C9 would be the better opponent to play them. But we'll see. We will see. Only time will tell. Anyways, the Brazilian funk music was great, but I'm going to go shake my ass at a club tonight. So I'm doing that. We're meeting up for pregame pizza, drinks, and beyond at a friend's place. I'm heading over there. I got to leave here at like 7:30, so I'm going to go have a good night. I recommend you all do exactly the same if you can. If you want to have a relaxing night, stay back and relax and do as you please. But then come back tomorrow, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and get ready for Cloud9 to win this goddamn tournament and win the boot camp. That's what we're going to do. Okay? C9's taking this 3-1. Calling it now. And if you got any problems with that, that's too bad. You're just a hater then. See you tomorrow, guys.